Good morning! Ohayo! And good evening to those who it's super late for. Good morning, good morning, Gunrun! Good morning! I had to make some quick coffee because I only got 3 hours of sleep. Let's go! 1 a.m. is technically morning? Yeah. Yeah! Let's see. Okay. 3 hours hype! Let's go! I only got 3 hours today! Hold on. Wow! Wow!
Morning.
Good morning! Good morning, good morning! La la la. Okay. So many headpats! Hold on. Yeah, it's ALDS Watch Party! Everyone got the headphones today. Wow! Maybe I should have muted it. It's okay, Jack. Get it out your system. Get it all out. Get it all out. All the headphones. What the frick? Oh my goodness! How many headbands? How many headbands?
When we haven't seen you or staring in a while, you look great in your cheerleader outfit.
What's going on? Do I have to mute the chat? This is madness. Oh my god. Wow! I should have limited how many times you little freaks can give me headpats.
I hope you're prepared. You're about to get so many headpats.
So many
I have
headpats.
like 20k souls to spend XD.
Well, save your redeems, because I'm working on more redeems and stuff. This is just the first one. Some headpats. Are you quite done, chat? Wow! Thank you for all the headpats. Wow!
Hello.
It's finally over. The headpad plague. Okay. Let's see. Bud! Wait, Bud RL! Thank you for 100! Thank you so much! Good morning, Bud! Thank you for the donation! Thank you! Oh my god, chat, slow down, please! Slow down! Slow down! I've only had 3 hours of sleep, I can only keep up with so much. Okay. Trying to read chat at the same time. I'm finally getting headpats, yay!
Still here.
Yay! Also, Bud, you also gave 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Bud. Thank you so much. Mwah. Arigato. Thank you. Phantom! Thank you for 150, Phantom Drake. Arigato! Hey, Froot, it's 4 in the morning for me. Haven't seen you stream in a while. You look great in your cheerleader outfit. Thank you! Arigato! Yeah, it's 4 a.m. for you. It's super late. Bunchy! Hello, Bunchy. Thank you for 20. I hope you're prepared. You're about to get so many headbutts. Thank you. Arigato.
Hashtag SDWIN.
Oh, did Skaz announce the situation with Monday? Nick, I knew about it yesterday. Did they publicly announce it already? It's so sad, Chad. Monday, he's on this team of Skaz. He got tested positive for COVID like the 2 days before the tourney, and he got disqualified and sent home, and it's super depressing. He must feel awful about it, so we just have to be there for Skaz today. It sucks. Yeah, it sucks so much. Frick COVID! Monday tested positive. He made a video on Twitter. I didn't see it. I didn't see it yet. Yeah, it's super sad. I was devastated when I heard it. Gonna have to ratio COVID on Twitter. We have to ratio COVID, chat. We have to ratio COVID. Yeah, Apia was telling me he couldn't even like properly say goodbye to Monday when they sent him home too, because they had to isolate them. It's so sad. Who's COVID? I'll kick his ass. I believe IPN is filling in for Monday today. I hope he recovers super quickly. I'll have to watch the video off stream now, because I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I feel so bad. Yeah, IPN is a sub. Chad IPN. I love your cheerleader outfit. Thank you. Arigato. Also Phantom Drake. Thank you for 20 gifted subs too. Thank you. Thank you. And admin. Oh my god, it's starting. Hold on. Ah! Okay. Okay, here we go.
On land. Just think about that there for a moment. Of course, we couldn't do it by myself here.
I don't know when they go live
Bardoff
yet.
And Xenox. Bardoff, I gotta start with you. Today means so many things to so many people, and I'm not just talking about those of us behind this desk.
Sus.
No, to everybody at home as well. But of course, all the players behind us, the players to our right, the players to our left, there's a lot of people
Hopefully
here,
my
and they've
PC
been
can
waiting a
handle
long
today.
time for
Also,
it.
chat.
Beautiful stage we have as well.
If
It is a
you
fantastic
if you
setting
donate
for
100
such an
bits,
epic
I've
event,
made
a
it so
long
you can
time coming.
throw
The playoff finals
Terry
here
at
for
me
Apex
now
Legends. It
for
looks
100 bits.
utterly
And I
beautiful,
think
and
it's every
great to
100
have
bits you
so
throw
many
one
top-level
Terry. So if
players
you
among
gave
us.
like
And boy,
500
what a
bits, you
great
throw
segue,
5
Xenox.
Terrys
You're a
at
guy
me.
that lives and breathes Apex, certainly Apex there. I gotta ask,
I need
what
someone
does
to
this mean
test
here?
it. Just
Seeing all
someone
these
throw
regions
100
together
bits at
in
me.
this decked out stage on
Just
land
to
for the
see
first
if
time.
the
Well,
Terry
it means a
thing
lot,
works.
especially for the teams down under, but also from APAC North, even South America, for example.
I
Just
don't
being
know how
able
to- I
see,
tested
can they mix
it.
it with those teams from EMEA, North America, for example. It's been a long time coming. And now they get that opportunity
Why you
because
no work?
in their own little bubbles, they probably think that they're the best. Now they can prove it.
No, it doesn't even
Let's take a
work.
look at
Okay,
those teams
what
that
the
are gonna be
frick?
going up against each other here today and throughout this entire playoffs. Groups A, B, C, D. There is
Scammed!
not a
No!
easy group in the house
No!
here, Bardoff. I mean, I'm looking at
No
top
scam, no
contenders in
scam.
every single one of these lobbies.
Yeah, we've got big
No,
names across
sis,
the board,
sis,
but we
the
also
bits
have
don't
a
work.
melting pot of
Hold on, I'll
styles
fix
in
it though,
every
I
group
think.
as well, of course, with teams from all kinds of regions. Group A and B have got some monsters in them. That's who we're going to see in particular today. TSM, Optic, Empire, 100 Thieves, and it wouldn't be esports without some burgers as well. So looking really good in Group B.
Absolutely, 100%. Group B, I gotta say, I'm gonna come back to you again and again here, Xanox. I mean,
Oh.
Crazy Raccoon. We're seeing the likes of a.k.a. Raccoon.
Wait, maybe it works now. I had to
and APAC
reconnect
North is
my
showing up.
Twitch.
A lot of raccoons
That's
coming from APAC North. Yeah, and look, honestly, both of those two teams being able to represent APAC North is perfect because they are the best two teams. I like the fact that we're going to be able to really see them on the global stage. They dominate locally. Can they do it internationally? We'll have to see.
What we're going to see is called our format, and that's what we have to show you right here, right now. It's going to look pretty similar to a lot of other esports, but guess what? We are going to be showcasing those top 20 players, the top 20 teams, and those bottom 20 teams. We talk them winners and losers brackets. And Bardoff, I mean, today will be a very important day to find out who is going to be going through more of a grind
I had to reconnect my
than
Twitch.
others.
It's okay.
Absolutely, and what's going to be
didn't know you
interesting
had
with all
to
these
do
teams
that.
playing each other, we're going to find
I
two
wonder if I
things.
could do that
One
every
will be
time.
familiarity, another one might be
Oops.
fear, and fear may lead you to that loser's bracket. You certainly don't
Oh my
want to be,
God.
but perhaps
Okay,
we
it
have a
works.
miracle run from that loser's bracket. Perhaps you have
Why
the
was there a
fairy tale
bike
ending
thrown
for
in
one
there?
of these teams. And I've got to say, Kate, I've got a phobia of arrows, so I don't know why we're seeing so many on the overlays. I told the guys in the back about this.
There shouldn't
and
be
here
a
we are.
bike in there.
And here we are indeed.
It's
This,
kinda
of course,
sus.
is how our brackets are going to work.
did put
We're
a
gonna
bike
get
in
those
that.
top 20 winners bracket. They're going to have, listen, they're going to have a
I
pretty
choose
good
you.
run, but they still need to prove themselves in some scary, scary lobbies. But let's talk about what those scary lobbies are going to look like.
One whole
Get your
year with
phones out,
everyone's
screen
salvage.
grab if you
Okay,
can.
I
This
think
is
you're
where you're going
good.
to want to be
A.k.a.
for each of these individual stages. This is our schedule here. Of course, we have our group stage starting today. We got 18 matches, 18 chances for glory. We'll find out how that kicks off in
Oh my
just a few
goodness.
minutes. And then, of course,
Wait.
tomorrow, the bracket stage.
Thank you for all
and
the
here's
bits.
how everything breaks down even
And
further.
good
You'll
one
notice
too,
a
thank
secondary
you. Thank you for
stream we have
testing.
here. That is
Arigato.
being done by the incredible
Blazing.
guy we'll talk about in a little bit.
Thank
But
you
a
for the
huge thank
33
you to him. We
gifted
got
subs,
Main
Blazing.
Street
Thank
here, And
you.
that's going to be going from 10, of
You
course,
guys
all the
need
way
to
through,
cease.
starting off our third.
We gotta watch
there
Apex
at
today.
7:45, and then of course
Ow.
tomorrow playoff bracket
Terry
begins at 11
Hoyts,
a.m.
Terry Hoyts.
CEST. And day number 3, that grand final, you are going to want to be there for that for sure. Speaking of
Ba-da-ba-dum.
that secondary stream, we got to make mention. There is the man, the myth, the legend himself. He is within a stone's throw of this desk, and we are fans. Certainly, we try to get him to say hi, but you know he's too cool for us.
He's
so
ubing
it's
us
fine.
from up
Hold on,
above.
Ted. I'm turning the
Actually,
Terry thing
shout out
off.
to
Don't
Nice
give me any
Nice
bits yet, or else
Nice
it's a
Nice
scam.
Nice
I gotta
Twitch
fix
stream,
something
so
real quick.
shout out
Don't
to
give me
Mama
any more
Nice as
bits.
well.
Shots fired.
Or you'll
Here
get
we go.
scammed.
Let's make this happen. So
gotta
absolutely,
fix it.
a huge full
a
weekend of
bit messed
Apex
right now.
here that is going to culminate in an incredible Sunday. But one of the other things we got to talk about is that while it might be about points and everything, there is some money on the line here, Xanox, and there's quite a bit, especially in that first and second and third place.
Yeah, there certainly is, and it's always going to be something that
Okay, I
we're going to
fixed
look
it.
at and wonder who's going to take home the lion's share of the prize. But honestly, it's also about the integrity for these teams and the prize.
Jin, wait, Jin Burton can't play too? I thought he tested negative.
Generally speaking, when you're placing in the money, you're doing something right.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. I like that. And as we talked about, of course, today's playoffs prize
Yeah,
is
he's
a big deal,
negative.
of course.
Oh yeah, he
But
must
let's
be
talk
in now,
about
right?
the bigger picture. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but the reality is that this isn't the biggest
can
event
play.
we have coming. This
Who
is
else can't
merely
play
a
'cause of
stop on the
COVID?
road to the championship. Top 30 teams from playoff points qualify
He got-
for the
wait, he got
championship, and that's a
positive
very
again?
important element here, Bardoff. Today,
Oh my
and certainly
goodness.
throughout our splits,
Oh,
those
that's such a
points are
shame.
king.
And Zach
As
as
big
well.
as this event is, as big as these playoffs are, as
Freak
important as they are
COVID.
for Apex with the run we've had in the 900 and something days, there is a monster on the horizon
Think of the
called the
1,000 beans he
Championships. And
saw.
first place at these playoffs, as you can see, will be 500 points. And in this top
Just follow
half,
the
there's
beat,
quite a
Contessa,
fat
thank
chunk
you
of
for the
points you can get.
beans.
But if you go in the
Nether
bid early,
Slayer,
then you will leave
Midwest
in
Nerd
40th place
Punchy,
with a
Gunrun,
measly 2 points.
Dead
And let me
Sun,
tell you,
and
that
Utility.
absolutely
Thank you for the beans
sucks.
as well.
100%. Well, of course, we are in split number 2, so there
Brutal
are
point
teams
system.
certainly here,
Oh,
and there are
look at
teams that
us.
haven't gotten to this playoff that we are looking at right now that have really showcased their playoff points already. And, you know, Xanox, we take a look at this
Split two.
first board. These are the top
can't
30 right
compete in an
now. We know
isolated
top 30
room,
go to
yeah.
championships here, but let's talk about this second board because these, I'm looking, listen, I love them to death, but GMT
That's so
Esports, they
unfair.
gotta
They
show
couldn't
up
have,
this,
like-
this weekend.
Yeah,
Like,
and there's obviously a lot of teams that are going to have to show up on this
isolation
weekend that are, maybe
areas.
from 40 to 60 right
I
now.
guess
This is
it
an
can't
opportunity
work
for them to
because
collect some points and
Abia
put
was
themselves in
saying
a
a
position where they
VTuber
can
can't
finish inside of
be
the top
a
40,
pro
but,
player
you know, on
because
the
they're
flip side of that
required to
first graphic we
physically
had,
be
there's
on
some teams
stage.
like,
So
I mean,
it
Dream
probably
Fighter inside of
works
the top
same
five
with
are
like
not here.
COVID.
They're
Like
on
you can't
150
have a
points. Is
separate
that going to be
room.
enough? We'll have to wait and see.
Everyone has
But,
to play
yeah,
on the
there's gonna be a
same
couple of teams that
stage.
are also not here watching on and wondering, are we going to have a place in the championship?
Oh man,
Coffee.
and that is the question du jour, and certainly one that we will have a better understanding
Other
of
esports have
here
done it?
at the end
Valorant
of our
did
3
it.
days
Oh.
of competition for playoffs. Well, we have so many ways for you
I
to
get
get the
better
most out
cooldown
of
on the
your ALGS
headsets.
viewing experience, and one of those ways is one of our favorites. If you've been here before, you know it, you love it. It's called multi-view, and it takes a little bit of
do,
a
like,
form like this. It's
two-
exactly
two
as it sounds.
headsets
There's a
per
command
person
center
per
down by
stream
that
or
Twitch follow
something.
button, and hey, if you want to press the follow button, we'd love you for it. We're here. We're cool. We enjoy you. Come and be a part. Either way, take a look at this multi-view. You can see all of your favorite players, your pros, those players that are going to showcase incredible talent.
Per
And not only that,
stream,
you can hear their
limit
in-game
redemptions per
comms.
stream,
I
limit
do not know a
redemptions per
better way
person.
to level up your own gameplay than to learn from the pros themselves. And hey, this time they're going to be doing it on LAN, which online
I
is
did
already
it
hard
two-
enough.
two
Can you imagine
redeems
doing
per
it under the
person.
bright lights and with my very loud voice, but speed away?
Per
No, it's probably
stream.
a bad idea.
Yeah.
Either way, there's something else that we want to tell you about. The first ever Twitch ALGS extension and stats sub-stream. There are 2 new features
how
we're
cool it
debuting here
looks.
today. That Twitch extension is going to be on your
Look,
main
they all-
stream. It's gonna
they all
pop
have to
out
be
with a
here.
window
Right
showing
here.
current standings. This is up to the 2nd current standings. You're literally going to be
Look
at
how
the
cool
same
this
level of
stage
knowledge
looks.
as
What
we
the
are.
heck?
I'm very excited, and so is he. He knows things. Exactly. We're also going to debut a stats page, which you can open up in the multi-view, so you can keep up on all the latest stats
Wow.
up to the 2nd. Incredible stuff. And hey, something else to keep an eye out for. Not just these players who are
Maybe one per
definitely in the game mode here, game faces, keeping themselves
Looks like the
calm,
inside of an
collected. Let's
alien.
keep an eye out for the fight indicator.
Ah,
We're gonna see
there
that
they
on the
are!
same players
Yeah!
card / yellow when they are engaged with each
see!
other. And I gotta say, they're
Up here!
I'm looking at these players and they seem pretty cool, calm, and collected for being on land under the bright
Mr.
lights.
You
T.
need to be though, right? You can't be coming into an event like this looking nervous or scared. You've got to feel
They look
confident in
happy,
your team. You've
happy,
got to feel like you're
happy.
capable of being able to win or at least do very, very well. So if you're coming into this a little bit shaky and a little bit nervous,
Best
it's not a
made.
good start. And it's going to be a long day
Best
as well. So you've got to settle
made.
yourself in nice and early. Be happy.
I
and
think that
be a
was-
team.
Look at that. We're seeing teams right
G-Snake?
there doing their business in the moments before. But hey, something else to remember. We have
Goodness.
a huge day on Sunday. And not just because we're crowning the split 2
Will,
playoff
Will.
champions, not just because we're giving away the lion's share of $1 million, but because we've got a trailer, a teaser, a thing that maybe
teaser.
you'll want to see. Perhaps
What are you talking about, Kate?
Perhaps we
What's
have a
going on,
snake,
Kate?
bat, rat,
5
whatever your
miles.
name is. I
Mr. T,
can't,
good
I can't
job.
talk about it, and that is making me verklempt right now,
Give me the
gang,
info,
and I
Kate. I've
can't-
got
Yeah.
I can't
Fight
deal
for
with it. Right now.
Monday.
We'll talk about it later.
Make Monday
Either way,
proud.
you're definitely going to want to stick around for that. Believe me, Sunday is going to be a big, big day. Now, as we have mentioned, every team has proven themselves. They've gotten themselves here because of
Monday
incredible
got
gameplay
COVID.
throughout our split.
And he
But
got
really, the
disqualified
question you
for
have
it.
to ask yourself is, which teams, which players are going to make it into your multi-view? Our analysts have something to say about that. Oh man, this is, I know, you know, the reality here, Xenox, is that this is probably the hardest decision you're going to have to make all day.
Is it? I thought it was honestly
She's
pretty
cool
easy.
hair,
I've gone with Team
yeah.
Empire as my first team. The top team from EMEA coming in here for the playoffs. And look, they're a team that are fortunate that they've, you know, not had any substitution issues. They're very consistent at the back end of season 2
Win
as
for
well,
Monday.
winning very consistently. And they have that aggressive playstyle that I think can do well for them.
I wonder
on
when they
land
go
in
live.
this
They're not live
environment.
yet.
They're going to be
We'll
a
probably have
tough,
to wait a
tough
bit,
team to
'cause,
beat for
like,
a
they
lot
have
of
to
other
talk
teams
for
from
a
other
bit,
regions that maybe
I
like that
assume.
more slower approach.
And then
These
the
guys are
game
gonna
will
get in your
start.
face and they'll beat you down.
That's beat you down. There it is.
Moving over to our second team, it's of course going to be TSM. They have to be a team to watch. They're a team that everybody watches. We know the numbers,
Did
how
you
does
see
when he's
Krillix
streaming.
got
We know what they
accepted
do when they
into
make it
TSM?
to the finals as well. They
The other
often
day?
deliver. They almost always deliver. And here is their next test. But of course, it is a very different scenario.
I
now.
think
It's
they were
not just the
watching
LA
him.
region, it's the
He must
whole
have turned
world against
18
them,
or something.
And it's time for
He
them
must
to
have turned
perform.
18 when they
There's
picked
one
him up
last one though,
instantly.
and it's a special one. It's green. It's the green wall. Hello,
He
welcome
beats.
Op. Optic to Apex Legends, of course, picking up Esports Arena, and that's going to be in itself so fascinating to watch under the
Because I
new
thought he
banner,
was too young
under
to
the bright
join
lights
an
of LAN.
esports
So much
team.
pressure essentially now on this roster. New org.
He's
at
16?
LAN. Can they handle that?
Can you
We know
be
they're
16?
dominant in North America. Can they be dominant globally?
I'll tell you what, right now, you just mentioned 3 teams. We started with Team Empire themselves, an incredible
he joined as a
squad.
content
You go to
creator.
TSM,
I
an
don't
Empire
know.
they have been. Will they continue to be? Will this be a
Soka.
thing that they can dare to be great to? We'll find out here today, of course.
Kinda like,
and finally, we've
Asu.
got the Green Wall making their premiere here in Apex and Empire in and of themselves. Will
Shiba
either of
House
these teams,
join
all
TSM
3,
as
will
well?
they find themselves at the top of our leaderboard?
Soka.
Will they be the lion's share of that $1 million prize? Well, only time will tell, but don't worry. That time is coming up real soon. Game number 1 is coming up really soon.
Literally every Apex streamer is doing a
Man,
watch
I
party.
mean, the reality with the
I'm
teams
not an
is
Apex
always
streamer.
one of those that you got to take a look
Cease.
at all of those teams that are making waves, and every single team that is here has made those waves. They are the top of the top, and we're looking
This is
at
gonna
this,
go like
as
11
Bardock said
hours?
earlier,
I don't know.
incredible
I looked
set,
at the
incredible
VODs, the
place to
Play
play.
Apex
No
VODs, and they're like
pressure, as
5
Zenos
hours
was
each,
mentioning.
so I hope
All
they're not
these
gonna be
players
too long,
doing
right?
their
They
thing,
can't
and
have
how
like
big this stage is.
they can't have all these
It's
people
enormous.
sat
It's
here for
enormous.
11
You know,
hours
speaking of
straight.
enormous, let's talk a little bit about
18
We're going to
games?
see some teams
That's like
here in our
40
groups,
minutes
because, of course,
each,
we're on
right?
main
18
stage
games
here.
times
It's gonna be Group
40?
A versus B, but
18
before we do, we
games
gotta
a
mention
day?
this. We're starting
18
off on
games
Storm
over
Point. Bardock,
3
I know we talk
days.
about it a lot, but this is now on LAN. It's going to be one
18
extra
games!
little thing to throw into these players
It's okay.
here as we under the bright lights. We got Storm
I
Point
can
starting
try
off
and
first.
charge my
Exactly,
phone
and we have to mention the comments from North
I can
America
try and charge
about
my
the current
phone.
EMEA meta. They think
Uno
Bangalore's
day.
a gimmick pick. They don't believe it. They think they're just
When
going
does
to
TSM
wipe the floor
play?
with those guys. But we've seen
when everyone
Bangalore
else
control
plays, I
space
assume.
and force teams to engage each other while the
We're
Bangalore
gonna
team
be
sits
here a
back
while.
and punishes the stragglers afterwards. So now we're going to see an immediate test to see if North America can defeat
Are
these
these
stragglers. Once they'll be
the
thrown off,
the
and that's before
subs
you
in
throw an
the,
APAC.
behind them? Are they the
Yes, it
subs?
is.
Are
Way
they just
before
people
that
watching
happens.
over them?
Well, you know, it's one of those things that we like to do here all the time. I get excited and
Oh,
a
the
little
coach?
nervous, but let's
They have
talk talent
coaches?
predictions. We've got a stellar cast and crew here today, and this is who you're going to see throughout the 3 days here. Okay, Xenox, I'm starting with you. Bringing in the APEC
Yes,
North
please.
Love.
Yeah, Crazy Raccoon, of course. They finished second in Split 2 behind AD Raccoon, but I just think their playstyle, the team competition that they
no
bring, they play
Deltouche.
double rotation. I think it can suit them well here in this environment globally. I think it'll stand up a little bit better than maybe some of the APAC North teams.
I love it. Bardoff.
I've got a lot to say, Kate, okay? Firstly, we've got the traitors, right? Elfish guy going for
Yeah,
TSM.
hates Deltouche.
Right, we've got the safe picks, we've got Fallout.
He's like the
we've
best
got
Apex
Vicky
announcer
Kitty, of
I've
course,
ever
going for the
seen.
safe picks. They don't want to be on the bottom straight away, going for the,
He isn't
the
even an
strongest
official one.
teams.
He just does it for
Listen,
fun.
Caustic, Maggie on
He
the same
hates
team.
fun, Sag.
I'm excited.
They
Of
banned
course,
him
I've
from
gone
a
for
lot of stuff.
Empire. Nothing but BM.
I
I
would
can't
probably-
wait for
I don't
it.
know why,
Bunker
though,
busting
so I'm
squad.
not gonna say
It's
anything.
going to be completely outrageous. If you find yourself in one of those small trucks with long windows, you are going to get
it ban
absolutely
risk?
harassed by Team Empire. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be absolutely disgusting. And I am here for all of it.
Well, you know what? We are also here for all of it. And in order to be here for all of it, we got to start with
Well, we're
game
here for
number
Scouts
1. And it all
today.
begins with 2 people that I cannot be more excited to bring on to cast us out of our first LAN
I
here
hope they
since
don't feel like too
2019. That, of
pressured
course,
to
Fallout
perform
and
really
Vicky
well
Kitty, gang over to you.
because of Nandi
Thank you so
having to
much,
go
Kate and
home.
team, and welcome everybody to the caster's desk for the very first time. It has been a long time coming. I'm Fallout, joined alongside Vicky Kitty. Significant amount of time. We're talking 360 days since we've been here, and it all comes down to this.
More, 950 plus. It's
Times
absolutely
3. I was just making
insane.
you math real quick.
Well, I mean, it's just crazy to see all these players here. We are ready for it. I mean, this is exactly what these players have worked for, and we are here live.
Surroundings.
Before we jump into game number 1, though, we got to go over the points. We got to go over what our players are going to be looking out for. Those placement points are so extremely important.
You have to
First
be
place,
good at
you'll find
talking to
yourself
be a
with 12
caster,
points.
though, and that's
Second,
not
9
what I'm
points.
good at.
Third with
I'm
7
not good at
points,
talking.
and so on and so forth down the ladder.
The
First
way
to
I
be
the
so
way I'd like
important, but that's
describe a
why
game, I'd
those
be like,
12
oh,
points
he
exactly
did
what
the
you want
thing.
that
He got up the hill.
Collecting kill points, 1 point per kill.
The moving
Play
over
style,
there.
Aggressive edge fighting, play for kills, or you can rotate early, play for placement. APAC North, actually, traditionally, last time
I
we were
can't
on
form
LAN,
words
950
properly.
plus days ago.
He shot the
North
gun,
was
he
aggressive
shot the
playing.
thing.
Now, the exact opposite. They play crypto. They play Watson. They play a little caustic. They like to rotate early, find positions, and post up chill. So expect a variety of metas from each region, and that's what's so exciting, Vicky, right? For the first time in such a long time,
You are a
we have
natural.
international competition. We've had all of these kind of bubbles, if you will, the North American League, the EMEA League. Which
It's
regions
like
have
an
elevated and
auction if I was a
ascended, and which
caster.
regions have maybe staggered behind? We have no idea which regions are the best.
This is the first time we see all these regions compete against each other on land. This is the first time that we
Skaz
get to
is
see
live on
all
Command
these
Center?
compositions come together, and this is
Command
exactly
Center?
where you want to be. If you want to figure out which of these regions are the strongest, which of them
Did they
will
land
come
yet?
out on top as we take
Command
a look at Scars
Center.
first, making their rotation.
What is Command Center?
And Scars, of course, playing with a substitute here. You'll see Taishin on screen twice. That's a visual bug. Apologies for that. It's IPN.
They
playing
can't stream
alongside
their
the
own
squad.
streams?
IPN, former member of Alliance. So
What's
we
the
know
Command
their
Center?
substitute, of course, a significant competitor with a
Extension.
significant amount of experience, playing alongside one of the dynasties, really, of EMEA in Alliance, alongside Hockey.
Chad, I need
Wives.
help. What's the
I'm excited
Command
to see
Center?
IPN in his debut as a
Help
substitute
me.
here. For Scars, obviously tragic that Mandy is not going to be able to compete with this team this weekend, but we are beyond excited to see what IPN can do. In
Google?
We know Scars is a fan favorite.
Google.
And look at this circle, and look at where it's going to be pulling. We got a southern circle
It's your
here on Storm Point,
computer.
something that we see very
I'm
often usually on
confused.
Storm Point. That's going to be great for a northern team
Huh?
running the Valkyrie, because with that redeploy, they're going to get a lot of
Huh?
distance. And you could already see Scars when we were tuning into them,
On the
barometer. They're going to be able
stream?
to rotate off to the east. Empire are going to be able to already loot up Shipfall. They're going to have the beacon control as well, so they know that they don't really have to move anywhere too far away. But sometimes with this southern circle,
Left.
we see it pull off far to the east by that rock slide that kind of joins together
On the
with
mainstream
Gale
next
Station,
to follow.
and we've seen
Ah!
On that map and rotations as we go.
Wait!
Here.
Okay, let me go
There's a
back.
new
And then
Apex, you play Apex casually or watching for the first time. Maybe it's for the Twitch drops, maybe it's for the new multi-view
And then we go
experience, or
here
maybe
real
the new
quick.
stats extension experience where you can keep an eye on in real time live your favorite players,
And then we
favorite streamers, your favorite teams.
Nom, nom, nom.
A quick explanation for you. Obviously, in competitive Apex, you're gonna have stacked end games.
Wait, did it work?
At
I'm
high
clicking
stakes here for $1
Scars.
million. So expect
Oh.
these teams to rotate early. I mean, look how fast TSM is exiting Antenna.
Ah!
Revolt's only a gray shield to his name. They're not going to finish looting. Why? They
We're
wanna get
letting.
the best position. This is a very favorable
We're
zone.
letting.
It's a southern zone right underneath Antenna.
Okay,
All
we
they gotta do
found
is worry about Empire,
Apias.
who's probably going to rotate to the south side of Shipfall here, so TSM in a favorable spot.
And TSM
Where's
already with their
Taishin's?
priorities, they want to get the beacon. That's what they're pinging right now. Like you said, Team Empire is the only other team that they have to worry about, but with this quick rotation and with reps already rocking the purple Evo, they're looking fantastic.
I'm way
I
too
love
lazy to
already
figure
the
out how to use
representation
that,
with the
so
tridents that we
relying on
usually
you.
see. We've seen a little bit of that in the North American region. with
There's
CLT
only
kind
one
of making
POV
that
per team.
statement, utilizing the tridents to play around
Oh.
the edge of the circle. Team Empire, they don't know what's coming. They are playing off to the south side, but they could potentially see TSM out in the horizon here as they loot up these boxes.
Very fast rotation.
Oh, I see, I see. So I can mute this and then.
I'm at
I'm
killing.
there, I'm there, I'm coming.
Bubble it.
Bobbling.
Nice!
they might push this. They might push us, careful.
Yeah, I'm healing up.
Hold all the doors.
I'm gonna hold the door.
I want to
Yeah,
get
all
rid
doors
of
cannot be
Riso.
held.
Oh, I can!
Okay,
Oh
we're
my
good.
god, I'm doing it.
There's a lot of things around us, we're good. This is not the best building in the world, but it's
It's gonna
gonna
be fun for
work.
now.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are gonna fight
TSM
around us.
versus
so close.
Scars
Very close.
pod.
Yeah.
There's
What-
no
Two big
bug!
kids.
What are your guns?
TSM's
Etienne?
scary!
Mastiff and archery, but no bolt.
Wingman Mastiff. Full
Okay,
stack.
here, take this.
IPN!
What gun?
IPN!
Here's Rampage.
IPN calls me
Rampage.
Mistress
let's wait for
Fruit. He's the only person that's ever called me Mistress Fruit.
Is the bottom floor of this lab building taken? IPN?
Which
Bottom
one,
floor of this building in front of you, is it taken?
This?
Yeah.
Not that's here right now, but there's a guy that ran
I
past
just
over
Can
screen
you
here.
size?
bubble,
Yes.
bubble on the bottom floor?
Yeah, ready?
Go, 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 go.
I'm a real streamer, Chad, I promise. Real
And just
streamer,
go
let's
bottom,
go.
go bottom, stay bottom. Stay on the bottom.
Yeah,
This is way better than our other building.
for
We
sure.
have more cover here.
I'm breaking the door from the other side.
Yeah, that's good.
Save nades too. If you have an arc, save it.
I have no nades at all, so.
What do you have, Pashin?
I just wasted the arc side to the door.
Bicycle
Uh,
tour you
yeah,
had
I have a
proves
thermite,
it.
that's
Why
fine.
was there a bicycle
fine.
in there? I don't
Fine, careful.
understand. It should
Hold
only
this.
be Terry. It should only be Terry. Why was there a bike in there?
We're good.
Yeah, I just need to farm my armor.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I can do it with Wingman unless you
Where
want
did
to
it
do the
come
repeater.
from? Which
There's a
one of you
repeater.
threw a
I have
bike
an
in my
arc
hand?
Yeah, I can do it with Wingman if you want,
Professional
but
streamer.
it's up to you. You want me to do it?
I can do it myself since I have arm shield.
I didn't even
How
know
much light
Command
ammo do you
Center
have?
existed. That's cool.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just use the
It's got
repeater.
like, okay, I'll show you, Chad.
Careful if there's a lob, they might steal your shit.
It's got all the teams you wanna view at the
Yeah,
top
there's a lob,
here.
there's the lob, I'll take this.
So if you wanna view another
lob on
team
the
like
height
TSM,
here.
Yeah,
we use this.
Right, don't drop anything on the ground.
Yeah,
you have
I'm
to
not,
do it
I'm not.
yourself.
Yeah.
What is our mates? I'm
Yeah,
3
this
bats,
is
1 Phoenix,
first
12
game
cells.
of the second
I've
split.
got 3 bats and 10 cells.
I think it just
4 bats,
started.
8 cells.
Okay, we're good, we're good. We just have to survive here, get our shit to blue, and just exist.
When it came out, it was kind of bad.
Careful the stairs up, Koi. Is that
Yeah.
team above us? But I don't hear anyone.
I'm gonna check right now. I don't think they are.
For
But we
some
don't really
reason, it's
outdoors
super
either,
cold
so-
in my room, and my allergy is
Yeah,
flaring
we
up.
don't have
Yeah,
one
go there.
doors. Yeah, but we can play the stairs here.
It's
which is
freezing.
Wait, is there a team
Good
in this building
morning.
across us?
Yeah. Or in that direction. I'm not sure if they're in there, but
No, they're not in there. They're not in there.
yeah, I'm just looking ahead of us. Like I don't want them to do anything. The only thing is like I just need to get my white up.
Yeah, I think you should maybe poke this team.
Top of the building is a nightmare to hold.
There's a team
I
up
hate
there.
holding some buildings.
I think
They're
I'll
a mess
stay
to
bottom
hold, like
floor.
all of them.
I can't
Or
see them
not.
on top of it, so.
Yeah, we just gotta look
I
around.
played the stairs here. It's pretty good. Good for us.
Yeah, stairs are really good. I'm just afraid of caustic ult, that's it. There's a team here. Okay, this is probably hit a bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
keep
those of
popping
you
out the
arriving
GP.
to the stream late, Monday
Crackle.
got tested
Nice.
positive
How
for
close are you?
COVID and
100 damage.
disqualified from
Okay,
the
how much light do you have? You
tournament.
have a lot?
And IPN is the sub.
224.
Okay, I have 212 on
Buildings I hold to I had to
Don't
hold
worry,
in
I have a
Apex.
Phoenix. Don't worry about using cells. You can get cracked
But
out.
Caustic
Keep
is
out
a
landing.
super
First floor,
good
landing,
champion
first floor,
for that, but they like super
peek.
nerfed him.
It's a caustic. It's a caustic. It's a caustic. Chill, chill, chill.
Are they in there?
No, they're outside. They're outside.
Okay,
They
we
nipped
can
him
fight this,
so
maybe.
They're
bad
outside. They're
now.
outside
I'll
here.
fight, okay?
Yeah,
Look,
go,
look. Do you have
chill,
an aid
chill.
for that?
No nades, no
He's
nades.
stuck
Oh,
on
I'm
this door.
misclicked.
Chill, chill, boys, chill.
They
Go
got
second
per.
floor if we need to. I'm in
They're
photo.
coming in. They're coming in.
No, 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 no. I'm coming down.
They're
I got
fucked. They're
thermite.
getting
Keep
fucked.
pushing out on top. Pushing on top, second floor.
Waiting for my jump to stay on our thermite.
Oh my god, the mics! Oh
Second floor, second
Go
floor,
up
second
top. Go
floor.
up top. Chill, chill, chill.
They're already here.
no! Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
holy shit.
They moved on where they saw it. They
how
moved
many
it, so they-
teams was that?
Two teams, two teams.
Yeah,
It's
but
making me
team from
nervous
above
too.
pushed us behind us.
There's
Yeah.
a team above
It was
them.
fucking how?
Okay.
He's outside. I cracked him. He went inside, kill him.
Not the boys.
I don't
It
know.
was
he
how scary.
He's in the corner in the
TSM
knockdown.
scary.
You're alone.
2 teams.
Don't
That
die,
look
he's in
like
the corner in the
yeah.
knockdown. I'm healing. I need You help, gotta help him, boys. Evan. You gotta help him,
Oh
Evan.
my
You gotta
god.
help him.
Am I
I'm
bad
popping a bat,
luck?
popping a bat. Get the knock if you can.
He's
Get the
cracked,
knock.
he's cracked, he's
Get
cracked.
the knock if you can.
Peeking.
There's the
If
knock. There's the
TSM
knock.
loses,
Ran around.
Monka S.
Nice. Stay alive. I'm
Chill,
closing
chill.
this door.
Optic
Yeah, I'm
is
popping a
in
bat. I'm
that
popping a
too.
bat. Stay together.
Popping a syringe.
We're chilling. We just got a bunch of fucking loot. Just chill now.
I'm gonna watch. You guys can loot.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's the first game of the day.
There's bats everywhere. Grab loot. Is there purple
But
armor?
yeah, you were right, Nick.
Yeah, I
that,
swapped one
that
for sure.
house is
There's a lot of cells and shit.
that
Make sure we're
looting- I'm
staying
looting
out
now.
completely.
super hard to hold. Sandwich between 2 teams.
There's no nades, like at all. Yeah, I don't have any. I have two arcs. Ultic cell? I have Ultic cell too.
What
I only
is
have
that
2
about?
bats.
I have one bat.
I have another
So many
bat. I've got
angles,
purple
so
armor.
many doors, so many
I
windows.
I'm 16-5.
12-1. Got me a bat?
And the
Arcs are right there.
balcony?
I dropped.
Yeah,
I
they
have 2
were
arcs.
sandwiched.
I
They
just
were
stay in
dropped
this
on
building.
ground.
You gotta
Nice.
grab it before someone else takes it.
I
Did you
can't hold
grab
it, can't hold it.
There's a lob over next to us, by the way.
We need to be talking together, guys. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
we were quiet right there, man.
How
Oh, wait, they're
many,
gonna-
how
don't drop
many,
armors. Do not drop armors.
tournaments has Valus been in with TSM?
They're playing top ship
We
ball.
could-
Everything's
Because
just
he's
getting
like a
going.
fairly
Do you want to try scan
new
beacon again? I have 3.
member.
0.
1?
No, we can. Yeah, go ahead and scan beacon, I guess. If
Is
it's
this
not
the
risky.
first one
If
or
you
the
think it's not
second
risky.
one?
How many kills do you have?
3.
I have one.
Okay, so we have 4.
Let's go scan.
There's a team here getting fucked on.
Is there an easy way for you to climb up, Jordan?
2.
I have to just go out the back.
Second major
Like, I
tournament?
have to climb up over here.
Soka.
So not really.
I'm bullying this team here on my ping. They're like stuck in a corner.
Let's go for it. If we
follow
get
me.
crypto ulted, you gotta get off of it right away.
Yeah.
When it
I'm gonna run
his
east.
first one? What the frick? The mad lad. I've
Yeah, we're
seen
chilling.
the
We're
mad
just gonna
lad.
play edge. It's fine.
We have to play your building.
I'm like just
Woo!
cracking the fuck out of these guys.
Everyone in the ship here isn't really in except for the corner.
I'm glad they didn't make like damage a point
your gun,
system
Sal?
because people
31
would just
PK.
spam like
I'm maxed
tag
out. I have a no
rifles
Sal on
the
me too.
entire game.
You want flatline?
No. They're three deep just sitting on this fence.
I'm gonna grab a flatline really quick. I'm giving up our west side.
Yeah, we just want to hold this building.
Yeah, we're gonna
Tag rifles,
gatekeep anyone
the
that tries to
bane
come in.
resistance.
Someone's gonna probably try to walk in here. Okay, can you two like sit on that side?
On the building?
Yes, like sit in that other side.
I was playing Apex
Zone's
yesterday
actually not yet,
and
but like
we
later,
won a game
later on.
against a tag
Wait, they're
rifle
getting shot on
team,
again over
and
here.
It was so
They have a caustic.
annoying.
We have 5
Alright,
kills, right?
Let's go, Evan.
I have 3.
Jordan?
I have 0.
Yeah,
Okay, we have
but
4 kills
then
then.
TSM picked those up super quick.
These guys are getting destroyed here on the wall.
I think Snipe Down, he was always a Halo creator. I think he was a professional Halo player before Apex. And he kind of realized
I might down one here. Over, can you
what
look
he
over
really
me? Can you
wanted
look over
to
me?
do.
Yeah, I'm coming to you.
Halo was always in his blood.
Actually, no, it's risky.
So we can't blame him for that. Are they gonna fuck his teammate in return?
40 flash on
Win-win!
one. I made a bubble here.
Okay, I'm gonna look with you.
I'm watching TSM POV. I can watch anyone else.
They're getting arc side.
I think.
Oh,
the
are
Gibby
you wondering
may
how
have
I'm
went down.
choosing the teams to
I don't know.
watch? I only just learned
I
this,
just
but if
kinda
you go
went
on the
purple.
Play Apex, if you go on this
Bro, they're getting destroyed here.
stream, there's a button right here. This thing.
Cracked another. I cracked 2.
Watch Command Center. If you click that, it takes you to this page where you get to see
He went for 30.
Team on
all
the
of
hill
these
here.
teams appear, and then you get to just choose between
He
each
shot
team.
it back.
40 flash. Almost killed one.
I only just learned of that today.
I got red armor.
That's cool.
They
Who do
bubbled
you
again.
want to watch, chat? Who should we watch? I've never heard of Optic. That would be interesting. What about Rig?
Let's regroup here.
These guys are gonna be forced to run across, Jordan. So be ready to look at me.
Okay.
They got Gibby ulted.
Mainstream? You want to
I'm
watch
kinda
the
getting shot in the
mainstream?
back when I look with you.
And this is another team that we had our eyes on during the EMEA region who's been amazing and consistent in their own regard.
That's right.
We could watch the mainstream.
Navy, of course, one of the most heartfelt, most difficult stories of this tournament. Max Strafey in Ukraine, not able to attend this event, but arguably one of the best players in EMEA. The return of the God Squad, Nasky, Strafey, Dell, now GMT Esports, unfortunately could not happen this weekend. Our heart goes out to Strafey, his family. And you know, one thing that's really interesting, I was talking to Nasky.
Oh,
GMT
the stream is
places
super,
in a
yeah.
significant prize pool and the money at all.
I don't know.
but
It's
actually
on
split prize pool with
1080,
Strafey.
Ted.
Look, his impact to this
It's on
team has been
1080.
significant. He deserves the prize pool from
Oh,
this
is it
event,
because
in
my
addition to the
stream
prize
is
pool they
on
earned
720?
from the Pro League. So again,
I do
hearts
that
go out to
for when I
Strafey,
stream
but
Apex.
I'm
I
excited
think
to see him
I
run
can
out.
actually fix it. I think I can change it back to 1080, my stream.
I love that you highlighted that
It
for
looks
GMT
fine.
because this is a team that, with overall, I believe they
Huh.
finished with 92 points in 4th place in the EMEA region. Another very consistent team that is here to prove something as they play by the edge. They're taking a slow rotation.
Yeah,
but
mine is
what I like to
720,
highlight
but
here
I
on the
can
mini
fix
map,
that
do you see
after
how
the
many
stream. I
crypto
can
drones
do
that are just flying
1080
around
now.
who are
APAC
gonna,
North.
yeah, it's beautiful, and you know what that's gonna mean here? They're gonna be able to get the beacon.
My coffee!
I mean, if you want to consider the EMP fireworks,
There you go, I
light
guess
it up
that's
like a
true.
firework
You put
out
on
here.
the- Yeah, I'm just showing my own little bias, man. I'm not a fan of crypto. Give me some Bloodhound, give me some Bangalore. I'm trying to throw
Oh, they've
smoke and get
all
loose.
built
You
Like,
know?
every
Oh,
team
man.
has
Playing
a
on
valve.
controller, I know you feel me on that.
Oh, absolutely. Especially looking at what we have seen before in the EMEA region. The
crypto,
redeploy happened right in front of a GMT right here, so they know that they have some freedom. They are getting pinged by another team from afar, but circle's closing in soon. You got less than 5 seconds before you make your decision
Happy
if you are going to
created
redeploy
valve
yourself.
meta?
Yeah, you know, one thing that's fascinating here, the most important thing, sticks out like a sore thumb. 14 squads remaining
This
in
Taishin's
round 3
main.
on Storm Point. We in NA and EMEA Pro
Taishin
League,
is
we
so
did
good
not
on
see that.
Valkyrie.
This was a
I like to
slow
watch him just
game.
to
It
see
was
what he
rotate
does
and
with the
chill.
character,
APAC
because I
North,
like
they're
playing
known for
Valkyrie
the meta
too.
of rotate and chill with lots of fences with crypto. but not this time. We thought people would be nervous on LAN. Are you kidding me, Vicky? TSM's taking fights. Crazy Raccoon's taking fights. People came out swinging today.
Look at this. The team landing,
It's
getting
round
caught by
3-2.
the drone scan.
Is that
Fennel
TSM over there?
getting 2 cracks. We got the wingman shots. The wing bro managing to land some of that pressure here.
Did the
Losing out on
tournament,
one of our teams from afar.
the
Team Liquid
Scars
playing off by
win
the
last
back.
year?
It's
Did
usually
they
a
use
team that
Valk
runs
for
the
that
Loba,
one?
so that way they don't have to overcommit when it comes to loot. GMT though did not redeploy in the position that they were expecting. There's an ult right behind them. The black hole on
They
top
did?
of that. You can't hide behind this bush. You think you have something working out for you, but they redeployed right in front of another team.
Yeah, that was a tough rotation for them. Guess who it is? TSM joining alongside FC Yuka from
They did
Japan.
have
Into the kill points, and somehow, some way, Serdell surviving. Not for long though. TSM continuing to farm, and it's Hal leading
I
the
think
way.
Valkyrie
He
came
does more
out around
damage.
this time
Hal
2 years
knocked
ago.
by Gildersons of Team Liquid. He's gonna get revived.
Or was it
Everything's
last
okay.
year,
TSM
around
fans,
this
you can
time?
chill, but I just noticed Team Liquid in the kill.
I must be tripping.
Team Liquid, we were just talking about them. This is a team that usually likes to run that Loba so that way they can take control
Oh,
over
it was
that
last
final
year-
circle
last
position
year,
without
yeah,
having
around
to
this time
overextend
last
when it
year.
comes to loot. They ping from far away. They have strong weapon loadouts. Elevate is another one of those teams making the rotation through the rock formation here. We highlighted before where we saw the circle pulling towards the south. We usually see the circle end up where K-Swinny is, but Luminosity.
Oh my goodness!
What a way to get double cracked and the Volt
He has a
in
Volt!
the hands of Ganja Man.
You know what I'm saying, Viggy?
Yeah.
Fly, Ganja, fly right now. Play with the same aggression you were known that made you the rising star of Split 2 in North America. Great story here for Luminosity Gaming. Recently picked up by LG, a Mexican team, the only team from Latin
I
America
feel
to
bad for
qualify.
Scuzz because
They're
they
fighting
hardly
against their
got to
South American
practice with
counterparts. Here we go.
IPN
Here comes the
too.
push. Ganja wants smoke.
And he's still
But the
managing to
entire
get that
time,
knock
they
here
even went
too
to the
onto
boot
Sleep.
camp
He's
super
backing up a little
early
bit. The
to, like,
EMP
practice
is
a
right there.
bunch.
He knows when to
But
not
they only had
overextend.
time- they
Now
only had,
backing
like,
off,
practice
waiting
with
for
them
Enemigo
anyway.
to actually cover his back instead. The dome has been used up. They cleaned them up. Luminosity, they are just recently.
Yeah,
got
they
it picked
had
up. That
just
was formerly
enough
known
to
as
do, like,
Spy.
practice
And
a tiny
currently
bit,
Ganja
but
Man with
they
the
definitely
Bolt,
didn't
he's
have
trying to
enough
back away. He
time.
sees the other team coming in from the 6. What do you do here? Do you redeploy? Do you try to wait it out? Look for the opportunity, but the EMP is coming. You won't have much of a shield soon.
Oh my god,
Ganja
he's just
squeeze
stuck there
wide,
behind
Rex
the
does not make it
fence!
two. Yes, no, he's going to do the damage, but it's not going to be enough. Pinnature going to do enough to take one out. It's all its enemy, and Luminosity Gaming gets embarrassed by Fennel from Japan. They had no business losing that fight, but guess who's going to profit, Vicky? TSM comes flying in.
TSM looking amazing
Oh my
today.
God.
Look at their KP in total. They got 6 KP. Look at the damage alone
She's
on
super
Imperial
excited, oh my
House.
goodness.
They're looking to make a move.
My man's dropping 16 hundo already.
I can't.
Off
Already
the rip.
6
Top 10
KP.
squads left, and you're already at 1,600 damage. And look at all the loot they have to work with. TSM fully kitted
Frickin'
Evo
dudes.
shields. They are so well positioned to just walk in this ring. They own this entire north side of the map right now.
Always
they
go
have
for
little
that
high ground.
bad
100
thing.
Thieves, also rivals in North America in a fight against 4-7.
100 Thieves, though, taking the high ground on
Oh.
4-7. They have the position advantage. See Juzna being the only one left alive, playing
Playing
through a little
Watson?
crater right here. Doesn't want to overly
Watson?
expose themselves because they know there's another team
I didn't
right
think
to their
people would
south.
actually
What
play
do you do?
her
You're
in
gonna
the
put
real
yourself in the line of sight
tournament.
of 2 teams. Team Liquid, who was popping off in the kill feed, who were highlighting the Loba, but now Gildersons has been taken out. They're trying to recover that banner, but first they got to take control over this fight. They're playing right behind the
Team
dome. They know there's another team
third-partying
behind them. They
because
have to get
they're
things
looking
going.
so brilliant.
4-7, Jusna, Higak, and Sangjun.
Watson is
By
okay.
Team Liquid. A team with really
I guess how
unimpressive
ultimate's
overall
really useful,
statistics.
yeah.
They're one of the least damage output, kill output, and placement.
I don't know
They
about
won't get taken out
offenses,
here, but a
though.
top 5 finish for Team Liquid, that's kind of their bread and butter. That's what they're known for. 100 Thieves
Wilson
eliminated
is
as
meta.
well, and on board with TSM. They lost one. Reps is down. 4 squads remaining. Reps has to go big. No, he gets
It's
taken
'cause
out. It's all
people
up to the last member. TSM
monkey
eliminated from Team
brain, and they
Empire.
just,
It's the
like-
best team in EMEA versus arguably the best team in North
People
America.
just press the
And it looks like
WP in
Empire
pubs.
did
That's
get the
why
kill.
she
Sorry
doesn't
again for the UI bug. That is not Reps. That is Empire. TSM eliminated
They
Nocturnal's
don't
ratting still alive.
stay for the
Team
long
Liquid
fight.
still in this here. Nocturnal just playing off
Crazy
of the
KP.
underside of the rubbish that's on the floor right here. Team Empire coming out of that win, but still TSM. What a performance so far within that first game. Really showcasing
Oh,
why
I
they're
can't
here to
talk.
prove
I
something on
pressed the
land.
W key.
Absolutely, and you know,
That's how I
despite
play.
all that effort, all that damage, only about 12 to 14 points for TSM. I believe they're not going to get the placement points they wanted. So unfortunately, we didn't see what happened on that rotation. We thought they could just walk it in. Not so easy. And now look at this.
Team Empire.
We got Reject. We got Team Empire, and I think is it still Nocturnal Ratted?
they
No, 2
just
squads
took
remaining.
care of
Yeah,
him,
two
yes.
squads left. It's going to be Reject versus Empire. APAC North
2 squads
versus
left!
EMEA.
See how this plays out. Team
EMP.
Empire with the portal plays, trying to get around the rock, closing that distance. They don't want to put themselves out in that open
Who's
field.
the other team?
Team Empire are the ones that need to ease their way into that circle, but luckily they do have that portal there to play from.
He's
They're
pushing.
playing from the natural rock formation of the map here. opening is up pretty aggressively here too, but they don't want to get too overly aggressive with the building being in control of the other team. It's going to be Reject still that have been holding on to that building, by the way, since the very start of the game.
G2?
Yeah, Reject. A Korean team, but a Japanese organization here on display for the first time in international competition. We know Maliwan, Ranches, and Cleve. If you're a fan of EMEA, we know how good they are. This is a
G2's
CIS
really
team
good.
who came to play, and here goes Empire. They want to fight. They got all of Reject hiding with their tails between their legs here in the bubble.
Here we go, the EMP coming down. Team Empire don't have shield on 2 of their players. Cleve's going to try to put down some pressure.
Yeah, it's
Ranch is popping the shield bat, so is Maliwan right here. They're playing off of the low ground, but they're still finding so much of this beamage here. The R301, see the car with the gold mag on top of it all. There's so much pressure, double cracks right here with the wingman from Cleve. You talk about some of that Bloodhound action. Team Empire is performing for you. Dropping down with the PK. Team Empire now are forcing this team to drop like flies.
My man literally just jumped off the building and hit a shot like MJ there. Ranches, Cleve, and Maliwan, welcome to LAN competition for the first time. They got 1 player left. Minseong gets taken out, and just like that, it's going to be at least 1 kill. Dogma down to 1 HP. He wants the KP. Can he get it? No. Goodbye and good night, Dogma. You're just running for your life right now as you're getting hunted by Cleve. That's it. Team Empire wins game 1.
That was the best team coming in from the EMEA region, formerly known as Team Major Pushers. They finished first in the EMEA with 114 points, and now they finished first in game number 1 on LAN.
Absolutely. What a start. This is the team we saw huddling, hugging each other before the game. They had a little pregame chant, a little pregame ritual. And look at the nerves. Look at the excitement from this team. Their coach behind them.
And
what a start for Team
the
Empire.
win, that's so unfortunate.
Maybe you aren't as familiar with EMEA, the journey of this team, formerly Major Pushers. They were unsigned, Vicky, for at least a year and a half.
I didn't do that.
They were an amateur team that grinded their way into the online tournament scene, became a pro team, sometimes would look so good, but were not consistent. They found that missing piece that made them consistent, and now arguably the best team in EMEA. We sleep on this team way too much. It's about damn time we stop doing it.
That's why we have to focus on them when it comes to those team prides. Team Empire really coming through the show. And no matter if you have the positional advantage, they still were able to force that team off of that dome building.
Yeah, well played. And it's not just that, that late game fight, the way they took that 3v3 with confidence, great.
Now
but that's just a microcosm for the way that they played all game long.
Let's
they were playing with aggression, they were playing with
Prime.
confidence. Vicky, they finished with 12 kills and a first place finish. That's going to be a 24-point game for Team Empire. What a way to start.
I know, it's absolutely amazing. You even see the emotions
Thank you
on
for
the
the 18
players, how
months.
they feel. A lot of nerves coming into that first game, but that's going to get over and done with as we go through more of these other games.
Xeno Cerberus, thank you for the 5 months.
Here in just a moment, but for now,
Tenry, thank you for the sub.
On that monster energy, making sure we're staying energized. As Team Empire swinging and starting so incredibly strong here. For those that are just tuning in for the first time, if you're new to competitive Apex, first things first, welcome to competitive Apex Legends. This is the Apex Legends Global Series, the most hype esport in the world, and it is showing. We are back on LAN competition. We got a 60-player, 20-team battle royale opportunity for these teams to fight through group stages, and that's the most interesting thing in my eyes, Vicky. I mean, I've been casting BRs for a while now, before Apex came out. There's no format like this. To have a group stage format into a double elimination bracket, into a championship match point format finals that's going to be on Sunday.
Hell is the game
all these teams will have the opportunity to play one another, to have the opportunity to see what is different across all these other regions. Which composition is going to come out on top? Which team is the strongest team amongst them all here in this national competition?
That's right. We're going to pan around these teams. The Gildersons on the far left. Talk about a
Thank you,
story.
Dr. Notion. Thank you for the 500 beans. Thank you for throwing Terry's at me.
Mr. Veteran been competing for a long time. He's only 23, 24, but he's considered a vet in this scene. Continue to scroll around, looking at these things. You saw TSM earlier, the debut.
Red is definitely one of my favorite colors.
First performance, his first time playing on LAN. 18 or 19 years old from Kansas City, Missouri, and talk about showing up. The Controller God, the Rising Star, the best story we've had.
Controller
really
God.
In Apex Legends.
It's beautiful too, because you can see the support that Verholz has from his former team coming away from ESA.
That's
how he just supports
Thank you for the other gifted
picked up
subs
by Optic joining in on the space. Just the sportsmanship that we see across all our players have been amazing to watch. Even before today, just seeing how the players are prepared with one another. But look at the raw emotions that these players show.
I'm like, this guy's hamming it up right now.
Not comfortable with the camera? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Not everyone is comfortable with being on camera. I feel like most of them aren't going to be comfortable with being on camera. Reps definitely doesn't look comfortable right now.
How?
This definitely just isn't acknowledging the camera.
Amateur, played a little bit of Call of Duty before, but didn't really have a competitive background in Rogue.
Like me, I'm also an
Grinded
introvert.
It's kind of that story, that
They have to
aspiration.
be
Every single
there,
one of you
though.
watching right now can have the Verhul story. It's the craziest part about the ALGS. There's open tournaments. Nick Merckx, so many teams are qualifying right now through that Challenger circuit. You can be a ranked warrior. You can be an arenas warrior. You can be a control warrior. It doesn't matter. Start grinding. Start competing in the Challenger circuit, and you can qualify to be here, just like Verhulst did just a year and a half years ago.
That's what I love so much about Apex Legends is seeing a lot of these players coming in from controller, coming in from mouse and keyboard, competing together in one bracket. But before we get into that fallout, let's take a look at the match 1 results so far. Team Empire, not only did they take first place, like you mentioned, Fallout, but they also were able to claim 12 kills in total.
And Reject right behind them. So we knew Empire would have 24. Reject with 17 in a firm second place. I mean, off the rip here, Vicky, let's just look at the top 7, top 8, top 10. We got EMEA on top. We got APAC North in second. We got North America in 3rd through 5th. And again, APAC North in 6th and 7th. It is insane to see the distribution right now. I don't want to get ahead of myself by any means, but a lot of people thought North America would come in and steamroll. Well, look at Optic Gaming. Look at these North American and EMEA teams. Scars on the bottom. Not a good start for them, but overall, very well distributed.
And something to highlight in that first page, TSM, 10 kills in falling in 4th place. Yeah, they didn't claim those 12 kills, but what a showcase from TSM. And Team Liquid putting down all that damage, still were able to end in 3rd, but with only 3 kills.
Yeah, that's right. I want to talk about Reject again. A team that you might not know a lot about, Junghi, Minseong, and Dogma from Korea, a Japanese esports organization. They've never gotten first place in an ALGS competition. The elusive first place. That was me in my pro playing career. I got second like 7,000 times. I could never get first. I had the second place curse. It looks like Reject might be similar. They got 3rd place in the pro league in Split 1. A couple second place finishes in ALGS online tournaments here and there.
You got cake.
Who knows? You know, could that Cinderella story, could that elusive first place
I
come
have ice cream.
in playoffs?
I know you're having that PTSD just looking at that happen, right? But the champions got, can we talk about the graphics out here? The hollow sprays? Oh, that is beautiful. I want to get that hollow spray. I want the Cleave hollow spray right there. I love the Bloodhound. But look at the damage output, 2,456 damage. Are you kidding me?
Insane. And talk about the team comp. This is the team that ran Mad Maggie in the Pro League, Vicky. This time they're running Bloodhound. They are probably a Gibbyless team. Everyone thought you had to have Gibraltar. People laughed at APAC North for running Watson over Gibraltar. Well, look
what is
at
with
Cleave
esports players and crossing their arms? Are they told to do that, you think?
God,
and they're like, okay, fold your arms.
We've seen
now
that
look up a bit, head, chin up,
instead.
Look down.
And it's really
give
risky
a
where
smile.
you have the bombardment come. Yeah, shout out to Shiv, of course, making that movement
maybe
there
it
on
must be
Stormpoint, really showing that success in the EMEA region. But this time around, it's not the Bangalore. We're seeing the Bloodhound. We're seeing the Valk.
They
we're
make
seeing
them
the
do
mobility
it. It's
being
probably for like
prioritized on
consistency.
Stormpoint. I know we highlight a lot the verticality that's so important on that map, and you see it right there, Team Empire. Not only did they have a heavy frag game, but they took the dub on top of it all.
Picking up right where
Because I bet it would look weird if they're not folding their arms. Like, how weird would that look, Chad? Just imagine them not folding their arms. It's not like, I don't think they can put their hands in the pockets. That's not very punctual.
As much as we are, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Group 2? What's Group 2? Wow! He's 1 HP! Quick shield swap. I put my arms on my head and lift them, showing my 6-pack.
Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the Apex Legends.
Oh my god, we're muting that. No, not sponsored. You won't catch me, Monster Energy. I don't even drink Monster. No free ad promo here, no. I do a handstand on my picture. So it's just my legs. What do you drink? I don't drink energy drink. I drink coffee and tea. Every time I drink an energy drink, my head spins and I feel super sick, so I just don't do it. No Monster, only tea! I didn't buy a Monster, I was gifted a Monster because it had Octane on it. Only because it had Octane on it, okay? I make an exception for Octane. I've never had Bang. No, I've never had Bang. I don't know what a Baja Blast is. Monster is mid. Well, accidentally threw the can away, so now I have to go get another one and then put it, and then I have to clean it, and then it can go on my Apex shrine. Would you make an exception for Mommy Ash? Is she gonna be on a Monster Energy can? Yeah, so I left it on the side. I left the can on the side because I intended to clean it. I put water in it to like kind of let it sit for a bit, and then my brother threw it away. I forgot to tell him that I wanted to keep the can. Oh well. He's done into Apex. Owned. I got severely owned. Are they still talking about my stuff? Oh, it's just music. Is it a break time? Short break? Red jam. Rip collectible can. Do they still make them at least? Reggae time. My dad is super into reggae, so I know a lot of reggae songs. I grew up with them. Audio jungle. I think this is fine on Twitch. We need a cheerleader song. I didn't have time to make one. I was so busy this week. There's a rat in my kitchen. This is a classic. There's a rat in my kitchen. What am I gonna do? There's a rat in my kitchen. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna fix the rat. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix the rat. Rat jam, rat jam. So busy getting drunk, shake my head. Hey, I have to make time. Look at the trophy chat. I saw it on Twitter. It looks so sick. Oh, we saw it for a split second. Never mind. They posted it on. They posted pictures on Twitter.
Alongside Vicky, and I just got the chills saying that. The fact that I could say
apparently it's really heavy too.
We could be anywhere in the world right now. I'd be just as hyped.
It's insane. It's to say that we're finally here after over 950.
I don't think my dad liked Bob Marley. I'm not sure.
Right behind us, that is beautiful, by the way. And these players already finished with game number 1. Hopefully, shaking off some of those early game nerves here. Team Empire, though, showing that they're far from nervous, ending not only with a dub but with 12 kills to their name.
24 points.
12
TSM,
kills.
Crazy Raccoon, our top teams from APAC North and North America, also playing aggressive, and that's the crazy thing. I mean, if you missed game number 1, glad you're here for game number 2, but you missed something awesome. I mean, we had
most
14
people have
teams
two-hand
left in zone
the
3 on
two-hand the
Stormpoint.
trophy.
If you competitive Apex, Stormpoint is known to be a slower
Who takes the trophy home? Like, do they get one each? How do you do that? It's like, hey, can I have the trophy for 1 month and then we switch every month?
They'd be scared to take fights. Not
how do they? How do you do that?
This team right here,
oh, the organization. So the team, I see. So not the actual players get it, just the organization.
We were talking about nerves. He looks like he's so far away from that. He just looks like, hey, you know what? This is just another day here at work.
What?
Yeah. So
what did the players get? Oh, the money. The team gets money and a pat on the back. Aww.
That's right.
But I'd love to have like a physical item.
The Tell of Two Tales, right? In a lot
you
of
know,
ways.
like at least a small replica.
And he had Scars. They exited in
they share the money.
Place.
Yeah, but
in replace of Mandy
the trophy is just so cool.
Unfortunate for them, but not the best start.
ALGS cookie.
I mean, he played with Alliance. He performed
they get
in
medals?
Alliance. He is a top
oh,
player
medals. Okay.
All eyes on Scars. All
That's
eyes
better.
on GMT. Can they perform here in game number 2?
Gonna have to see Stormpoint, of course, just to reiterate for those of you guys tuning in right now. We are starting the first 3 games on Stormpoint.
Thank you so much for that album, by the way.
World's Edge for those of you guys that are just
I can't remember if the invoice was sent to Rishoto or me. I'll have to check after the stream.
How that's changed things up across all the regions between team
kiss your homies. Make sure to kiss your homies. Chat, make sure to kiss Neon on the lips.
Especially from those teams that start off in the
Neon likes it wet too.
And the distance that they're able to obtain with the Valkyrie deploy coming in from high ground into low ground.
That's right. First time we've seen a 2-map competitive series since Kings Canyon and World's Edge way back 2+ years ago. TSM, a team that has had their way. Their drop spot is always drop center map. That's their strategy. Drop center map, which means no matter where the zone goes, you can rotate early. In Kings Canyon back in the day, it was Cage. In World's Edge, it was Fragment East.
Kiss
Here on Stormpoint, of course, they're dropping Antenna.
and it seems to work out for them. I just gotta say, look at this beautiful map. Shout out to Respawn. The fact that we got another competitive map
Stonepoint was
in
sick when
Apex
it
has
came
been
out, but I'm
such a
just sick
treat.
of it now.
I know, I love it. I love all the little new things that we
I
also
open
just
Apex,
integrated,
and if
not
it's
only just the
Stonepoint, I
map,
close
but
Apex.
the multi-view feature, the stats
Yeah,
feature. For those
exactly.
of you guys that want to follow even closely into what these teams are doing, who's engaging onto who. There's so many teams to watch, but there's also so much action.
It's really,
when it
really
comes
good
to
for
those choke
ranked
points
though,
and
because
looking
it's
at where
so
the circles are
big.
gonna be pulling for us.
Everyone doesn't
esports
hard
were a
drop
bunch of
on
stock
one
in the
area of the
esports
map.
stock market,
Everyone
I'm
drops
investing in
and
Apex,
there's like a million
it's on the
POIs.
up and up. Obviously got a little bit of bias
It's
there,
actually
but
made
that's
for
fine.
ranked,
The
so.
advancements made in the ALGS over the last year, the viewership has gone
Bring
up.
back
It's
World's Edge,
skyrocketing.
please.
Big shout out to
They
people
brought
like
back World's
Mercs and
Edge
Imperial Hal, who've
for
been
ranked, I
loving this
think,
game. It's such a
but not
good
pubs.
competitive game, and ALGS
Oh,
competitive
the
Apex and Apex
plane,
Legends
the
esports
plane, the
is on
plane.
the up and up. We're gonna jump on board with Team Empire to kick this one off.
Ranches?
You gotta
The
be kidding.
Bangalore?
Am I getting trolled right now?
I mean, whoa, can we talk about prophecy? We were just talking about this
Okay.
composition.
No.
Let me get it right. Hold on,
In
chat.
Storm Points, not only are they still not going to be running.
I'm gonna peek already.
Out of
We got two
Piata!
perps.
A pre-pet a pre-love, thank you for the awesome 9
We should
months.
honestly,
you
do
for
we
the
have
9 months,
tractor?
Look forward to many more
Chess.
with the cutest
Someone should start
Arigato.
dropping bats right now.
They had the audacity to
I'm
bring
wingman
PC
peek
to
so like
ranked
I literally
again.
just need bats and I'm good.
They're like, we have these maps and you will play them, whether you like it or not.
How are you guys on guns?
You will play the
Rampage
game.
PK.
After you 1 Eva.
Monday has COVID, he can't play.
I got a master for you, Depian. And I got a purple Limac for you.
I'm
We
just
should
so
move
bad.
now,
I
honestly.
don't know who. I think IPN usually
Oh shit,
plays
ton of bats.
Raid
Yeah, I
too.
got
He's
3.
not a Gibby player, I don't think.
Dropping this.
So he's also playing a character. He's playing in a character that he doesn't
Any will
naturally
touch
play.
for our Valk player?
No.
Nope.
Picking up Offrey.
I'm ready to go, boys.
Yeah, I'm going.
That's
16
so.
souls,
That's
3 bats,
so.
we're good.
That's so
We should definitely move.
depressing.
I have a
Honestly.
purple Limac for you.
You guys need to have space.
There's a
and
purple
extra.
up here, pen as well.
Nice.
Like I get that's why.
An
That's
extra
why
one,
a sub
whoever.
is there, but
Who
it's.
said that's
I
running
checked.
301?
We hate
Running 301?
COVID.
And
Me.
I changed to Kai. I'm not.
I'm
Okay,
using
Frick
Offrey.
COVID.
Yeah, I got a purple Limac for you.
Monday
Come
is
to me.
so good on Gibby too.
Let's move. I'm taking a purple.
I just need more light. And
You need the Mastiff?
No, I have a PK.
Cause
You
I don't
want it?
know
Yeah, I have a Mastiff. Come.
Yeah.
who is in a web tab, but
Drop it,
every
drop it.
character in Apex has a different playstyle.
go.
And if you're not used to playing a
some cells if you
character, you can't
I'm
play them
16-4,
like
I'm
every
good as
other
well.
character.
We have,
Yeah.
You can't play all the characters the same.
yeah, we have 3 purple.
Cool
Which
outfit,
is good in a
thank
good spot.
you! Arigato! Also, good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's now 10 a.m. I just screened. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm thinking, what are some good spots? Like,
The-
this is good spot.
The
This is good.
freaking.
This is
I have
good.
to switch. I have
Even
to
like
adjust the
playing behind the
screen
building
every
here, but there's
time
probably gonna be a Watson team.
I switch
someone already died
between
here.
this and this
yeah.
because for some
They're
reason
fighting
they
on
had
drop.
2
They
different
died
sizes.
super early. It was
Yeah,
GMT.
yeah, it was like
Oi!
100 seconds. Was that
Twitch
GMT that died or GMT
Yeah,
won?
GMT died.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Why
have
is
our
this
Valkyrie?
one big and this one
5%.
small?
Roger that. So options to play
This
this.
is
Like we
also
can play
like
from
two-
this high ground. We
two-
can play from this building, right? And then we can go up the hill from the lake.
3 a.m. stream, let's go.
2 different
There's a
screens.
battery here if anyone
There's
can
so
carry.
much work.
I have 4
though.
right now.
4 already. I just need light.
I'm gonna drop 4 cells for this bet. There's light right here next to.
So many bets.
For most
Two
of it.
teams are dead. Yeah, one team just died here, so we know that we're fighting here.
Yeah.
So honestly, like playing here would be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Because
is
then
the
we can move
command
into the
center.
lake. and
Or
lake
the
is
command
strong.
center. If we
Yeah.
need to. Yeah. I agree. People are like fighting like crazy though, so.
People are fighting like crazy on the command center side.
I've
Yeah,
been
fight
played a
it
lot
off,
of
lucky
Gibby, but
Yeah.
Bloodhound, Revenant, and Pathfinder are his mostly known legends. I'd assume
I think we're good for now. I don't hear
since
anything.
IBN is such a good Apex player that he knows how to play all of the champions
Still
because
close.
he's probably been playing for a
Yeah.
while. But like, it's just like you have to consider
Sure,
the
to our
fact that
left.
he's
There's a
playing
drone
in
in
a,
the sky.
in
Drone,
a
yeah.
professional
We don't take
setting,
zips, we
which
just
is
walk, we don't use
not
jetpack.
usually
Yeah.
the case
We
when
don't
he's
wanna make
playing
any
Gibby,
audio
most
cues.
likely. Like if someone's
Gonna
playing
fix that.
Gibby, like APN, he's probably playing for fun and not professionally.
What if there's a team up there gatekeeping?
We'll just leave. Go somewhere else.
Yeah, they played together a million times before. Like he's friends with APA.
Wait, audio? There's people in here.
It's not like they don't know each other.
Yeah, there's. Okay, we gotta go back, and I think we play from here.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna be hard to hold early, but we'll have to.
Yeah. I mean, if they enter our right, we can just join it. I feel like this is a good spot for us to join any fight that's going on.
Yeah, like we play up here and below. I can play below because I have Ashwood, and you guys should just play here, I think.
Yeah, he used to be a pro.
We have really good armors.
Blue armor on one.
How do you find Scars POV? You go on the Play Apex Twitch, and then next to the follow button there is a command center, and you click that, and then in the top you click on Scars.
Should I bring you some nades?
They walking up out of the building.
Oh, you played for Alliance?
Some nades on you guys.
Naruhodo.
Don't let them have that high ground, no matter what.
He was recently re-signed. Ah, Sokka.
They just want to poke for armor, I think.
Yeah.
What was he re-signed to?
Keep in mind, you can also play below here.
Oh, he was on a break. Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah, just don't let them level up their shit. We can put like this entire like cliffside right here is very playable.
Zero. Yeah, I remember. I saw the. Yeah, I remember now, Ted. I saw the announcements on Twitter.
Oh, they're going for us. They're going for
I'm
us.
a bus driver. Yeah.
45 blue.
What the heck?
Can we force the dome or something?
I'm trying.
I hit one.
Crack one.
Dome
is forced.
Save for me.
Dome is forced.
Save for me.
I'm good on me as well. We got good angles on them.
Yeah, we just off.
They're trying to play below the truck. They're trying to play below the truck.
Team is walking up too.
There's another team walking up. Oh no!
Yeah, come to us. Do you dome?
Maybe. No, I'm good.
No.
We're gonna get into
Another
the left.
team.
Play here.
I have to dome.
Oh, there's 3 teams here. One in that building, one up the hill, and one beneath them.
Yeah, they're gonna run back. We have this team below us. We're gonna have to bully them.
Another sandwich.
Wait for my dome though. I feel like we should wait for my dome.
Apia plays Wraith, but he also likes Ash.
We can angle them from there.
And Ash is really good on stomping.
Charge rifle in front.
Oh my god, there's another
good
team!
on me, good on me.
Another one in the water wheel!
I actually don't feel comfortable with this spot, by the way. Like, every team is looking at us.
Yeah, we go there. We go down there.
They're in the middle of 1, 2, 4 teams.
We're gonna slide down here, okay?
Dome is 5. This team is looking with a charge rifle.
Okay, we're gonna slide. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't use bubble yet. Come to play these rocks right here.
Meet me here.
Nice escape.
Okay, we have to take control here. Come up here, come up here.
I got a bat. Wait for me.
They're looking, careful.
Then I'm gonna tank this. They're
You might bubble here, over here. We're getting pushed up.
Oh no, APN! He's gonna heal!
Push up for this.
I had 50 on him.
I'm ulting.
Nice hold. Come to me,
I might not go.
Break through. Get the banner, run up down the hill. Gotta go down the hill.
There's a guy here.
APN! No! Oh, there's a team in that too, oh my god!
It's OG
They're just
again.
everywhere.
Bro, why are we getting inted so hard?
It's OG again.
Damn it, dude.
Holy shit, man. I'm actually fucking tilting now.
Oh, it's TSM.
Crazy.
TSM sitting down there.
But look how passive they're playing. They're looking around.
Oh my god, why is this stream like...
coming out, they're sick. They get the knock though on IP at first.
Are you
okay, we gotta fix this.
Brad's got the knock, the defensive bar, but he can't steal it.
There's no escape, there's people everywhere.
The gaming, 2 kill points to their name, 16 squads remain. Meanwhile, TSM Imperial Hal just lit up Scars Taishin over towards the Cascade Falls. We know Optic is nearby, we know TSM is nearby, and Scars is eliminated by TSM.
TSM still claiming so many of these heads so close to Optic Gaming. What is Optic Gaming gonna opt to do? Are they gonna try to take position control, take that as an advantage, just gatekeep a lot of these other teams that are gonna be rotating off to their side here? They know there's another team coming in from their south, so they want to try to take position on the high ground.
Isn't it already theater mode?
It's in trouble. Big boy incoming here with little
It's just for that chat, but I can press chat in and out. Look, I can press chat in and out with this button up here. Collapse.
Of it.
Yeah.
And that's why Black Hole is so good. Horizon's been so good on these edge fights because if you can catch someone on edge with the Black Hole, that's it. GG. You're done for. Unfortunately, right there, it's a missed Horizon ulti. FC's laziness gets knocked, and just like that, Optic Gaming swings into motion here, and they are going to take out 2 members of FC.
Optic Gaming now. They're going to continue on this domination, playing off the low ground.
I'm not a
slowly. They want
boomer.
to make that comeback after their performance in game number
No
1. I believe
boomer.
it fell as the 18th or 17th squad there, but they're getting pinged off to the side. Pretty difficult position for them to play off of because they're getting circle cuts in this situation, and they're still playing off the low
Thank you
ground.
for the 17 months of tier 2.
It's
Thank
Optic Gaming.
you.
All eyes on
Thank you,
them, all
Acid
the pressure
System.
in the world.
Arigato.
Let's hear it
I
in their
just saw that
voices. Are they playing with
from
confidence?
7
We're jumping into
minutes
our
ago.
first listening of the ALGS playoffs with Optic Gaming.
She's right here.
A boomer. I ain't no boomer.
Oh my god,
They're
she's
one.
so low. We can't do nothing.
Boomer.
We have to be
Boomer.
careful of them ulting us while we're down
Boomer.
here, though.
No boomer.
Oh, this guy's close as fuck.
We're gonna be doing this for 3 days straight, chat. So I hope you don't mind me streaming this.
I'm getting an angle over here. PQ back, PQ back.
I'm gonna be watching
Careful
for
of
3
your,
days.
top
Oh,
LOS.
hi, yeah. Watch our top LOS. I'm good, I'm good. I have 5 bad 6 cells and an ult cell.
Definitely not a boomer.
I'm gonna have to
I like it.
3 bats, 15
We're just hanging out. We're hanging
Take
out, watching some professionals play Apex.
of my Devo ammo first. Is there any nades here? I have 3 arcs if you want.
There's Arc and a
Oh
frag
boy,
on that
better
guy.
get some coffee. We can get some coffee. I gotta refill my coffee. I only drank half
I
of
guess
it.
just overextending playing the rock as Wraith.
It's fun to watch with
You want
you.
just death ball on him?
The top
Caustic
just dropping
is scary.
Horizon ults us.
I don't think
They're
Top's
not up there anymore. Yeah, the Horizon ran away. I don't know where he is right now, dude, so careful.
Yeah, be
Not
kissing
seeing
my homie. Don't forget to kiss your homies good night, chat. Kiss your homies
There's
good
a frag on
morning.
here.
Getting chucky milk. Chucky milk. I want
Do you
some
have any
chucky
traps
milk.
in your
Can I have
ship?
some?
Horizon Q up here, on the right.
But nice
should put,
reference
like,
for
So
people play.
I can play up
Yeah!
top right now? I can play up top?
Yeah,
We
I think
we
so.
can
Be
learn
careful,
some
they might
things
get
by
red.
watching them, chat.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
but
they're on the
I mean,
they're
I'd
on
like
the
to get
roof
better
right
at
here.
Apex. I
Yeah,
feel like I've just stagnated,
Yeah, I think you
honestly.
just give that
The
up
thing
and
that's
we
like
should have
killing my
Skittles.
vibe
Put
is
some,
my
an
awful,
ult
awful
on,
aim.
traps up there.
I think Appia chose the right thing
hard
to
for
do
me
in
to
that
get up there.
situation because I honestly
me
don't.
too.
I just would have died on the spot.
We have to like climb up like
I
3
I wouldn't have
fucking
known
ledges
what to
right
do
here.
there either. My sense is too fast? No, it's super. My sense is super
Because I'm just gonna get shot. Maybe I take the zip.
heavy. I don't know.
Careful,
It's
that
not
guy
high
over
at
there.
all. Like I have a huge mouse pad and I have
playing
to
that rock
drag
right
my
there, on the
mouse. How long? Like 30 centimeters
dropping
across
that
my
thing.
table just to
There
do
you
a
have it. Let me tell you,
360.
I've said we're gonna jump
So
into
my
listening to Optic
sensitivity
Gaming
is
probably
definitely
100
not
times in my
high.
career in various esports titles. Feels good to say that live in Apex Legends.
Yeah, I
baby.
use my
Welcome
arm
Apex
to
Optic
play.
Gaming, and they're performing
To
so
play
far in game
Apex.
2. Guess what? Crazy
And not my
Raccoon,
wrist.
the number 2 team from APAC North, the Koreans, nearby.
Crazy Raccoon, who have so much success on Storm Point here. They had a bit of a lackluster performance in game number 1, looking to make the comeback just like Optic Gaming are.
It was
So
a
they're
tough
not trying
spot to
overextend, they're
bubble
just holding
though
on to that
because
building. Optic Gaming,
IPN
though, we
had
heard them in the comms.
almost
They
no
know that there's
HP
a team right there.
and
They know there's a
he
team
couldn't
on their
have
6
the
as well,
time
but the
to
circles
heal
are
either. He got
continuously pulled in that
Horizon
direction,
ulted
so they
on.
don't want to find themselves getting circle cut. But that's the beauty of the Valkyrie 2 and the redeploy that provides a lot of these teams for those quick repositions.
That's right. Crazy Raccoon, for those who can.
If I make my sensitivity any higher, then my mouse looks like this when I'm aiming.
Joined this
I don't think that will.
Selly, who went to AD Raccoon.
I
By the
don't
way,
know. I don't
Selly
think.
not competing
I
in
don't
this
think a
competition due to
higher
injury.
sensitivity
He's
works
actually
for
being
me.
substituted in for the former member of AD Raccoon, Karanpu.
I just
Ready
have
see
to
how he
practice
performs this weekend.
And
a
we got
bit
to see
more.
where that circle is going to be pulling by the wall right there, but I also got to see 2 black markets now instead of 1 from Team Liquid. So we got 2 Lobas in this lobby. Talk about legend diversity. There's a redeploy though.
If you don't get
happening right in
whiplash
front
while
of Optic
aiming.
Gaming. And yeah, we got to call in and get
Whiplash while aiming.
right in front of Optic Gaming. But remember, there's still another team that's holding onto the high ground by the hills.
Did TSM wide?
Already the crack from Optic Gaming. They're going to try to fully send it, or they're going to try to close in the gap, or are they going to look
No,
at
they're
their
still
6 with
alive.
Crazy
For us.
Raccoon
We
is
might just
situated
walk
in
this
the
in.
gap.
Too
Like,
late
we
in
don't
the
have
game
to
right
Still
now.
alive here.
Crazy Raccoon right behind. You don't want to
Like,
do
we're
that.
safe
They're
right
taking
there.
some damage, trying to level up those Evo shields.
Oh, they're coming in?
And here we go. Is that
Crazy Raccoon maybe
Gaming is a
slowly trying to take
skill.
some
Interesting. The position
You
that
improve
Optic's
by
in right now,
training, yeah.
they have to play cautious.
I'm
and watch
new
their
to
sticks, 'cause Crazy Raccoon will
FPS
plant
games on the
gap.
mouse,
Optic's in a tough spot
technically.
here, Vicky. You'll see how they
If
play
you
it.
count like
yeah,
a
they're
year
playing
of
off of that low ground positioning
gaming
here, getting pinged by the Rampage from
as
afar.
new.
Thinking maybe if that's another team trying to make their rotation, just looking at the position right there, but looks like Optic Gaming are just going to
The only times before I got a PC with playing an FPS game was with
gonna force him off
a
the high ground right
PlayStation.
here. They're forced to drop down, and the caustic gas on top of it, the Nox gas.
Oh, they're
and
all
the
in.
Dome is actually right there, but the Nox gas I
Dome.
think managed to blow up beforehand.
Yeah, they're all in right now. That's an ulti from Caustic, an ulti from Gibby, and it's going to be a full fight. Horizon is
Oh my
gonna
god,
come
they
through,
just
and to the
queued
skies they
everyone.
go. Everyone flies. Optic Gaming is chasing. They're flying right now, and they're going to actually get knocked first. First kill
Whoa!
for Crazy Raccoon, but Skittle
Oh
Cake
my
goes
god!
huge. He
How
takes the
come
performance,
he
the
hits
1v1
all
for
of
the
his
Brad.
PK shots?
Skittle
But
Cake
I get
with
like
110
sevens on
HP.
mine.
Can he do it in the 1v? He's going to get the shield
He's
swap.
getting
Skittle Cake is playing out of his mind.
consistent
Oh, he
knocks.
manages to get the player to get off of the high ground right there. He gets the res
Meanwhile,
on top of it.
I
He doesn't
hit
wanna
them with
fully
my
overextend
Peacekeeper
her.
and I
You
got
can
a
see the
7.
carefulness from Skittle Cakes as he tries to perform here. Gets those 2 knocks.
Yeah, Skittle says, I don't care what you think about me online. I'm going to come to land and do the
Optic is
exact
so nutty.
same thing. Ice in his veins, and Skittle Cakes performs for his team. They scare off the little raccoons who run with their tails between their legs, and just like that, Optic Gaming wins the 3v3.
It's a different look. It's not the rat play that we're going to be seeing. It's the raccoon play instead. Optic Gaming now. They come out on top, but we have to highlight, again, the fact that they didn't want to fully send it with Skittle Cakes prioritizing getting the res, prioritizing getting those points.
Can we make that a thing? Can we call it raccooning? You know, when you run away from a fight.
Do you know
trying
when
to
the break
survive?
is? I feel like I
Raccooning?
should
Question
use the
mark?
break
Hey,
to
listen,
make
we got
more
an
coffee.
SOT little info. Had a chance to
He's
catch
gonna-
up with Optic
Oh.
Gaming. Let's take a listen.
That didn't hit.
I think we're going to be a top 3 team. Optic Gaming. So Optic Gaming, TSM maybe. Third, maybe 80 Raccoons.
You can block
Keep
that.
calm, listen to our intuitions, and let's just play it like a tournament online. One change in the competitive meta, let's see. I guess a new map made for competitive that is very well balanced. That's
had no idea.
one of the main things I would love. Kind of like another World's Edge. Not like, I guess Stormpoint's okay, but you know, there's PvE, too many uphills. It's just not balanced
Damn.
at all, especially in
I didn't
all
know you
those
could just
aspects.
block grenades with the shield.
Perfect timing.
his
Good to get
gun
that insight from
shield?
Duplex as things were not necessarily
else can
heating
you
up,
do
but
with a
now
gun
they are.
shield?
It's going to be Optic getting surrounded right now. Not sure which team this is. Would love to get some insights here. Maybe from production or ops, we can find out which team is right in front of them.
Whichever team it is, the Rolling Thunder did roll in right there, so they're running the Bangalore here. We saw the Bangalore
Has to be
before
Empire
from
then,
Team
right?
Empire.
Surely.
Yeah, maybe.
It
trying to
deflects
look to circle,
access?
keep
Are
Optic
you
Gaming out
joking?
here.
Are
you
you-
heard what Duplex was saying too, just the high to low ground
Are you
area
trolling?
here, but they're trying to fully send it, playing off of the side of the rocks here, not trying to take an off angle at the same time.
And TSM Reps is
Oh
actually
my
going to get a
God.
knock on Ranches, so it looks like they're going to sandwich Empire. It's the #1 from EMEA versus the #1
Eat
from
Kraber
North America.
shots,
Knox takes out
true.
Mollywan. Goodbye and good night, Empire. NA on top. Blow it up in the chat right now if you're from the US and you want to hype this up, and TSM's nearby.
TSM now
TSM!
moving in for the opportunity. They were able to take out Optic in the first game.
Oh my god, he stuck
No
him!
shot now.
TSM now can fully
No
send it.
shot.
They have the phase breach and they really want to move in here. Maybe
This
just
caster
even
really
instead,
enjoys
just being the third party
TSM,
coming
I
on the other
think.
side.
2 games in a row. TSM
She gets so
rains
excited
on
when they're on the
parade of Optic
screen.
Gaming. TSM on top.
Nice
Duplex
stick, though,
gets
nice
knocked in
stick.
just like that. The third party from TSM is played to perfection.
Oh my, the timing for TSM and their rotations. The fact
She
that they're able to
definitely
clean up
likes
so
TSM.
many players in the middle of it all. 5 kills in total for this team. Verho says, I
Optic
know
has
it's not
had to
personal out
break.
here. I know you are my former
No.
teammates, but this is land at the end of the day.
And look who it is. It's Reps, most underrated player in Apex. Lives in the shadow of Hal in
I
a lot of
wouldn't
ways,
say
but does
she's
it just as
biased,
well, if
it's
not
just that
better. Let's
she's
jump into a
excited when
listen
they're on the
with Reps,
screen.
with Hal, with Verholst of TSM.
Yep. I'm running left, killing this guy. Coming,
Like,
coming.
she's not
Might have to
personally
bump.
rooting for them.
I got a bat at the bat right here. You might have to bump, or yeah, you might have to bump. Bad spot. I'm in a bad spot. Popping a bat.
It's just an
We're fine, we're fine, we're fine,
observation
just
we,
outside.
as
Outside.
observers,
Yeah,
have
I got it.
made.
Solo here, solo here. I think. He's dead. Yeah, nice. There's a team down there. Yep. I'm trying to fully heal. There's a Kraber somewhere. I don't know where. I'm gonna
Should have been insulted multiple players the past 2 matches. Have they? I haven't been noticing. Like,
So the
this
same
cast,
here,
I've
walk
been
this in.
watching the
I got
games
tethered. 100 on
and
one.
not listening to the casters at all. Because to me, the casters
back.
just like go in one
I gotta
ear
give
and
you
out
all
the
the-
other, and it
TP
goes.
back.
It
Five
sounds
over
like
here,
that
five
one
over here.
that
There
one
we go.
cartoon
Where?
character that talks and it goes.
Go,
That's casters to me. Like, while I'm trying to watch the games.
They just took height. They're all up there now.
They're all on the right.
Can't do it,
It's too late.
it's too late now.
We're getting mirrored. I think we're getting mirrored from where we just came from.
Yeah. At the bomb.
I only just recently found out what mirroring means in
throw
Apex.
I don't have TP.
Or at least I kind of made a guess.
They're not pushing. Just
Because I know TSM looks to mirror teams all the time.
You gotta work for me.
Mirroring, I believe it's when you rotate behind another team
30 on game.
Valk is cracked.
without them knowing.
I got shot in the back.
You're basically mirroring their movements
I have a purple knock.
Give me, look. One shot.
so that you can have an upper hand.
You guys gotta fight this.
Hop in the bat.
Yeah, no shit. Just give me knock. Let me play knock.
Yeah.
Can you look, Evan? Yeah, I'm looking.
But I know TSM tries to do that a lot.
I'm trying to hit a bat.
They're right here.
I'm trying to hit a bat. I just have to hit a bat. You gotta look at that. Just look at them, please.
Yeah, we're good.
I cannot take zone.
Hop in the bat. You're gonna have to bubble forward, Jordan.
Sandwiching.
Bubble forward. We're gonna play here.
Let me pop a syringe.
One sitting game.
I'm bubbling forward now.
Ring bug. It's so funny when you pick someone up and they're...
I can't even get into it, man.
They haven't fixed it. That's been in since I've been playing.
Yeah. Give us knock.
Res? Like...
No, we can't. Just shut the fuck up.
I could have been...
I'm gonna run forward.
Oh my god.
On you guys, on you.
Is this where they get wiped?
Evan, just live.
Ah!
And that's going to be a 7th place finish from TSM. It's going to be 100 Thieves taking them out. It's a little game of rock, paper,
100
scissors. 100
Thieves.
Thieves beats TSM, who beats Optic.
And Sudaraiku was on their 6 the entire time, too. They were just in such a tough position. They didn't make
Nice comms! Shut the frick up!
Fully sending it on Sudaraiku here. They just finished cleaning up TSM. Then
Shut the
gets
frick up!
eliminated. Knock with the Kraber in his hand, too. So much action happening in the feed as well.
Insanity. That's going to be a significant
Like the
kill game
ideal
so far
talk.
from Team Liquid. 100
I
Thieves
would
alive.
actually.
Team Liquid alive.
If I'm in a team and I had an IGL, I would just say nothing. I would just say like one word at a time. Like okay.
FSV 4-7
healing.
from APAC North in this as well.
Like I would be a dog.
With the wide push, the team that finished with such a strong finish approach.
Tell me what to do.
Place has been on fire.
I will do anything.
They are on the up and up at the right time. Great upswing from them, but can they close this game out? 17 points to their name already. 100 Thieves is looking great.
FSV, they have the Watson fences set up though on the high ground here. You see 100 Thieves now having to play off from the low ground here too. You love to see it. You see the black market out. You know that's Team Liquid playing off that low ground right there with Gildersons having.
Here's a Kraber!
And he still has one bullet left. Oh, but unfortunately he does not get it. He wanted to style on them, but you gotta look out for the high ground. 100 Thieves making their way up there.
That's
so here we go. Team Liquid. That was Elevate that got eliminated, and Watson with FSV 4-7. With the Watson in late game, they're fenced up like the penitentiary right now on high ground. Team Liquid below them, 100 Thieves behind. So Team Liquid is the meat of the sandwich. In the words of my man Hodsick, you never want to be the meat. You want to be the bread. We'll see if Team Liquid can somehow get out of this one.
Yeah, at least if they could toast up those
probably the people who are being sandwiched right now are most likely looking to find second place.
Those Watson fences are still set up on the high ground there. We have to talk about the God spot going
unless
in favor for 4-7
unless
right
100 Thieves chooses to become the sandwich.
And we didn't see where the zone was pulling to, but it actually ended up being 100 Thieves that ended up in the middle getting sandwiched here. 4-7 on high ground, sitting on top of the Acropolis right now, looking at the peasants below and absolutely raining down.
Not getting second place, I guess.
100 Thieves heals back up. They got to go huge in this fight. 3v3 against 4-7, and the Liquid is just saying, yeah, you'll enjoy
this is game 2, I believe. Game 2.
They want no business in that, and you have to be careful with the timing of these domes.
Now I want to sandwich.
4-7 with the EMP that they have in their hands.
How did they not die? How did they 100 Thieves not die?
They're going to be easing their way into that circle.
They got up. They stole that spot from them. They just stole it. Even though there was a Watson up there.
The roster change controversial, but it's paid off. Team Liquid now with 32 points.
Let's circle chaos. Let's go. It's a downhill battle.
15
literally.
kills in total for Team Liquid. This is insane. Are you kidding me? The EMP, you got to get rid of that. But the timing on the dome, that's what we're talking about. Perfect timing. Now they get the crack. The one goes down. The crypto is stacked, and it's Team Liquid showing they heard you follow and they win game number 2.
And you see Fun shaking his head saying, "You can't mess with me, baby." On land, Nocturnal, Fun, and Gildersons, the rookie, the controller player, the young man performs a 17 or 18 kill game from Team Liquid. I challenged this team. I said they gotta step up. They gotta stop being average or above average, and they were great. They rose to the occasion. action here, and Team Liquid is your champions of Game 2 with a monstrous game.
It's so insane, too, to look at the microplay that Team Liquid performed right there. Not only prioritizing their position,
18
even when they couldn't
kills.
take the high ground from 4-7, but the timing on that dome.
Gosh
Knowing
darn.
that 4-7 was on the high ground with the Watson fences, with the crypto drone ready to utilize that EMP. And if they used that dome early, they did not have any makeshift
What's that
cover right
bass
there.
in the background? Turn
Played
it
that to
up.
perfection. They had to slow play that. They had to hope and wait and force 100 Thieves and
Turn it
4-7
up.
to fight. That's exactly what they did, and they cleaned up the kills as a result. Nothing but smiles right now. You see Hotsick, the coach,
Just
right
killed
behind
the
them.
entire
And
map.
just like
Easy.
that, Team Liquid
Easy
taking a page
crap.
out of Brene Brown's book, daring to
Easy.
be great, and they are great indeed. A 29-point game, monstrous performance for Team Liquid. And one quick note before you walk me through the rest of the standings here, Vicky. That's important because the tiebreaker rules say that if you are tied for top 20 to make it into the winners bracket tomorrow in our championship bracket, it's going to be overall game score,
Bye-bye,
the best
girls.
possible game score that does it. A 29-point game should, if it does come down to tiebreaker, should do it for Team Liquid. That's huge.
Very
It's
cute.
insane
Scud
that they
swish.
finished with 17
Swish,
kills
swish,
after what we had
swish,
seen in that
swish,
first game
swish.
because they still finished in top 3, but they only secured 3 kills. So you talk about top 3 consistency already.
Master
after game
Wallow,
2.
thank you
Team
for the 10
Liquid is up
months.
there.
Arigato.
Team Liquid is showing that they're here to dominate the land. And now looking on the other page,
Team
Empire,
Liquid.
the team that won game number 1, falling in 11th place there with only 1 kill.
That's right. A couple other teams
Is
here.
Nock
Empire's gonna
the
be fine
guy
standing.
Selen killed in that one
Overall
clip?
standings, Send, Team Burger, GMT, and
Was he
Scars,
like
all eyes
rank
on
1
them.
at one
These are teams
point?
that perform in Pro League. These are teams that become household names in EMEA.
Team
GMT,
Boyga.
I've been a big fan of them for a long time. They were in a S tier, a class of their own with Strafey. Obviously, Strafey's not here. Our heart goes out to him. We got to see if they can perform with Mady here.
No clue.
However, it's all about Team Liquid.
Oh,
Fun,
not
the typical
yeah.
Fuse God drops 1,808 kills. Gilderson's the controller sensation with 4 kills, 1,600 damage, and Nocturnal, the IGL of this squad,
Think you
does
could
it
ever
big
compete in
with
the
1,300
tournament
damage and
for
5
it?
kills
No.
of his own. That is a huge
Absolutely
17-kill game
not.
for them.
Insane. Look at the graphic, too. You got to flex on them a little bit. Got to show the different compositions that you're rocking here. The
Oh, it was
logo is
dropped.
absolutely
Yeah, it was
beautiful here, but
dropped.
Team
Yeah,
Liquid
yeah, yeah.
pretty even in terms of damage overall for this team.
You're right, Chad. It was
We
dropped.
saw Hodzic right behind them, coach of this squad, and just a quick
Oh,
heads up for
today
everybody
is the
watching. You see
day?
the coaches behind the players.
Today is
Go
the
Red
day?
Team.
Other FPS titles.
Today's the
CS:GO,
day? Oh.
and others. Coaches are
British!
not live on
Thank you
mic
so much for
during
the
the game. It's
17
an important
months.
distinction.
Thank
gotta let the players
you.
play. The
Welcome,
coaches are
welcome.
live on
Welcome
mic
to the
after the
stream
game.
today.
They can
Good
do some big
morning.
adjustments. They can make calls.
From
Be
Psycho?
Here's the
No,
overall
I'm
standing.
so
Team
bad
Liquid
at
jumps up
Apex.
into first place with
Cease,
39 points. They are on top by a margin.
Do you not
4-7 right
see?
behind them. Look at
I
TSM
can't
at
remember,
24,
but I
Team Empire
played in a
26 though.
smaller.
Yeah,
I
very
played in
brag-heavy games for
Domos.
these first 2 games already. Team
Domos.
Liquid jumping up all the way to that first place spot, like you said, 39
Domos
points already
thingy,
here.
and
Looking at teams like
I was
Apricot,
awful,
after that game number 2,
so
we saw them. They were the
I think I
second
would be too
team to
scary.
go down in game number
Playing
1 in
competitively
that
is too scary
crazy
for me.
skirmish there, and they were able to jump 6
Way too
spots after
scary.
game number 2, and unfortunately getting ended by TSM once again, who
Fat
went down by a
10-point
point, but
lead.
they're still
God
there in the
dang.
top 5.
Yeah, and what's happening with TSM here, it's an important discussion. They're known to be an early rotate team, a placement team, but then they like to play
It was
edge.
a
They
fun
like to
tourney,
fight
yeah.
in those late games after they
I
find
found a lot of more
pivotal
people to
positions.
follow, so
They
that
play
was
edge and they kind
nice.
of walk in the circle if they can, and they've done that. They've found success, but unfortunately, they're finding themselves in pretty bad positions. You saw it right there, the reps bubble, fortunately not able to connect, and they got taken out on their rotation, but so far, they're playing aggressive. I like the aggression here. I wouldn't change anything.
No, absolutely
Chibi
not. And
chase?
that's
It's
great
just a
too,
bunch of
because usually
chibis
at Storm
running
Point, at the very
across
start, where
my
a lot of our teams
face
were trying to
because
figure out which
I
compositions
wanted
they
to run
felt
across the
comfortable
screen,
with,
but I
the
haven't
verticality
fixed
that
it
was so
yet.
important
So
on a map like Storm Point with the
right
high
now,
and
it
low
just
ground
runs across my
disparity.
face.
I'm wondering here that a lot of these
Wah!
teams now just feel much more comfortable, and they looking to be a lot more aggressive in this lobby. So
Like
it's
that,
really
you see
impressive
them
to
down
how that's
there?
continuing on even going into game number 2.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll take a look at the secondary match and secondary stream
A
lobby. And guess
pre-nodders.
what? It's AD Raccoon
I could probably
and
turn the
Reignite
headset thing
without
off and
Jen
on.
Burton, by the way. In second place, JMW of
Jen
Kungarna
Burton? Wait, he
substituting
is
for that
playing?
team. The most common sub team is Kungarna because 2 of them are from Sweden. JMW from the
confused.
UK, playing with, well, his representing their queen, if you will, his Aussie friends down under. And they're in second place right now. Kick. And then it's players in Alliance behind them. So I don't see G2 in the top 5. They're in 9th place
Rick
overall.
without
And it's
Jen.
all EMEA and APAC in the top 5.
Insane. That's insane. I love it. We talk about land, energy on the other side of the page. What's going on there, energy? What's happening there? We talk about the IGL performance from Sweet, but it's looking like that secondary stream though is just as spicy as what we're seeing for our stream right here with A versus D going on for this group.
Absolutely. And keep in mind, you can watch that stream live on Nicewig's channel. He's casting alongside Greek God for a bit of a watch party. He'll be doing it all weekend long on twitch.tv/Nicewig if you want to enjoy that action in addition to the main stream here. I'm Fallout. This is Vicky Kitty. We'll be right back. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have Game 3 around the corner here. Don't go anywhere.
A quick break. Please don't say Monster, please. I swear to God, if they make a Monster ad between every game, I'm gonna go insane. Go get your coffee. How long will it be? Run! I gotta run! 3 minutes! Oh my God. I'll be quick. Oh my God! I came at just the right time! I got to my chair and it said 5 seconds.
It's not easy. It's just so easy. Hey. Kraber's the most balanced gun in the game.
Also, I made it so you can have you can redeem 1 head pad per 30 minutes.
It's that easy, says Fun. And my man Knock is going for blindies with the Kraber.
He
You didn't
ran.
even know he so balanced.
Yeah, no, super. We saw it in the kill feed. Absolutely balanced right there.
Yeah,
but I
100%,
love the energy, though, from our player. You saw them popping off. You love to see the raw emotion here on LAN, and there's going to be more to come from these players going forward.
Absolutely. The question is, though, I mean, it always is the question, can they continue that consistency? And again, I'm not going to continue to go back to being a little negative or anti-team. Look, by all means not. They know, especially.
No
Hot
matter
Six,
where
I got a lot of love
Skaz
for them.
comes
They
today,
prove me
there
wrong.
will
They
always
popped
be
off right
fist
there
in
with
my
a massive
hat.
game. Can they keep it consistent? We'll see. But we haven't seen a whole lot of games like that from Team Liquid. They had
That's
such
who
a
I'm
low
here for,
kill
after
per
all.
game rate in the playoffs. That's awesome to see. You like to see them showing up and performing here in game number 2, and they're currently on top in the entire region, by the way.
Yeah, talking about their playstyle, you highlighted the fact that they usually do end up in these top 5 situations with low KP, and we look at
It's only game
composition
2.
with the Loba, with the Black Market, and their gameplay is always to try to situate themselves on where that final circle is going to be pulling.
Have a good
sit
night,
in the middle of that
Father
circle,
of the Witch.
utilize that Black Market to collect all the
Sleep
loot
well,
that they need
AD.
without having to overextend. So they want to take beacon control early as well to understand where
16
that
more
circle is going to be
games.
pulling,
Nice.
and it all trickles into their
It's
game
making
plan.
me
So
want to play
they, instead of
Apex,
trying
but
to clean up on the way to
I
that
want to
final
watch
circle
this.
position, they just want to get ahead of the curve and get
Maybe
there and
there's a
situate
long,
themselves with the Black Market.
Gilderson's
break.
rising
I can
star
play
of
some
Split
Apex.
1 on the Pittsburgh Knights, playing with Asura and Joey Blackout. He was looking so good last season. Controller player. He's been on the up and up. He's almost like a mini Verhoeven.
I've been working
His
on my
story, his
wingman a
trajectory,
lot.
not
That's my
often as
go-to
powerful
weapon now.
as Verhoeven. You gotta put respect on his name. Meanwhile, 100 Thieves, my man Amu's rocking the bandana. All right, he's putting
Thank
some
you for the
swag on the
prime.
main stage right
Arigato.
now. What's up, Amu? Welcome to LAN, baby.
Love it. Love 100 Thieves coming
This is
through.
fun.
All
Yeah.
from Texas here to perform.
This is the
100
first
has
time
just
I've ever been
such an
excited
amazing
about
team
any
so
kind
far.
of
My man Amu's from
sport.
Illinois. All right? He's repping Chicago.
All right, but now they moved
I
over
don't
to
like
Texas.
I gotta put a
football,
little
I'm
bit of that
sorry.
That credit
I'm
over
not a
there.
real Brit. I don't
Love it.
enjoy
Love 100 Thieves.
football.
Love seeing all the performance that they've been able to put down. I mean, one of the biggest things I highlighted from 100 Thieves, Omnu with the Hemlock, with the Wingman,
Insane,
is
dude.
so terrifying.
And, you know, big questions on that team. Very much like Optic Gaming. They've never been on LAN. Are they going
You
to
hate
perform? I
soccer
mean,
as
Vaxlon
well?
either. Vaxlon was kind of a rookie
Yeah.
rising star in the online tournament era of ALGS.
I am
right
a
when,
football
of course, COVID hit
enjoyer.
and all the LAN competitions came to a close.
I
They had to move
I had
online.
a job where I had
Vaxlon
to
was
deal
on
with a
that
bunch
original
of
roster that
football
became CLG
people.
and kind of grinded his way to the top. They've never been on LAN before. It was a question mark. How are they going to perform? Are they going to be nervous? Well, I think your question has been answered. 100 Thieves looking the same way that they looked to finish off Pro League, which was dominant.
I'm British and I'm the same.
Insane. Game number 3. This is
get
going to be our final game on Storm Point.
People
Pure
shaped
right
like
before
football.
we head into World's Edge. So now on
The
Storm
football
Point, for those
people.
teams that feel so strong, that usually land on that north side too, so they can get those quick rotations just in case. They need to perform here.
I
because
feel
this is gonna
bad
be
for
the
my
last opportunity
parents
to obtain
because
as
they
many
tried
points
to
as
get
they
me
can
into
before
football
jumping
because
into
my
World's
parents
Edge, where a lot of our
are
legends
adamant
feel extremely
football
comfortable with
enjoyers.
That's right.
As
Sadly,
most
we only get to cast
British boomers. I just remember the first time they brought me to like a football match because they thought I liked football too. And I just remember wanting to go home and crying.
We saw a far south zone and then a far north zone.
I just
Nice
didn't want
diversity
to be
here, and
there.
both times
I was
PS1
little.
performed. A couple other teams performed consistently with that center placement. It's important to understand here. Team
Yeah, I was
Liquid,
crying. I didn't want to be
dropping
there. You know when
centrally,
kids
they
just
love
cry
that
out
very
of
center map
frustration?
drop, cascade falls, gives them the ability to
Like,
rotate
I don't want to
south
be
early,
sat here
or get
forced
a
to
nice
watch these
northern
tiny
position
men
as you
play
see Nocturnal
football that
on
I can't
Watson.
even see
No Hodzic, as the
in
coach
a
of the team,
freezing
likes to
cold
shake up the meta,
sea.
likes to shake up their team comps.
And they
Around
also
a
have the
million
ability to get
people
that
that's
beacon.
screaming
You
in
can
my
see,
ear.
Knock right there said, wait, hold on, let me go
Or
real
Valkyrie,
quick.
I said Watson, I said Valkyrie.
Oh, no worries. Oh, we've been seeing the Watson coming
Yeah,
in from
exactly.
APAC. It's great to see all just diversity in general, but look at this circle.
Hmm.
We got another one of those southern
I
circles.
forgot
This time
Skaz
it's gonna-
POV.
Ooh, all right, some movement.
Oh, okay.
They dropped.
There's a mastiff
And I
here.
have to fix the.
Mastiff
I'm
weapon.
gonna do this.
I need it.
Oh yeah, I can press Control Z.
I have a lot of.
I think I'm playing bow. I
Right?
think I'm playing bow.
Yeah, I have a lot of.
Ah!
Okay. I got none. I got 16 cells though. Is there no good armors in the
This
middle?
keeps trying to
Charger,
auto.
I'm
It's
keep it with
annoying me.
Nope, I'm good.
Crafting too bad.
Mr. T POV,
some bets.
Mr. T POV, Mr. T POV.
I got blue
Nice.
and ult
Dropping one
XL.
bad here.
I got one
They are
bad now.
ants. I'm a pro streamer.
Any wingmans?
I know
Yeah,
how to press
building.
Control Z.
Second floor.
Control Z.
Okay.
No armors in the middle.
Hmm.
Yeah, we should go soon.
Oh, they actually got to drop here.
A lot of bats here. If you need.
R31
Yep.
here with light mag blue.
This is
Move towards the shit. I'm
this is
gonna
where Skaz likes to drop
get some bats.
in some point.
Appreciate.
Team
I was
already
flying
flying.
above. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting this one bat and I'm coming.
Or at least, maybe I haven't been paying attention at all, and they just have been dropping here the whole time.
Where was the wingman?
Oh, it's far, man. It's in this building.
Fuck it, I kinda need it though. Okay, I'll go towards it. You guys go hit the juicer across. And I'll come to you guys. Like you guys hit this.
They have. I'm just stupid, okay?
You should. It's the furthest building, Fishin.
Juicer, juicer.
Okay.
Neon? Neon
I can
in the
ask
chat?
you across your park.
I'm ready.
Juices?
Nice. I have DT
Swing
on my
man!
map.
Wait, where did you want to play?
Like get close to the buildings.
Yeah.
Like if you can play up on this rock, that's really fucking strong. If not, we just play the buildings below. Like this building is really strong.
Marked my next location.
I'm almost there, guys.
I think this building is free though.
Nice coffee. How do you like your coffee, chat, if you drink
We're
it?
not gonna play.
Steps.
And if you don't drink coffee,
it?
what is your go-to drink
How about
in
the
the
other
morning to start your day?
I don't know.
You
Stay
like
here.
black coffee?
Yeah.
I'm moving across the water.
No sugar in it either?
I'm between you.
They're in that building.
Water? Water's a good one. I chugged a
Fuck,
bunch
maybe
of
we just play
water
the
when I
rocks.
got out of bed today. I have this huge,
they're
huge
walking out the
bottle
building. They're walking out the
next to
building.
me,
Yeah, we play the rocks.
full of water at all times.
I'm just sliding everyone.
Play the bridge here. The bridge and the rocks.
I like really sweet coffee too. Monster. Omega low. Ome.
I'm playing the bridge.
Ome. Iced tea with lemon? Mmm, that sounds nice.
This building is also in. Okay.
Coffee with
Yeah,
water.
but like, you don't need it.
Wait, what
We'll
else
play the
would
rocks, we
coffee
should be
be
fine.
made with? Huh?
I really want to know,
Flying
is
next to us?
this building taken or not?
Keep an eye on.
What are you making
Are you
coffee
shooting
with
at
if
him?
not with
Yeah, I'm
water?
shooting.
Love the new outfit, Froot.
Coffee
that
with
building
Trying to farm my armor, but I
Oh,
can't.
yeah,
Don't
that's
you
a
like
keep
my
in
new
it.
outfit? Thank you! Thank you, Burger!
uploading
Thank you for the
soon,
17
we
months.
can, like,
Arigato!
We kind of also have to play more towards the back here, so because if someone lands here, they can sandwich us really hard.
Yeah.
So we kind of have to hold this entire coast. Okay? I have a
much
Phoenix as well.
Hot bean
I'm
soup.
gonna play up here on the canyon, okay?
Okay.
I love hot
And you
bean
play,
soup
like,
with milk in
here,
it. And
So we're like connected.
I don't use sugar, but I use sweeteners.
I got 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
Right behind us, be honest.
No, not the
Do you think
charge
we can grab
rifle
that? Can you go grab that?
again!
I'm trying.
Charge rifle! Charge
I'm gonna
rifle
go res and
Andes.
barometer.
All my homies hate charge rifles.
Charge up right down where I pinged.
Come back to me.
All my homies hate charge
I'm gonna go back to barometer.
rifles. I freaking hate charge rifles. I wish they were taking out the game. I'm sorry, Ollie. I know you like them. Forgive
Come to
me.
Come to me.
Yep.
They're really far away. They're not
It's
doing anything.
awful look, yeah. I wonder if Skaz is getting
Take it slow.
targeted
Yeah.
because they have a sub in their team.
Someone's in
Like,
front
I
of you.
wonder if people actually do that.
Someone's in
Tower.
front.
Yeah, right in front of you.
Are you
They
sure?
were
Do
by
you
the
think
zip
people
line
go
to
out
towards
the way
big
to
tower.
target
Yeah, they're
a
crafting.
team
They're
with a
crafting.
sub?
Come with me. Come with me. We have to go Jurassic.
Meet me here.
Yeah, it's probably a strat for real. It's so unfortunate, so unlucky.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to play more back because I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
I got charge
Let's
rifles,
go,
all freed, and
Papilla!
Yeah, but like
Bloodline.
you know, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. That's why I was saying pull back, pull
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
It was like too risky.
I'm
to
pretty
be that
sure
upfront.
every
There's, like, no-
every
like,
pro
it's
player
decent
here
cover if you're a
knows
small
which
character. If you're a big
POI
character, it's,
each
like,
team lands
impossible
at.
to hide.
farm armor, and I was
Because
gonna
they
rip a cell
played
when
in
I come to you,
scrims,
and
the
then I
same
just- yeah, but
POIs. They
instantly-
all play the same,
Yeah,
their
I
own
know, yeah, you
POIs,
can
and that's why
react.
they know
People
Flag
landing.
boss?
whose
No, no, it's
POI
fine,
is
fine. They're
whose.
gonna bow us. Just come in here.
So they will know
Yeah,
like
they
who
did.
they
Come,
are.
come with me. Come with me.
Oh no! Run.
Nade the port.
Don't have nades.
Me neither. You have Alcott? You have Alcott? Can you
Yeah,
come
I
here
do,
and rip it?
I do.
Come here,
Yeah,
right
behind the tree now. That's the one.
Go!
No, rip.
Go, 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 go!
Fuck.
Oh no! He doesn't have it for another minute
Keep
now.
going at the door here.
I think when he gets
I have to get
interrupted, it's at like
Yeah.
75% now.
They asked
Oh,
us to
they got
come
Ash ulted on!
here. I'm dead in the
Run!
corner. Oh my god, man. They knew we were doing it, so they just pushed
No.
us. I don't think they know where you are.
They knew they were a duo, yeah.
It's TSM.
TSM.
They don't know where you are and they don't have blowdown.
Oh, you got stuck on the ledge! Oh. Someone's in the building! Oh.
That's my bad.
Triple TSM. TSM again. Sad.
Might be here already. Careful.
I don't know if I could take the
I don't have jetpack, I just came up. I need to take this carbine, I don't have bullets anymore. No, no, roof flinch.
Fixed.
We are back. E6 snags with the beautiful beams, by the way. Controller beams on the Valkyrie deploy. They got that final kill. Now they find themselves with another team. And this is an edge fight. This is what E6 likes to take. They are one of the most hard edge playing teams.
No, it's international players. So we have Russian players. I think we have Japanese players. We have NA players. EU players.
Yeah, they're looking for the opportunity. You heard them.
I can't remember how many regions it was. I think it was like 5 or something. 5 regions.
Not want to try to push into element 6 here.
My man looking like Caution with those Sky Nade shots. My boy Caution. Gears gang as we got element 6 now. They hit the Sky Nade. They hit for damage. They want to push, but it's going to be an APAC team, most likely running Crypto. 14 squads left. I have to eat my words from earlier. And guess what? It is an APAC team. It's
That sounds like a hell thing to do, in my opinion. Like, wouldn't you agree, Chad? That sounds like something Imperial Hell would
It's
plan.
actually crazy the follow-up off of the EMP into the bombardment because they knew that the dome was unavailable. They knew that the EMP deleted the dome, but they didn't fully capitalize here because element 6 is still alive.
Did you know
Max
that
manages to
Crypto's
get away to try to
EMP also
restart on the high
deletes
ground.
Loba ult?
Oh,
Oh, they stuck him!
Star again! Now that's gonna be the green light here, but they lose K-Swinny in the process.
He hit his foot. Oh my
Ah!
God! He over him and gets the kill. K-Swinny with the skill on display here, doing it with style.
Nasty.
And just like that, actually, I believe that was Slayers.
That
Just
was a
like
sick
that,
stick.
E6 looking great.
Oh, we're just changing things up around. All right, we gotta
Yeah,
play
exactly.
musical
Who is
chairs
there?
with our names.
With
It's
our
Nag,
Nag,
maybe?
right.
Yeah, right
Sorry
there.
for the UI issues. We're getting that sorted. We talked to the production team. They're working out some of those technical issues with the UI display. Most
That
importantly,
PUBG,
though,
I don't even
that's
know who
been
that was.
eliminated to the hands
They
of
have
E6.
5
I'd love to check
KP.
with some other teams, though. Here's Team Empire, TSM. Where are some of these teams located on their rotations? Team Empire needs to have another big game 3 here on Stormpoint.
Musical chairs.
Trying to control some of the space at the same time.
I don't know what you meant by that.
Is that a no-rag right there with the wingman? Trying to play off that low ground here, too. It's Team Burger getting a little hungry.
A no reg in LAN? I didn't think that was
Trying to take
possible.
control, using this hill, too, just to help LOS. Cute little head glitch right here, too. Just trying to be able to be sneaky while also looking at their 6.
Team Burger.
Depends. I thought no regs were due to a ping issue.
Former Reignite South squad.
Or a
Reject squad,
crossplay
actually. It's called
issue?
Reject here. Reject used to be.
I didn't think you
played
can
by
get
Team
them in
Burger squad.
LAN.
No, they're Team Burger and Reject both played in APAC North. We're gonna keep a close eye on both of these teams here as
I feel bad for Monday, yeah.
Phoenix's Azazel in the
When
kill
this
feed here.
tournament is
Al's gonna
over,
take out Frog.
all we
TSM
can
with
do,
at least
Chad,
6 kills.
is be there for
Actually insane
the
how
Scars
Frag
team
heavy
and show
TSM is
us,
playing in
show
this
them
third game because
all
we
the
took a look
support
at
we
Optic, the
can.
other side of things here, when we talk about our heavy hitting teams, and they're playing it a lot more patiently, playing outside
Maybe
the
we should
circle,
make a
only
kudo
trying to
board for
defend
them,
because they
Chad.
were
You think
taking
that's
the
a good
real estate
idea?
that they wanted instead. So
Do you
Reject
want to
now
make a
taking
kudo board
control
for
of the high ground,
Scars?
still trying to apply some of this pressure, but no sign on that wingman here.
I think that would be nice.
I was on the analyst desk. I didn't have a chance to kind of share, but my quick bold prediction and thought in terms of regional play is that South America is not going to perform. As much as I want to put them on the map, as much as I want to give them respect, as players like Elysium, Team Singularity.
I would like, because I'm so busy, I would like,
They're in the other chain. I think South America is.
I would like someone who can make kudo boards to help me with it.
Love little sneaky plays out here, but misses those wingman shots. Point blank, Dogma backing up, giving that respect. You see the EMP, but it's okay. Dogma already didn't have any shields.
What is
so
that?
they're gonna
So a
pop up that
kudo
shield
board
back.
is something
Jungle's gonna be
a
able to do the same
community
exact thing. Just trying to
can
take control of this
sign.
real
It's
estate
like
inside
a
the building. Look at
website,
the dome. They're
and
trying to
it's
fully
like
send
a
it.
whole gallery of cute messages or fan art or anything you want to sign, any message you want to give to someone. Anyone can sign it, and it's like usually what people do for a community. So whatever you want to say to Scars, we can give them a cute message each that they can read through.
E6. Ooh, yeah, they're trying to look for the opportunity right here. You see the tether as well there too, just trying to block out the doors.
Because everyone can sign it. Everyone in this
so
chat.
they're just trying to block out the doors, but they recognize the situation. They don't want to try to overextend as 100 Thieves use the phase breach to relocate, but right in front of another team. Point blank.
Yeah, it's not that you can draw on it. You can add images, so you can add your own fan art and stuff.
The phase breach of 100 Thieves.
But what's it now? Scars. If you go on Scars Twitter, they posted a cute message. A cute message template. We can use those and put them on the Kudo bot too.
Delivery here from Santa Claus. I mean, E6. They try to rotate over to this building, and then served on the silver platter was a phase breach right in front of their eyes.
Wow, that's 100 Thieves eliminated. That's big.
Yeah, chat, the buildings in Stonepoint, if you go on the roofs, like every building has tiny cracks and tiny holes that you can shoot through, you can throw grenades through. And a lot of the buildings, you can stand on the windowsills on the outside and shoot into the windows too.
Things are slowing down here. I just gotta take a moment to say, as difficult as the last 2.5 years were with the COVID pandemic, and
it's a terrible experience for the unknowing player, not knowing where the bullets are coming from.
Even greater to be back on LAN in international competition. This event here means so much.
The bow!
We get regional play, we get global play. We get
He got bowed.
And it's amazing too, because you could see the compositions that just have evolved.
Stonepoint not very poggers.
It's absolutely beautiful to see.
All my homies hate
100%
Stonepoint.
pick rate back then. Pathfinder, Watson, and Wraith. And
It's
it was the most boring thing to watch back then, in my opinion. Compared to now, are you kidding me?
We hate the buildings in Stonepoint.
Who's really evolved the Apex Legends meta and really so many feasible legends here. It's great.
Yeah, this composition is just across all these different regions. I know we've been highlighting it, but for a reason there too. We see different pick rates across these different regions, and TSM with these rotations. We saw a little sneak peek of where that circle is going to be pulling all the way to the west, off by the side of the coast here. So TSM, they're looking for their opportunity to inch their way into that circle, but they know that.
Look at TSM! They're just picking up free kills from.
Yeah,
they're just like
so interesting here. TSM taking the same page out of
taking
the
scars and like, oh yeah, thanks for the Uber Eats.
Right now it's gonna be reject. They're gonna get eliminated by E6. E6 is on a tear. They can't be stopped. Nads now has 5. And just like
no
that,
Turbocharger Havoc is really
5.
risky.
That is 10 to 12 kills for E6. What a pop-off game for them.
Actually insane here now. From rotation to rotation.
I feel like no Turbocharger
do
with
not learn their lesson. They're still
with the Havoc
themselves
is
in the
decent if you have a
of
Gibby on the
Element
team,
6,
because
and
then
now
you
they're
can at
gonna
least
take
like
control
be
over this building,
around
and
the
this is
bubble
perfect
when
for
you
their
charge it.
composition. They're running the Caustic here on Stormpoint, so
Wow!
on them?
And I know my man Smeggy Toe is watching right now, proud of his boys. Perform and shot to Smeggy, retired Apex Pro player. On board now with Raz of Crazy Raccoon. Needs to connect. He's going to miss the massive shot. And just like that, TSM, #1 in NA, arguably takes out #1
TSM
in
playing
Apex
the
North,
pub tug ticket
arguably
just couldn't
TSM
find
on
nothing
top.
but third
Luminosity, though,
parties.
all the way on the other side of the rock.
I think
they're
they might be
inevitably
mirroring
meet
right
up with
now.
TSM though, so they're just gonna hug the edge of the rock over to their left. They have to be careful. They're out in the
I think
open.
TSM is mirroring another
TSM
team.
doing the same thing as last 2 games, but they got 5th, 6th, 8th place last couple games
See how
here.
struggling today
Can they
too?
make it to late placement to get those big points with this high-risk, high-reward playstyle? Hal sees a fight, needs to be cautious because LG is to their left. Big opportunity now for
I'm in
TSM.
for a stream.
Also,
Yeah!
They know,
It's
they
only
know they're
11
right there,
a.m.
too, but they're playing with such confidence right now. They have a phase breach in case they need to get out of the situation.
No
but
shot.
you get
Whoa,
the crack
beamed.
right there. You see the arcs are perfect dome coming in from Reps, not only to avoid
Look,
the
she's
bomb, but to
excited
avoid the
again.
initial damage from the arc star.
That flick and tracking of
I only
Hal
ever
right
notice
there
it when
was
TSM's on the
insane. I didn't
screen.
even
Like,
see a player, and he saw nothing but head. Got headshot. Just like that cracked LG took the pressure off, but Reps is going to get taken out. The portal's going to come through. It's going to be Imperial Hal with the phase breach, but it's looking bleak. Reps is out, all up to Hal and Verhul. So once again, this
Whoa!
it's not paying off. It's Team Burger.
bad
that shuts
extra,
them down.
bad
This is
extra.
actually insane. Not only did he want to try to tank the arc star right there, but he was still in the line of sight of Team Burger that's on the high ground of those rocks that you could see Luminosity getting shot from there too. It's just for a host. There's
Ooh.
only so many places you could run.
TSM was
get eliminated in
eliminated.
9th place on this game #3.
They were in a good spot though, weren't
The way
they?
TSM's
They were like,
playing,
they had the
did
backs
that
to the
old
ring.
Pathfinder, Watson,
That's what I
Wraith
thought.
meta
That's what I
so
thought I
well
saw.
by rotating and chilling, getting God spot and chilling, low kills, high placement every single game.
I thought they
until
were
late
closest
game
to the
picked up
ring.
kills. Well, they're playing different now. It's a new TSM. and they've adapted with Verhulst, who likes to play Edge. When he was on Esports Arena, now Optic Gaming, he loved playing Edge. He adapted to their playstyle and they're playing a little more Edge aggressive here in late game, but they're not getting the
TSM being carried by KP right now,
and
yeah.
with
That's a
Optic
strong,
Gaming still in the fight here. They're
strong
taking
set
things
points
a lot
for
more
them.
slowly. We were talking about it before.
LG
They may
popping
have not
off.
found as many fights that we were seeing from
Popping off.
TSM, but they
Is
wanted
that,
to play for that
is
fight
OG
with their positioning.
Optic?
They know everybody is going to rotate in their direction. Duplex loses their shield, but still gets a crack over by the other side of that team. Doesn't want to overextend without his two other teammates over to his side.
Great damage output from Duplex. 1.3k damage already to his name, and he's not done yet. They want to take this fight, but they want to be smart at the same
Didn't think
time.
I was playing.
Optic Gaming loves finding
No,
Godfather, the
I'm
best
not playing
position
anything.
in the late
I wish
game
I
and
was that
chilling.
good.
Right now they have
But
it.
no, I'm
They don't
not
wanna give it
playing.
up. They have all the cover they want to work with. They can do damage. They can pressure.
There's so
other
much
teams, they can
party.
gatekeep. This could be an Optic Gaming win here, Vicky.
But see,
Ohio.
they're playing this so smart too. They're playing by the edge of this circle. They do not want
Yeah, I'm
to
just
risk
watching
their
today.
position, especially with these redeploys that are going to be coming out late game. Luminosity, look where they're pinging. We know there's a team right underneath where they're pinging.
That's Optic, right? It has to be, I think. Yeah, it is. This could be interesting.
Optics over there.
Okay.
And then this is
The landing on a team. That's such a grief.
Just like
Oh.
that, Luminosity's rotating to the worst possible spot here. Sometimes that's the high risk, high reward with Valve. Let's see if they can
It was
get out
high
of it
risk,
some way.
yeah.
Caustic's
How
gonna
did he
help
not
them, but
die
they're actually
there?
gonna be trapped by a caustic barrel.
I think that was Optic.
Oh my god, that was such a
Elevate
really
is gonna get the
bad
knock
bulk
here.
of
So again, a
move.
tough rotation for Luminosity. Let's see what Enemigo can do. Last alive, but yeah, that's
I
tough
feel
to
like the
do.
Valkyl is such a,
Again,
it's such a like a risky
risky
move.
Enemigo cannot
Oh,
get
it didn't
away,
even
though the
dome.
dome comes down. That's gonna be for Elevate. Just a quick little present for
Actually,
you before I find
griefed
myself
ult.
escorted into the lobby.
Yeah, because Empire and Optic are right on your throats. So Elevate does get.
When the
so
ring is
KC
this small,
gonna
it's
get
like
7
no
plays
point
at
to Valkyl, I think,
Empire's
in
gonna-
my
Yeah, that's it.
opinion.
That's it for you. Hope you enjoy it. We gave you a little gift, and goodbye. As Ranches with Bangalore here is going to push
Unless
on
you
in.
can get
Two members
height,
already
but none of
knocked,
them
so
got
very
any
careful
height
not
at
to
all.
Third party this. It'd be a risky third
There's
party.
like no
Yeah,
height.
Team Empire actually understanding that they're backing up, but the one difference
That's
that
so-
Team
yeah,
Empire
someone's
provides
on
here,
that
they highlighted
rock.
Game number 1 after they won is the Bloodhound. So with the scan in the late game, they're gonna
They didn't
have that
achieve
information
anything
to
with
know
it.
if there's any other team looking for the opportunity to third
They
party.
could have landed
They're
on the
putting
cliffs.
down
That's
some
what I
pings
was
on their
thinking.
six.
They could have
know
landed
there
on
could be a
the
team that can
rocks
rotate
of
through their
that.
backside. So they want to
But
take
I don't
control
know.
over by the
I don't
circle
know
here, so
how
that way they can
far
have a little
in the
bit of
ring
elevation
that
as
is
the
to
ground
be able to
provides.
use it as
Right.
cover.
6 squads
Oh,
remaining.
there's
Team
like a whole
Liquid
team
is
up
still
here
alive.
too.
E6 with a monstrous game. We got Sutaraiku alive.
Not
from
all
Apex South,
down.
the Aussies. My man Bullet. Greek
Thank
Australia
you. Glad you like my
representing
tier
two countries
outfit.
here in this event. We got the Loba. Ultimate
I'm gonna
Black
be
Market come
using
through, and
it
Team Liquid's gonna profit. This is where
in the
Loba is
future
so,
too.
so powerful.
So this isn't the only time
Absolutely,
you'll
but
see
look at
my
this position
cheerleader
that Team
outfit,
Liquid has to
chat.
play off of. They're always kind of caught in the middle here too. We're talking about Sutaraiku coming in
Because
from
we're
the
gonna be
backside
watching all
of
the
the
future
circle, the middle of the
tournaments as
rotation.
well.
But with the black market, they have some shield
Yeah,
slots that they
yeah,
can play
yeah,
off
yeah.
of as well.
That's right. This is where you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable, and they still have that Gibby Dome. Has a get out of jail free card.
It can become our cute tradition on this channel.
We know Nocturnal.
Yay!
The best IGLs, one of the most underrated IGLs, one of the most underrated players, by the way. He IGLs while also being a top fragger. I don't think he gets enough credit for it. So he is at the best possible.
Did you
leader
see
in
the
his
artwork in
position
Neon
to be
Drew,
tough
by the
for
way,
them.
Chad?
Meanwhile,
It's
on
so
high ground is
epic.
Team Burger. Underneath them is
Epic,
Sutaraiku.
epic.
We have a
And he did it
4-2
in, like,
sandwich
2
here.
days, too.
Empire and Optic, well, they just get to watch it happen.
Oh man, E6 has had just such a game so far. Love their position on the high ground there too. They're going to overlook teams like Team Empire, Optic. They know that there's a team playing right underneath them too, being Team Liquid with that black market, but look at Cleve playing this with confidence, sees that there could be a squad coming in from the back. You see the scan that the Bloodhound provides you, the difference in terms of compositions as Fun goes down here from Team Liquid.
And Gildersons tries to find at least some position. It's going to be a rock to give them some cover. They turn, they gatekeep, and
I'll
they
show you
fly,
after
just
this
like that. Team
after this
Liquid
game is
gonna connect
finished.
for so much damage.
Oh, they're in the ring! Oh my god!
Before things close out here, at least does some damage.
Round
to cause
5
kills to
ring,
happen.
Monka
Both
S.
wingman shots as well. Gilderson's Nocturnal still surviving despite losing Fun.
Coot Drip, how are you today? I'm doing good. I'm high on coffee, so I'm gonna be sipping on coffee because I got 3 hours of sleep.
They had nowhere to go after they scored
But
themselves out of that
I'm a
building.
beast,
Now Team
so
Liquid's still in this fight there.
maybe
This is the
I
team
think I'll
that was able to
survive
take game
on
number
3
2 with
hours.
17
Oh!
And it's going to be Gildersons and Nock continuing to do it. They take out Burger. So we got E6 alive. Empire alive, I believe.
finished
E6 is
him.
still, no, it's going to be down to 2 squads. I take that back. I missed
Kill
the kill.
secured.
Team Empire versus Team Liquid. NA versus EU to close this one out.
And these are the
NA
winners from our
versus
first
EU,
2
Monka
games too.
S.
I mean, this is insane. This is consistency
They're in
by
the-
its
they're in the
definition right now.
low
Team
ground,
Empire
too.
though have the advantage. They have all 3 members up. They're looking
Oh
for
my god, the
opportunity.
lava!
Ranges
You
in
see
trouble.
it crowd
Just like
spamming?
that, Team Empire does it.
Holy
2 out of
fine.
3 games on Storm Point. EU on top, and Empire, the CIS God Squad, former major pushers, wins 2 out of 3 on Storm Point.
Love it. I love what I'm seeing from Team Empire here.
Team
taking
Empire won
game 1
2?
and game 3. There's 3 more games to go on World's Edge after Storm Point. But look at this. Look at our EMEA teams really shining and coming through.
Stoic in their pictures, stoic in their gameplay, excitement on their faces as this young team who had to prove themselves, had to work through the ranks of the online tournament system, get as many ALGS Pro points as possible, has
Too much
finally
skilled for
cemented
me.
themselves
They're all
as
super
the best
skilled, all of
team
them.
in Europe, and they are not stopping with the Pro League. They're doing it again here on
Like,
playoffs.
Number one,
most of the best players in one place, in one game.
The board here, and with a pretty interesting composition at that. But look at this Team Empire with 12 kills.
I'm growing? What do you mean I'm growing?
Replicated what we had seen in game number 1, where they won with 12 kills in that game too.
That's right. Team Liquid's got to be happy with that, right?
It's
You're down to
always
2,
always
fun gets
interesting
taken
to
out
watch.
early, and you're able to find a
That
good
Monday
spot to
mode.
get keys. Shout out to Gildersons. I don't know how he was able to get there for free.
Kiss
without
your
getting knocked.
homies, chat.
Heal back
Kiss
up,
your
and Team
homies.
Liquid sneaks out a second place finish. Meanwhile, 100 Thieves, not the game 3 they would have wanted. Ascend and GMT, so disappointing, Vicky. These are 2 teams that we had our eyes on as top teams in Europe, and it was just a matter of can they show up. So far, not showing up on Storm Point.
And breaking down, what happened to GMT? I mean, those early 50-50s that they just did not want to give up by wall was time and
Still
time
got 1
again
point
happening,
though,
and they
that's
were just
buggers.
unfortunately losing out on that.
Let's
and that's something
go.
you have to consider as we move on to World's Edge. As more POIs, are they going to be contested? Are more of these players going to respect that after seeing what happened on Storm Point?
So many comments on my outfit today. Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
And Ranches with a dominant game number 3.
There is a
6
photo
kills
up on my
apiece for
channel
the
of
duo.
me drawing this
Would love
outfit
to
if
see
you
it.
would
I
like to
remember
see me
this
make it.
team, a combination of major pushers and magicians, 2 free agent, unsigned teams.
I did draw it
Well,
live.
They are a staple with Team Empire, and they're looking great. A 4K plus damage near game, another dominant game, another 20-plus kill game. That's going to help them skyrocket. They're going to be in first place, Vicky. I can't wait to see the standings.
And another goodie-less game.
Wait a
attack.
minute.
Team Empire. I'm
Changing the
telling
mold,
you,
baby.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you have to talk about the Bangalore composition together with the Bloodhound. I just love to see it. But now I'm wondering here, Fallout, are we going to see these compositions consistent onto World's Edge? Are we going to see them change up a little bit? I know we've been seeing
World's
that across
Edge?
the board when we move over from one map to another.
When do we move on to World's Edge?
Apex Legends competitive.
I feel like
Reddit, first off,
everyone's
I love
kind of
you.
out their
Second,
element
love the
at some
discussion. A lot
point
of
because
people
it's
were
still so
saying, hey,
new, but
Gibraltar,
World's
Apex North Gibraltar,
Edge.
it's a necessary legend.
What?
Team Empire's proven otherwise, so hey, I'm excited.
First
to
time
talk
I
through
ever
all the
played
action.
with
I'm
that
so
PL
excited
was
because
in
guess what?
World's
We're gonna go
Edge.
over to the desk here to break it all down. After that, we'll have
He's
Elfish
super
Guy
good at that
and
map.
Genome. Shout out to Ozzy putting Apex South on the map. Not Rain Day and James. I apologize for the
I wonder
mistake
if he's
earlier
gonna
to
play
cast World's
Raid
Edge,
for
but
World's
let's go
Edge
ahead
though.
and throw it back over to our desk. Kate, over to you.
Thank you, the dynamic duo, for starting us
Who
off
rigged the
here in games
outfit?
1 through 3. And I'm going to bring
I'm
our
not sure if it
dynamic
was
duo
my
here on the
papa
analyst
who
desk
did
up
it.
to
I'm gonna
to
assume
bat
it
here.
was,
Boy, it's
but I
hard to
have
say
a
things
fairy.
because, my gosh,
Wait,
Bart,
I have a
those
fairy
first 3 games
godmama
were out of control.
who is the
Primarily, I'm gonna
project
start off
manager,
with the
and
team
she's
comp
called
situation,
Zoe,
and Team
and
Empire
she
said,
does rig
we don't need
too.
to have the same team
So it
comp
also
every
could have
game.
been
We're still
her.
gonna win 2
But
out of 3.
it was
I
Iron
hate to say it,
Vertex.
I'm lying. I knew Empire were going to come in and smash, but quite a surprise again. They won the first game and still said, screw it, we're going to change our team comp and just continue to dominate. And they did it
That
in
guy's
exactly the
voice,
same fashion in that
he's
third
a
game.
real
But a
sportscaster
fantastic start
voice.
from Team Empire, who again,
I feel so
we
bad
haven't
because
even seen
sportscaster
their maximum
voices
level
just
yet. Maybe
make
that
me want to
comes
fall
in, but we
asleep.
can, later on, but we can discuss that later on. For now, it is a slightly unexpected, unusual comp that we've seen from them. And
Just
again,
the
going
way
from
they
Raven to
talk,
being like,
I
"Oh, we
don't
really need
know,
the Raven, let's
it's
get a
just,
Bangalore in there as well."
it's all
The
I
enemy
ever
teams
heard
did
when I was a
wonder
kid,
if
because my
that
parents
was a
only
gimmick
ever
pick.
watched
Apparently
like
it's not.
the
Apparently
football
it's not
on
at all,
TV.
and I will say we're taking a look at TSM,
So it just reminds me of that, and I'm just like, it like, I don't know, it makes my brain, it triggers my brain to fall asleep or something.
Coming into these first 3 games, but boy, have they made a difference in this lobby.
They have the same like speech pattern kind of thing, you know.
Interesting storylines. Didn't there Optic and TSM early on, which Optic did
He's
go out
perfect
early
for the
to
world
respond
though. That's
in
what they
game
want in
2,
casters.
Well, certainly was a little bit better. And the other thing has been sort of third parties and teams that have sort of been on the wrong end of those. One of those being my prediction of Crazy Raccoon from APAC North. Unfortunately for them, the first 2 games, both times getting third party. And obviously, I think the biggest thing, right? I mentioned Team Empire.
What is your
was one of
father's
the teams
team?
to watch. One of the reasons for that, consistency, and they were able to do that through all 3 games.
I don't think
But
I
going
don't
into
think
game 2,
I
that's
will
when we
tell
really
you.
saw Team Liquid at their best.
Absolutely, and Bardoff, we talk about fences making great neighbors. They don't, but they do.
My whole
actually
family
end
support
up
different
in our
teams,
late
though.
game more often than not here.
Yeah, we did certainly see some Watson action, which is fantastic. I noticed some Watson action in C versus D as well. So we've got a good
If the cast is so good, then it increases my enjoyment in the tourney. Me too.
Ultimately, we saw the same 12 kills from Empire to finish off the job, but
we need at least one VTuber caster in the official AGL, I can't even say it, ALGS. They need at least one VTuber, make it interesting. Give me some eye candy.
Third game, so they're still in the mix certainly. And E6,
good night, Nick.
They got 14 kills while finishing in 6th place, which has to be noted.
Do you think you'll be awake like later on? Like
Team Liquid, known of course for the
you're probably gonna wake up when the game is still going.
Them out here today. One of the things I love, especially when we add the mix of regionality, are those two competitions. And we touched on it in one.
Wait, Rose! Thank you for the 500 beans. Thank you for the Terrys. 500 Terrys.
As we go into World's Edge, remember, we're Storm Point here, but World's Edge is a whole other ballgame.
I'm just wondering.
Well, I think going into Storm Point, maybe we didn't see as much Gibraltar really as I was maybe expecting, where it can definitely shine. Well, I think going over the World's Edge, you're going to see a little bit more bunker play, for example. I think we'll see a little bit more core stick. I think also the Watson from APAC North should definitely shine if we are going to be seeing. We saw 4-7 bringing it out.
I think I know enough about Apex to
100%, and we have
to be a caster, and I can learn more about all of the players to be a caster.
And boy, Bardolph, we're talking Team Liquid, Team Empire. They are but 2 points from each other, and yet here we go, TSM and Team Empire. That is a steady lead.
Yeah, I believe that Liquid got 4 kills in that last game, but
you should do it. I don't think I have a choice.
That early game from TSM, sometimes we've seen them start cold. They came in and got some points really early, and I think everybody wants to see that. You need your important dominant team to be consistent as well, so they got some early points on the board, and there's plenty of action to come. We've only just begun here.
Yeah, we're only at 3.
That was just one page of 2, and here we are.
Oh, they moved up.
They moved up. This, and I certainly don't mean to harp on it, because GMT, I love them very much. They've been doing some great things coming into this tournament, but I'm looking at number 18.
Also, yeah, I was gonna show you.
There's a reason for that, we're pretty sure.
Yeah, well, they've been trying to contest with Fennel over towards the wall on Storm Point. Didn't quite work out, fortunately for GMT. Of course, now going over to World's Edge, this is an opportunity for them to maybe really get into the thick of things.
It's big! Oh my god.
World, but they will need to obviously turn it around on World's Edge.
You're absolutely right, and I will say, this is them A versus B here. We're going to find out what the secondary stream has to say right now, actually, because we've got our leaderboard. So something to remember when A versus B, GMT is going to be contested. But let's take a look as we see. Okay, you know what? Interestingly enough, Bardolph, we're seeing a much bigger point differentiation between 2 and 3
he did it
in
super
our A
fast
versus B
too.
versus C versus D.
Yeah, this is the one on Twitter.
Can we just note how
concerned
we were that Alliance might not even make it to this land? They came in the back door, they snuck in maybe through the window, I don't know, but
Juicer ad.
Really early as well. We saw an earlier leaderboard C versus D, and NRG were not in the top.
Make sure you're following Neon.
It's nice that they've got going.
He streams on Twitch.
Cloud9 having a good day so far.
He's in the chat.
Yeah, there's a little lead at
Get him!
Fantastic to see them up there, but again, there's going to be a lot of change as things move forward.
Absolutely, and I will also say number 4, Rita, doing well despite being without Jen Burton Xenox, as we take a look at number 2 here.
Yeah, Neon draws super nice eyes all the time.
Group C versus D is actually, there is a little bit of lack of consistency. A lot of these teams have had like 1 really good game or 2 really good games, and then 1 kind of poor game.
Send this to Apiar and he'll drop 50 kills. I'm not sure he's a. I don't think he's a.
Consistency, which should hold.
I don't think they check like I don't think they check the social media. You think?
You know, a couple of teams down the bottom, but honestly,
while
when you look at the
they're
point, not too far away
playing.
from being able to collect a decent amount, get over to the other side.
I wished Apiar good luck before this though.
They're in there as well.
Yeah, they have to focus.
So again, we got more defense.
I'm not gonna message Apiar. I'm just gonna focus.
Vega, James loves you. Bardolph loves you. It's good. It's great. It's fantastic. And also something to mention, C9, you talk about Xenox.
We have a Froot cheese squad. Who would be in it?
Consider that there's a lot.
We gotta get Apiar to wear this cheerleader outfit.
To mention here on LAN. In terms of changing things up and having to deal with situations.
They're not the only team.
D&D?
Right? So in that way, you probably
Apiar
don't want to harp on it too much.
What do you mean?
You've got to kind of deal with the punches that are thrown your way, and the best teams will be able to deal with that.
Yeah.
D&D?
Please. If you think about how crazy certain
teams do not disturb. He's always on do not disturb though.
Probably the craziest comms. So
I'm always on do not disturb.
And how hectic their comms are must be quite the experience.
I believe
exactly.
IPN is
a
PNG
tuber. What these players are going to be experiencing.
I don't think IPN is a model yet.
To our World's Edge map, and Xenox, we talk about Storm Point being all about the elevation,
map
all
schedule.
about that verticality. World's Edge.
Match for World's Edge.
Caustic players maybe are enjoying themselves a little bit more.
Yeah, and Storm Point obviously
So we have
very
3
open,
World's
buildings
Edges.
to play
3
through
World's
well. World's
Edges.
Edge is the complete opposite of that, and I think when you look at, say, APAC North, APAC South, they like the Watson, they like the Caustic.
Yeah, he has a
That's going to be
shrimp.
so important on World's Edge, and that's probably something we're going to want to keep an eye out for, especially the
Caustic.
crypto play, get inside of a building, get those drones up in the air, get information. So this could actually be a chance, I think, for
The map
those
images
regions in
pre-update.
particular to really make their mark here at LAN.
Absolutely, and I will mention that we did see 2 teams on
Hey,
some
this
point
is Scott's
fielding
map.
that Loba. We saw 2 teams fielding the Watson. We saw 2 teams.
No, you
fielding
didn't
Brazil, and
just
of course,
Resident Sleeper World's Edge.
It's always
World's
great
Edge
to
is
see us
poggers.
change up those team comps, and I think that's something we're absolutely going to see going into World's Edge here as well, Bardoff.
Maggie is
here she
on the way. I'm telling you, if you're late on a rotation and all you have is a truck, if you're
Everyone's
anywhere
map
near
though,
Empire,
yeah. Everyone
you
was
are
playing
going
on
to
World's
be
Edge.
the
I bet
subject
they're all
of my
excited
amusement
now that Storm
at the
Point
very
is out of the way.
That much is for sure.
I love it. I will say, well
World's
done on
Edge
your talent
time!
predictions here. Team Empire certainly is giving
Oh my god,
this
my
lobby a
coffee's
run
gonna
for
go
their
cold if I
money.
don't drink it.
And my team prediction at that point, by the way, was a Phoenix team. They've been doing such great things. We talked about Jen.
Is the
Burton
ad
earlier.
available
This is a
anywhere?
team,
Not
Phoenix team, that
currently.
has, come in and said,
I'm gonna
icons
post
in this,
the
in
finished one
this
on
lobby.
Twitter,
We
and
have
then
people that we
Neon
watch,
can
these
if he
players we have
wants to.
seen and do great things. And now this relatively new team from Brazil, they're
Either way,
coming in saying, we're
one
going
of
to be
us
a
is gonna
part of
post
this.
it,
We want
but
that
it's
respect.
not
And
it's
they're
not on
actually
Twitter
not
yet.
doing too bad here in our lobby, and I want to make sure that they get the shout out they so rightly deserve. But Xenox, let's talk a little bit about APAC North as we go
Just
into
microwave
World's
it?
Edge.
That's what
So
heathens
you
do.
mentioned it before. We've heard Watson discuss
I
it.
don't
For Maggie
microwave
coming in
it.
for our North America, or excuse me, our EMEA. What are you expecting specifically from the APAC North boys?
CF Bad Shot! Thank you for the 18 months, thank you for the tier 3, thank you CF Arigato! Thank you, thank you! I just saw that, I'm sorry. Thank you!
Play off of their cryptos, play off of their Watsons. So,
Sorry for
and then
my-
also for APAC
sorry
South,
for my,
touching on them, they do like to
thanking
bring
is-
the Caustic, same with
is
North
a bit
America. So
late.
I
Can we
think
just respect that Watson is more important than Gibraltar?
Thank you.
Pickford!
I'm moving. I'm changing.
My girlfriend right here. My girlfriend, Valkyrie.
Because it really does highlight the
Waifu!
difference between the regions. You know, Gibraltar 47%. You look at all of the other regions, Gibraltar's going to be in the top 3.
You're not wrong at all.
My
for
wife?
Sure, and this, of course, from our split 2 regular season, as we take a look at those picks. And I gotta say, it's
You know,
always
I
great
had
to
a
hear
sudden
that. I also wanna
realization,
talk
Chad.
real quick about Optic. I think Optic came in and maybe
I had a sudden realization. I don't know.
a stage show as TSM.
I don't know anymore. But
Optic was
I was thinking about Valkyrie one day, and then I was thinking about Vi from Arcane, and I was like, you know, if Vi from Arcane and Valkyrie from Apex were actually real IRL, I'd be bisexual.
For any fight. And it's so they're a
Yeah,
fantastic team
I'd
to
be
watch, and that has
bisexual.
translated straight through to LAN immediately. I'm seeing no difference there. We're seeing how strong Skittle Cakes can be. There we go, tongue twister. They had a very dicey situation.
was
where
a-
maybe
I had
there was
a-
help from a third
what do you
party,
call it?
But they were able
An
to survive,
epiphany
able
or
to
something.
stabilize afterwards. And that's the Optic Q1. Like I think at this point they're up there with TSM, where they're a team that you kind of you want like dominant champions who are always just causing a lot of people
Me and
trouble.
Leon Kennedy.
I think for the most part, Optic have been that
Leon.
team in recent months, and they continue to be here in Stockholm as well.
Well, speaking of trouble, we've got a nice, we've got some comparison
I
here
can
that we
already
want
see
to
the
make sure we
fanats coming.
showcase. And you know,
But it's so
Bardock, I'm gonna
weird
stick
to,
with you
like,
for a minute because
mix-
Team Empire, of course, your
mix,
pick. This is a Valk. These are our
mix
two
like
Valk players,
fandoms or
Maliwan and
whatever.
Nocturnal, facing off. And curious your thoughts here. I mean, the
Wait,
the
their
truth
arms
is, even
are
though
folded.
9 is
Look at
over 9
that.
kills
He's got his
over on
hands
Maliwan's
behind
side
his back,
and 11
and his
on,
are in front of him.
Nocturnal side, it's still pretty consistent.
He's posed
pretty
like a
balanced.
football player, though.
Both these teams
They
in
all
the
pose
top
like that.
3 or top 5 at least. And again, the sample size is small right
I
now.
believe
so we're not seeing anything
Apia's
too
team
crazy,
is
but we'll
in
keep an eye on
19th
these two
place right now.
teams and players and see if they can separate from each other as the day goes on.
And we'll also see if they're going to be fielding that Valk
Nuance!
going into World's Edge. Of course, a great rotation player,
Football,
a great
5-head.
legend to use on Storm Point. We've seen it again and again. Xenox, at this point, we are coming back for our next game, game number 4. We have, let's see. if
The
we
new
do math
meta.
here.
No
We have
folded arms,
14
the
more
new
games.
meta.
No, you're right. Where's Gaskin when I need it? At any rate, yeah, it's definitely something to think about. In terms of longevity and keeping these players going, again, we're only on game 4. How are you thinking? How are you feeling? How are you seeing these players keeping their heads held
It's
high.
a long day. It's going to be a long day. A lot of games. and
Hands
that's why
hidden
you
means
don't
he's
really
being
want to go
sus.
Too much energy too early on. You do need to pace yourself, but at the same time, they're just all so important these
What
games.
match
So
is
you
it
also
now?
don't wanna go
1,
in
2,
too
3,
relaxed.
4.
I think
Match
consistency is
4
gonna be
now.
key. You don't need to be winning every single game.
Match
You
4
just need
is
to be
next, and it's
performing
gonna be
well,
on
and
World's
then you can obviously
Edge.
get results from that.
There it
Edgerino.
is. That's exactly right. Well, speaking of results,
I'm a
let's
cheerleader
get a
now,
result. By that
yeah!
result, I mean
That's
a
my
Lenovo
new
Legion
law.
gaming
I'm a cheerleader.
laptop, a Lenovo Legion 7 gaming laptop, excuse me. And to do that, head on over to twitter.com/Lenovo Legion. We're going to be giving one away at the end
And that
of
one
our
got
weekend on
cheerleader.
final Sunday. So remember, twitter.com/Lenovo Legion. And don't
Yeah,
you
it's
worry,
still
we will
early.
be
They can
right
bounce
back
back.
because
I
we've
just
got
hope it
more.
doesn't
We've
kill
got
the
game 4
vibe.
and our newest casting duo
Because
are
I'm one
taking
of
the
those
stage
people
after we get back
where
from the
if
break. Stick
I know
around.
that's like if
Apex
I,
Legends Global
for example,
Series
if I'm doing the
Pro
same
League
thing where I'm
playoffs
playing 18 games one day, and I don't do as well as I wanted to in the first 3 games, my morale is just gone.
Herman Miller, the official chair partner of the
Like
Apex
you
Legends
need to be
Global
headstrong. Oh my god, be quiet. Like you need to be headstrong to play these games. Like I have mental boom. Even though the possibility of bouncing back is there, it's like I'm already feeling bad. It is a mental game, yeah. Headstrong. You have to be headstrong. It requires not only physical strength but mental strength. Oh, did they stop? We got another 3-minute break. Just sugar kind of monster. Not an ad when you're ready. Hashtag not an ad. I'm not sponsored. No free promo. No free promo. No free promo. Nice to see some real chess. They have a bunch of different freaking songs. Use code LOL not sponsored for 0% off. Hey chat. So I have a code hashtag LOL not sponsored if you want 0% off your next order of Monster Energy. Let's go. I hate Monster. I don't drink it. Why is my thing so bright? It's not doing the thing I want. I used the code and it increased the price. Oh, well, that's a bit of bad luck. I'm sorry about that, friend. It's just a bug. But you will have to pay that much. I'm sorry. Irreversible bug. And don't forget, what did they say? What did they say? All proceeds don't go to me directly. They don't go to me at all. None of your money goes to me at all. Nothing. What's your Twitter? Lich VTuber. At Lich VTuber. I post my art on that too, if you like my drawings. Thank you for the sub, Hubman! And Basil! Nebula, thank you for the sub too. The D Mozzarella! Thank you for the 12 months! The whole year! 1 year with the cutest switch on Twitch. Arigato! Thank you, Mozzarella. Thank you. I like Nerd better. It tastes like gummy bears. Does it Nerd? Is a drink called Nerd? VTuber. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
World's
welcome
Edge
back
came
to
back,
the
let's
LGS
go!
Split 2 playoffs. We're halfway through our first lobby and
When
have
are we
been past the
starting?
change time.
Come on, give it to me. We're gonna have to watch these people talk.
For our very first lobby. And Genome, things are going to get a bit more interesting now. Not that they weren't interesting already.
Are you a VTuber? I'm a VTuber, innit?
Really dominating this lobby.
VTuber, innit?
Good time so far as well, but we're swapping over to World's
Who's
Edge,
this
and that
guy?
changes a whole lot.
Elfish
there's been a
guy?
lot of change already in this series, Elfish. I mean, Team Empire.
Oh,
the
he's
team that's sitting in
Elfish.
second right now, only just barely behind Team Liquid.
Bleh,
Have so far
talking.
changed their composition
In a
3
breath.
times.
It's not
In 3
Tuesday.
games, they've played 3 different compositions.
It's Friday.
And somehow they are almost
day
on
for
top of this
fishing.
lobby. That is nuts. You do not see that every
I mean,
day.
that is certainly quite abnormal.
I'm
Not
a
something we see
VTuber
every
lit
day,
on
but
Twitch.
maybe that's something that's going to calm down heading here into
Calm
World's Edge
down.
as well.
No.
Obviously, we know Stormpoint is the new
No.
map into the competitive
No
environment,
way.
So moving over to World's Edge, teams are going to be a little bit more familiar with what they like to run.
And it's not only the new map, Elfish, it's the fact that it's almost a new
Australian-
meta. Right? We finally got
Australian
that clash
gaming-
of all
ga-
of the regions from
game-
around the world, all 5
gaming.
of our ALGS regions coming together.
Australians are
and
hard
all these different
accent to copy.
compositions, we're just seeing them mashed into this blender
Hard
of a playoffs
accent.
here.
Hard-
and as
hard
a result,
accent.
I think teams are still on
Aussie?
the fly, kind of
I
trying
can
to
only
work
do
out
the no.
how this goes. I mean, sure, they've
No.
had some scrims, there's been some boot camps, there's been a little bit of time for these teams to walk
UK
into this and try and
VTuber.
work out how it goes. But when it comes to competition
Yeah,
day,
nah.
as we know in
Yeah.
Apex, it's not
Yeah,
always
nah.
the same.
And, you know, that's what I love about a
That's
tournament
what
like this
Fuse
as well, is
says.
that once you do bring all of these regions together, there's some semblance of maybe a mini meta developing within this one tournament itself. We may finish off the split 2 playoffs, move into
Wait,
you know,
what's
whatever
a
comes
fuse
after that,
line?
and everything gets changed
I need
up
a
off the
fuse
back of that.
line.
But at least here in this bubble of the split 2 playoffs, you're going to start to see some interesting things come together. Maybe teams
What
start
does
to
he
run a
say?
bit
He
as a
says some
result of
like
seeing some
boring
bots,
cold
etc.,
ones
etc.
before the
But that might
match.
not be the case
Serving cold
throughout the
ones
rest of this
after the
year of
match.
Apex Legends. Either way, all that aside, we do have to
Yeah,
focus in
cracking
on what's
cold
coming
ones
up next,
before
and
the
that,
match.
Of course, is going to be World's Edge. So everything that we've just
Cheers,
seen
biggies.
of Stormpoint gets thrown out the window. So
Good
too.
eye, mate.
Maybe not necessarily, but
Good
World's
eye,
Edge,
mate.
hopefully for a lot of teams, is going to bring with it some semblance of a change. And for a
That's
couple
so
at the top,
prezi
they're
for
gonna
Fusey.
continue what they started.
They
Well,
call
North
me the
American teams
Granado
doing pretty well on
Tornado.
that front, Elfish, as we said, TL and TSM both up there in that.
Oh,
top
they
three.
started?
The other one rounding that out.
Oops. Let's move this. Be gone.
No good armors there or what?
No. I found a
Big.
Okay, that works.
Loot the pins.
Booba.
Alright, come back up.
Let's go.
I have an
Alpia.
alternator.
Let's go.
I'm
Alpia.
301.
Raven. Thank you for the 681
Hard
beans. Thank you for the
Yeah,
beans. For the beers. Happy
301
threat.
master
Huh.
trainer.
Are you trying to make me drink?
Oh, I found a blue as well.
Huh? Taskaru.
Which building do you want to play?
Like,
Kia!
no building, I wanna play the backside.
Okay.
There's people near me. There's people
Okay,
really
okay.
near me. You
Go,
can hold top in.
Oji-san.
Hold top in.
Let's
Coming,
go.
coming, coming.
Oji-san.
Okay, okay. They're
Arigato.
like on my left somewhere. I gotta fly up.
No drinking at 11
I'm
a.m.
on bins now.
Yeah, and then go deep.
Drinking is only after 5
me.
p.m.
Can we go deep now?
Yeah.
Yeah, far right left. Right here. Going deep here. I have a dome if we need it.
What,
I'm
what
doming.
runs with OG?
We're fine. Just keep going right.
Yeah. Gonna look for me here.
OG-san is...
We're good, we're good.
It needs to
Nice.
rhyme with
Right,
OG-san.
Dashin, I'm gonna need you to close the
Oji-san is a
You know
broji-san.
how teams like to fucking int us here?
Yeah.
There's blue mag here.
It's 5 p.m. somewhere, am I right? That's what Valkyrie says. She's always drinking beer. Wait, Albia's playing Valkyrie?
They're in this building.
Oh my god, they're doing the... They're
front of me.
doing the...
That's
Right
fine.
Oh yeah,
There's some
Alpia
cells here.
doesn't like playing
Yeah, I can take it.
Caustic.
I can take it. I can
He
take it.
tried learning Caustic, but everyone was
Yeah.
like trolling.
There's a bit cells
Like all
right here.
the other
There's
other
bin as
teams
well.
were trolling,
Yeah,
so
I
he
don't have
didn't.
much
He couldn't properly learn the
ammo, so I'm just gonna
character.
chill.
There's a lot of light. I don't know
So
what
Tyson
no,
gave
you-
him.
Tell me
Tyson
when you have
gave
more
him
barrels.
Valkyrie.
3 right now. You should throw one further up. Just throw one here.
Okay, listen.
I removed this one.
There's 2 cells below me here. Can someone take them?
Chibi
No, you
Chase
can
is
take
just
both, take both.
Chibi's running across my face. That's
Can
it.
someone take the cells
I can
below
show
me?
you. I can
no.
redeem it. This is Chibi Chase.
I'm dropping them
You
here.
see him here?
I have double DT by the way, so if you guys need DT, tell me.
I can put it on my mastiff.
I want my master.
I want to make it so they run
would like-
across
I
the
would like
bottom
to
of the
see- yeah,
screen,
please,
but
please,
I
get
gotta,
power.
I gotta work on that.
Yeah, give it to Tashin.
It's not
Yeah,
working
well,
right now. Yeah.
Fighting
Can
in
you-
front of us or?
Are they? I think they're just crypto.
Yeah, it's better to IGL as well,
we have
for
barrels, so
sure.
you have to instantly react for the barrels. I'll tell you, the reason why you have two is one is to detect them and the other is to slow them.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Wait,
I'm
come
picking up.
in the back. Come in the back.
They're gonna low both this.
Yeah, you gotta pick it up because I can.
I already did.
Here, take this, Tishin.
Nice, nice, nice.
I have an ult back for
I
only.
haven't read it for someone. I'm on a
I actually
301
wanted to
with a
get
red
more friends
I'm
in the
double
TP
spray right
chase.
There's a
I
light-
haven't managed
there's a lot of
to
light
get
push.
around
I
to
mean,
doing it yet.
Listen, the only scariest thing for people to push is here. So that's why you have two barrels. Like, I don't think any team is gonna try and push it from the front, because everyone else is gonna bully them. So just make sure, like, you...
Do they
as
only
a
show the
context, you wanna
IGL's POV?
deny
So
the
we never
area.
get to
Just,
see
like, you can put one more
Kaishin's
barrel
POV?
here, so
Only
we can
when...
play around it if they try to push in.
I'm putting a bunch of light here.
Soka.
But listen, the only problem with this spot is that like teams will like try and fly from the backside.
Yeah,
but
there's
that's
so
why you
many
have some
teams around them.
barrels
They're in a nice spot
Yeah.
right now. That's in the
'Cause they
next
can't
ring
shoot
and the
in
ring
midair.
after that. And
That's
they also
just
have
sneezed.
a beacon
Bless you.
scanner
Thank you.
over
Lot of
there.
EMPs.
They're in a
There's
nice
no one
spot
playing
right
in the
now. I
dome
know
here. I
there's a
kinda wanna-
million teams. They
Because
gotta
you
be
can have a
careful
total of 6
though.
barrels.
That guy's white armor up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have more barrels?
I have it.
Yeah, just throw them out so you can pick it up again, because you can have 6 total. You have 4 out
Hi,
at the moment.
Froot, Yachi Heart.
Rock'em! Thank you for the 7
I'm
months.
just gonna do it here, because it's the only way.
He just insta headshots me. What is his problem?
I have one more.
Well, thank you for the 9 months
Yeah, just put it
actually.
anyway, because
7
you can
months
have
streak.
cooldown up, you know what I mean?
Okay.
There's also
The
nades
voice
around
is
here.
always soothing for me. Feels good, man.
That's
Feels
good.
good, man.
Because now
Yep.
you recharge full,
Feels
like, full
good, man.
barrels. So now
Demon
you have
Sword Master
9
of
barrels.
Excalibur
no
Academy
one have
is
a better
getting an
scope?
anime.
What scope you need? I only have alternate.
Wait, that's not
Oh, I
a
read that
Soul
on
Eater
the-
reference?
Like DT.
Yeah. Even a 1-2 would be good for my 3-1.
Think
I
someone
thought
shot
you were
barrel in front of
making
me.
a Soul
Yeah.
Eater reference.
Tipping in, tipping in.
TP
Arc
in.
TP, Arc
Oh,
TP.
random TP.
I'm marking it.
50 flash.
They went back, went back.
Yeah.
Going
Put
back
a barrel on
in.
it. Put a barrel on it.
I'm away.
Mr. T.
There's no way we'll let him do that.
Yeah.
We fight for our spot.
Interesting play. Cole IGLing.
TP's right here, right?
Did you put it here? Somewhere around there.
Yeah,
That's good, that's good, that's
they're
good.
gone, they're gone.
That's good, Tachi.
I removed
Oh, they
the
left, they
portal
left.
barrel quick.
Yeah, they
It's not
used
working anymore.
that Wraith used
Yeah.
the portal to scout.
In front here, careful this.
That guy has white armor. That guy's peeking.
Yeah,
which
that,
is why
that's,
it's
that's what I mean. It's like one to detect and the rest is slow.
You wanna avoid getting
Yeah, that's
shot
it.
at this
Good
point,
call,
chat,
good call.
because you don't want people
Yeah,
to
we have some
farm
nades
that
here, but
Evo shield
I
on
don't
you,
wanna drop
because they're not
myself.
gonna shoot at
Yeah, I
you to
use
try
my
and kill
arcs.
you.
I'm gonna pick up.
They're gonna shoot at you
pick up
to
one.
level up their
I pre-nated
shields,
the
and
port
you don't
instantly,
wanna give them
Yeah,
that.
same.
Did you take the arc? Okay, I'll take the molly then. 13 squads allowed, boys.
Yeah, you don't wanna waste all your
We
meds
get
too.
gifted a game here. Blue on this Gibby in front of me.
That's why Appia isn't healing yet. There's no point wasting one
Or
cell
give this
on
guy a poke. He has
half
white armor,
of
white
half
wingman.
of a
Yeah, I'm
half
just
of
trying to
a
get myself
cell's worth
purple.
of shield. So he's gonna wait until he's like
Getting beacon would be good, but
until
I have
someone
3 barrels
takes
out.
enough.
Yeah, you
of-
put one.
I don't know how to
same
explain
spot.
it. He's gonna wait until the cell is worth it. He's not gonna waste
That's good.
a cell for half
I
of
do
a
one more
shield,
here.
half a bar. Yeah. That's what
Yeah, I'll
they do.
escort you.
They like preserve the meds that way.
Grip the
They
dome.
take a bunch of
Got it.
damage
Yeah, nice.
so that
We're
they
lava
don't
loading
constantly
again.
keep getting damaged and then healing and getting damaged and healing. They wait until like they have
nice. You guys are
no
doing good. Good job, boys.
HP, then to use their heals.
You're both like communicating and you're both like going together and stuff. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
If a
Mhm.
team flies behind here, get ready to caustic ult them instantly.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly on the silo and you cause
Yeah,
I have one
maximizing
more barrel
resources that way.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
No, wait. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you can put it to like here.
I'm the same way,
Flying
Lisa.
behind, flying behind. I'm gonna
They
ult
flew
it.
up top. They flew up
Oh,
top.
they're on
Yeah,
top.
I'm ulting that, I'm
Oh
ulting that.
frick!
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm underneath a little bit.
They use the bubble. They use the bubble.
Yeah.
Oh, Ipian's not with
They're
them.
gonna drop down now.
Who is that? What
You
team
team
is
me, I got
that?
bad.
Do we know?
They're
I
still
mean,
up
they're
there.
not even looking
they
at
are.
this fight.
I can ult that. Can't take
No
ult
hostiles, and
Crystal
they're
drone
not
is on.
looking at the fight. There's
I
like
dodged it, I
two
dodged
teams
it.
having a
Yeah,
fight
I'm
here.
still healing. I'm healing.
They're still up top, right?
Yeah.
Sag. I just want to see
have a
what the
nade.
other team is. We don't know yet. It's uptick?
They're
Nading?
just barreling up there. Yeah, try
You know
to
it's
nade them.
up
Don't waste caustic up there.
I
no.
did, I did.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I'm hoping it's not
They
TSM.
can't move anymore.
It's
They
not
can find the
Empire
backside.
because they don't.
yeah.
I think they don't
They
have
have
the
a
Gibby
caustic
team.
themselves.
Yes,
Move forward then.
Hit the shin, careful. IPN, I mean, careful.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Look where I'm standing.
Yeah, they might get into
I have no
on.
syringes, by the way.
I hate
Only one
that
medkit.
too.
Here.
Hey, thanks.
I hope they don't get into it again. Yeah.
We're gonna have to like play this side and this side.
Like they've
They're
been
contesting us.
consistently getting griefed by other teams and not getting to play the game. Which is kind of a
I could bet my ass that's up there.
oxymoron, I think.
That purple armor.
The purples.
Yeah. You can put a barrel here, Session.
Yeah, bad luck.
Yeah, maybe. Playing here is good.
Dying in
If this
rotation, yeah.
if this team pushes on us, like we should like play above or behind.
I think above is perfect. Look here.
Yeah, but the building can see you. So, but and
This
if they're on the silo, that's bad.
They can't do that because
Yeah,
will get
sh-
hit.
well,
Fomande!
realistically they shouldn't, but you know.
You never know.
Are they still up top? Yeah, they are. I'm no bolt mastiff.
No bolt massive as well.
Don't you want a 3-1 IPN? There's one right here.
No. I feel like I'm gonna play close range either way. So DT with Altner is just already good in gas. Because they have caustic, you know? Both of them.
Ooh!
Who did I just get shot by?
Yeah, behind you.
How many purples do I have? I shot Gibby purple.
Gee.
I don't know who else I shot, but
I don't think they want to
I can have
waste
my
the
ult against him.
grenades.
How many bats and
I
cells
feel
do
like
you have?
one bat.
10
And
cells, one.
just
10
randomly
cells,
throwing
one
grenades up
11
there,
cells.
2 bats,
they
7
could
cells.
easily avoid them. Like, you want to be able to save your grenades for people who literally kind of skip
Just
them,
team
and
it.
that's when people use
Like
them.
we really have to just worry about
don't
that
wanna
team.
waste
This
your
team can
grenades.
enter entire game.
yeah.
We could always go below, but then you can get poked.
Yeah.
Because have you seen the way pro players use?
If they do, all the teams gotta fight.
take us
What,
above
what
us,
the I don't. It's not Axta, and it's not the. It's
Where?
not the.
Yeah, on the choke, in the choke.
Dynamite. It's the
yeah,
other
they
one.
Mark is like 70 purple.
They make
They
it
got
so
ult
that they don't have time to react. They throw the.
Nice, this is good for us.
It's just
We're
a normal
making the
grenade.
sandwich with them now.
Nades. They
They
just
don't
throw the
have a-
nade in the air, so when it lands, that's
Okay.
when it explodes.
Wait for them.
Like directly on top of them. Yes, the
Bring it out.
sky nade. The sky
Nice.
nade.
They lost the
Vertical
GP on the right.
nade.
They're not here. No one up there. I'm cracking them. You can fly up. You can fly up. You can fly up.
Flying,
I'm
I'm flying, I'm flying, I'm flying.
I'm cracking them hard up there.
I got beam.
Oh no,
You
there's
got
someone.
it, you got it.
me.
Another team,
Right,
another
right,
team.
Pressing.
Yeah,
Right,
another
okay,
team
okay.
up there. Another team's watching
Okay,
them.
where?
I dropped it on the
It's
battle.
TSM
One
or
gun up
Froot.
grenade.
Cover me, cover me.
Yeah, I'm holding you.
Yeah, this I can fly up.
Yeah,
There's no way I
okay,
can
now
fly
we
up.
Now we know.
Keep
Too
it
many
left.
teams. Did the other team reset?
Yeah. They're tipping underneath us.
Okay, this is no. They tip it behind them. They tip it behind them.
Yeah. Right here.
They took it again.
They're racing down here.
They already got a res off.
I have
I
caustic
can't
ult
peek
for
it. I
that.
can't peek it. I cannot peek it.
Yeah, they're below us. We can't pick it. No.
It's
I'm
not
close to
that it's
purple, though,
a slow
150.
shooter,
Yeah.
it's a super tense shooter. The slower it is, the more tense it is to me. Like I'm on the edge of my seat
Yeah, they're like
watching this.
literally the spot I wanted to
I've
take.
never,
We
I've
just have
never
to
been
defend our
so
jungle gyms
tensed
and play
about
above
an
them.
Apex
Yeah,
game.
Tashin.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
have
move?
ult.
Never mind. This barrel is kind of weird.
Keep in mind that if this team gets this silo, it's only
Like
one of
I
them that can be
can't
in the
play
silo unless they
these
Valpo.
games. I can't. It's too tense for me. I can't handle it. It's so stressful.
And this is also very playable.
You can put a barrel here instead, in the corner, because then they can shoot the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I did.
Diablo, thank you for the 9 months of tier 3. Oh my
I'm close
goodness.
to perp.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Diablo. Arigato.
Yeah, you got your good build,
Thank you,
right?
thank you.
Yeah, through my build. I'm 35% on that.
Special end game.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
if we do engage the fight, just use your ult. Like we don't want to save it. We don't want to save it.
We just have to kill this caustic team if they push on us. Like we can't coexist with them unless they decide to go below us and we have above.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
You have your caustic ultation?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna kind of need it for defense.
I have a fragment also. They're all still on the behind silo, right?
Wait, did you drop the frag?
Yeah, I plan.
Yeah.
I have no nades.
Yeah, I got it.
So if they push close,
It's so funny when Taishin is playing in scrims, he doesn't say a single word, but when he's playing in a real tournament, he talks so much.
There might be soon later.
I think this team is they just Valk queued there. I think they want to go there.
Because listen to me, like I'm pretty sure if the top side team, they have to move at one point or another.
He doesn't talk in terms of 3k
If we just defend our spot, this line, since we have so many barrels, we can third party and get easy like KP.
Exactly. We just have to survive here and we're good, man.
Yeah.
Giga Chad, no speaking, only shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this Valk team is trying to see if anyone's playing in there and they're trying to get that. Oh, we just defend our zone here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think he's flying here.
Stress related? Yeah, communication is key. Ooh, none of those rockets went on top.
Yeah, that was mine. I think they're gonna go there, which is fine.
Taishin, you can throw one barrel here later.
I hate how Valkyrie's rockets are absolutely RNG.
Yeah.
We're literally in
like
here.
I aim at a door and they all miss the door.
Above here and
I'm trying to break the door.
You listen to me?
Yeah.
We play from above and we gas below and we take over. So no one can play below us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of barrels below now.
Yeah, like this is what we're gonna gas next when the zone closes. It's like we want these spots, right? Like these two silos and shit. That we want that. That's ours.
I feel like we can easily ult it as well if we need to.
Yeah. This team is looking for something. 70 blue on him. I'm almost perp.
Every time he gets us like a headshot. His first bullet is a
that team
headshot.
is probably gonna go and choke. I imagine.
Yes. I'm gonna have to test them a little bit.
Why did they shoot the tower? They thought someone flew up.
Right.
They don't want a team to fly up onto the tower because there's a team
No, I feel
back
like we bullied them.
I can throw an ox.
What do you mean? What do you mean
They're
by
just
rival? Is
denying
the jungle gyms?
Yeah, right underneath
for
us
the
here.
other team.
Taishin has one barrel there.
Oh! Was that an arrow?
I don't see anything below us.
There's a team below us.
In here, right here.
Okay. Well, we have to keep a high.
Drop a barrel. Yeah.
It's a caustic guy, so.
Caustic.
This team is gonna contest them.
Yeah, let's leave him. I'm out now. He's been very careful about us.
I got my purple.
Get Nate.
It was Skynet!
Yeah.
This team might fly on us.
Oh, they might fly onto this.
No, they're not.
They didn't. Okay.
One more.
Another team. Make sure no one lands on this nice spot up here.
I gotta go down and pop a bat.
Yeah.
There's duel below us now.
Land up us.
They failed. Let them go. Nice.
Oh, nice! Free kill!
Kill the crypto.
Here now.
100 on Watson.
They have to stay up there though. They can't absolutely lose the spot.
I'm filming.
You're gonna give ult them after, okay?
Yeah.
How is it looking below us?
They're gonna need us here.
Give ult them now. They're getting it hard.
100
I'm ulting. Very safe on me.
Same.
Oh! They have such a good spot right now.
I'm no dome up here.
They're all dead. Oh no.
Oh, there's a team up there.
There's a whole team there.
Frick.
Fuck, my bad.
No, it's fine.
I don't know if any of them is dead on the left.
Do you have ult, Taishin?
Yes.
We can send this team down here.
Now?
You ready?
Yeah, they're
now,
getting
3, 2, 1, go.
Push them, just fight them.
Bubble. Ult it. Go left.
There's armor swap here. You can fight them from the IP sandwich. Really good.
Oh! Free armor swap! Oh my god, there's a million people here.
Nah, I'm gonna fight the fucking.
Oh yeah!
No.
That's not bad.
So close. They got fifth though. Oh, sick. They got sick. And a kill.
There's so many teams around us. Holy shit.
A million teams. They could have stayed there.
We got we got a decent amount of points.
They had that one team on the top of the towers. It's so
But this is
unfortunate.
like this is a situation like where we have to like pull in someone. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because we have OG on our left. They have a rotation on the left, but they're still just staying just to poke us. And then we have two teams fighting on the right. I think maybe we should just bubble down on the silos and try and catch them off guard.
Yeah. But there was like 4 CT. Oh, that's why I waited.
Yeah, they got surrounded again. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
6th place
trying
with
to
some
fly
kills
up
is nice.
and then through the Gibby ult and catch the last kill and grab it.
Oh.
Now, but there's 3 teams, as you can see here. Straiku, we've got Optic Gaming, and I think the third one might have just gone down, actually. All clashing into each other, while Element 6 just look on from afar and maybe
Good
try and
stuff
get
though.
the
Better. They're improving.
KP to their total. Very sneaky.
They did well that game.
I mean, I
They
don't
did
mind
really
the way that
well.
Optic is playing this one out, right? They've really controlled their side of the zone, and that's about as good as you can do in a zone like this one. But this is Sukaraiku in front of them, who have just tried to hold themselves down inside of this valley to lock down the rotation. They've been doing a pretty good job of finding some KP themselves, but this is going to be the fight that they need to win. Excuse myself, it is Element 6, by the way, on the other side of it, and that
Rest is retting.
short work made of Optic Gaming. As they just dispatch of them in the blink of an eye. There's another couple of points on the board for Element 6, who are actually really putting together a very nice game right here. It might be coming to an end, though, as 100 Thieves do arrive. They've been third-partying all game, and they're making it work this time as well. Sutaraiku eliminated in the kill feed. I can see there for top 3 now.
Yeah, when you have to consider levels when you're playing pro play. Like a whole team can be on the ground floor of a building, and then a whole other team can be holding the floor directly above it, and neither team will want to fight each other.
Skerrick of space there at the back. Crazy Raccoon are going to dominate this.
Yeah, they are. Element 6 at least.
And then another team will just be on the roof of that one.
End of the day, we all knew it was coming. It's Crazy Raccoon who will walk away with the first win on World's Edge at the split 2 playoffs. I know Xenox is going to be cheering in the green room with them as the team to top this lobby. So maybe there was something in that. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, though, Genome, a very favourable circle pull for Crazy Raccoon. They were already on that southern side of the zone when that circle pull came through. Almost every other team had already rotated.
What does CR shout for?
So,
what's the team name?
You got to take these opportunities when they present themselves, don't they?
Oh,
like,
Crazy
you can't
Raccoon.
get that kind of circle pull and then do nothing with
Crazy
it.
Raccoon.
So it's great to see Crazy Raccoon being able to pull that one off and capitalise on the opportunity that was presented.
No, they certainly didn't. And look, we've had winners from
August.
we've had winners from NA already today, and now APAC North taking out a dub here in our first mainstream matchup.
Yeah, certainly.
Demonic Wolf Knight, thank you for the 7 months, and Project Illusion, thank you for the 4 months.
Pulling for themselves and for
Japanese
the region
team.
as a whole. Crazy Raccoon.
Crazy Raccoon.
Obviously 8 kills. It's not the biggest we've seen today, but 20 points on the board out of that game. And
I'm peeing my jaws
watching
watching
a
this.
relatively reasonable start to the day. I think that's a pretty good result for them. Element 6, we touched on them a lot during that game as well, didn't we?
They got sick! They moved up so much, oh my god!
They just had that great gatekeeping position between that newly established.
Oh wait, that was the placement in the game.
Side of Overlook, and they played it really
And they got a
smart. They
kill.
couldn't get it all the way there to the end.
They got 4
because honestly,
points.
Crazy Raccoon, they made so much space for themselves, right? And that's what you expect out of those teams that are at the top of their region. I think it was the second
Sixth in the
finish
game.
for them in split 2. And yeah, look, they really
Yeah, I was on the edge of my
forced
seat
everyone out,
too.
and it made it such an easy finish.
One thing to note as well, Team Liquid, this is their first time outside of a podium finish in this lobby. Obviously, when we were looking at Storm Point, they finished 3rd, they finished 1st, and then they finished 2nd. So I guess as far as the rest of the lobby is concerned, it's kind of nice to see Team Liquid having a bit of a struggle there as we start off World's Edge, because you know that's what's going to have to occur here if someone wants to catch them. They've got a pretty solid lead at the moment. They're 20-30 points above most of the competition, barring obviously Empire and TSM maybe. So if
Everyone is a Gaby, Wraith, and a Valkyrie.
Liquid kind of has to drop the ball a little bit, and the same thing happened for Team Empire too.
Now looking at our champion squad here of Crazy Raccoon, Ras. Everyone knows this player.
I hope you're having a
as
wonderful
just the
day.
most incredible mechanical monster in the game, and you can see leading the way there with almost 1800 damage and 4 kills for his team as well. I mean, look, just to give some love to our.
Oh, is my
our
stream
iPad
behind? Should I
fellas there.
refresh?
We did see Straiku having a
You
decent
think?
game.
Maybe I refresh. Oh!
comeback game for both of those two teams, which has really closed the gap. Element 6, big benefactors of that. They've jumped up into 3rd place.
I
Tier
caught
7
them.
drop a couple as well, down to 5th. So there's a lot of moving and
So
shaking.
now we can
still
see
going on
where
here
the
in our very
placement
first
is
lobby,
for
Group A
Scars.
and B. We do have 2 games remaining though, and I think
We're
you know,
gonna be
you've still got a
juicing.
lot of teams
We're
that are
gonna be
within striking
juicing.
distance of taking a top spot at the
17th!
moment.
They
That
moved up
said,
2
if you're on this
spaces!
side of the scoreboard, and if you've only got single digits at the moment, you know, for Ascend down to Zen,
Nice! Let's go!
you just have to now get as many points on the board as you possibly can.
Yeah, look, that said, you know,
The
this
comeback
is
is
the first series
real.
of the day, right? There's
Good.
3 rounds that these teams will be playing today. You know, it's a cumulative score at the end of all of those 3 rounds that will determine whether you're going into that winner's bracket or into that loser's bracket. So, you know, look, we don't have to, you know, write the name on the tombstone just yet for a team that doesn't.
Green Star!
Smiley face.
Thank you for the whole year of subs, Smiley face. Thank you, Green Star. Thank you, thank you.
We
Arigato.
are going to update you guys on how the secondary stream is going.
Famende.
Well. Looks like there's been a few changes there too. AD Raccoon sitting at the top of the C and D groups. Obviously another one of those teams coming through from APAC North, which is very, very impressive for the region. We did see Reignite sitting in 2nd earlier on when we checked in with this leaderboard, but they've dropped down fairly substantially into 6th. Obviously playing with a sub makes life a little bit difficult. Team Singularity at the bottom of the table there as well. You know, they're playing with a sub too, so there's a whole lot of that going on, Gino.
IPN is getting comfortable, yeah.
You know, just get in there, give it a crack. This is a good opportunity for a lot of teams to sort of start to
Reckon.
how things are playing out here as well in the Split 2 playoffs.
Small chance to break top 10 if they can keep getting top 5. Oh, that's a tough one.
For now though, we do have to take a short break. We do have a couple more matches coming up for our very
including
first
kills?
Split 2 playoffs, so don't go too
like,
far
are you
away.
considering
We'll
no,
be
is that
back
like
on the
no
other side.
kills? No KP? Gold bag res!
오케이 나 위로 갈게 코스 캐치 코스 잡았다 코스 잡았다
나이스! 나이스 나이스!
Monster Energy.
Oh!
Official energy drink.
Cease! None of that. Cease! Nice! Nice! Yeah, they're gonna get some kills. 3! Can you feel the energy?
Nice.
No! Nice! Thank you for the 11 months, Perlius! Thank you! Thank you for the 11 months, arigato. Nice! 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 Ooh, rig! 134 points. We are trash? Nani? What team is this? That's your team? Are you rooting for We Are Trash? The trash team. The trash man. My heart is full of love and garbage.
A pretty nice.
I eat trash. Oh, it's old placements. Huh? Nani? I'm rooting for the team that is winning. Mono Freak Out! Thank you for the 6 months in tier 2! Arigato! Thank you! And Dural VT! Thank you for the 16 months as well! Arigato! Thank you! Who is streaming Appia's POV? It's in the command center. You have to click on this. Oh, you don't see it. You have to click on. You have to click on this button right here. This one. Pop. And then you click on Scar's team. And then it takes you here. Where You get to click on all these different teams up here. How come it's not showing my oh, now it's showing my cursor. All these teams up here. Yeah! Midwest
Here we go, Scars. Here we go, Appreciate.
Thank you for 500 beans! Here we go, Scars. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Bunked by Terry. I got bunked. Well, they still get money for placing 19 to 20.
Well, a bit of a stumbling block for Team Liquid and Team.
The prize pool is like $1 million or something.
Up a little bit as we head into our penultimate game of our very first lobby here at the Split 2 playoffs. You know, I mean, look, at the moment, Team Liquid and Empire still at the top.
Team Liquid. Team Liquid.
Each out of that last game.
You still get some cash.
And yeah, and you know what it makes me wonder, Elfish, is we've just had the change, right? We've just gone from Storm Point into World's Edge, and we certainly saw this throughout Split 2 that, you know, certain teams definitely.
Oh no, I'm crashing from coffee. Why does coffee do this to me?
Might get the majority of their points in the one half of the series, and then struggle losing momentum.
17.
Play for the day. So, look, is that going to be a
yeah, Scars is 17th right now.
Today? I'm not so sure. I think these guys are pretty good, and that might have just been a blip on the radar.
It would cover their travel expenses. Nanihono.
You have to say, really positive signs coming through there for Crazy Raccoon and Element 6. Optic Gaming on our screens right now. They've been a little bit more
Optic Gaming.
In that respect, they haven't had a massive big breakout game so far in this lobby, but they've actually just been able to put points on the board in every single game. Their worst was actually game 1, but it's been.
How much games will be today? 18. I think we have 14 more games to get through today. 14 more games.
And we know how good they are as fraggers, right? As a team who can take those contests. I mean, Sentinels, where are you? I don't see you. Oh yeah, they're not at land because they tried to contest Optic that many times that they got sent home. So it's really a team, you know, that absolutely frags out. And yeah, look, sitting in 9th.
What did he just say?
Be a bit higher, right? I mean, I predicted them today.
True.
And look, I'm hoping that what you're saying there about the trend upward is only going to continue.
Yeah, certainly.
Nani?
I mean, look, I guess at this point it's probably a good time to touch in with some of the teams that are sitting toward the bottom end of the scoreboard. TSM certainly not one of those, still in the top 5, but I'm really keeping my eyes on the likes of Zen.
I noticed Imperial Hell does this thing where he puts his hand into a fist and then breathes hot air into the hole that his hand makes to warm his hand up because he can't play with cold hands.
Game number 5 though on World's Edge. The big question is, are we going to continue to see those contests, Genome? Because there was a couple.
Do you know it's much harder to play FPS games with cold hands?
Play out again, and if they'll play out similarly.
Oh my god, what the heck was that? Oh wait, they're dropping.
Valcodes.
Ugh, they never tell you when the game starts.
Looking like a lava city zone.
Wow!
We can get into Lava City building. That'll be sick. We kind of have to move early.
That's why you buy hand warmers. Yeah, I need hand warmers, even in summer. Like just sitting in my, sitting in my office apparently makes my allergy flare up. So.
Just give me better armor at this point.
I sit on your hands. Oh, you can put them between your thighs. That's a nice place to warm your hands up. But I guess it would look sus on stream if you do a face cam.
I'm wingman like PK. You got 2 blues, it's not bad.
Here we go, Skaz! Here we go, Skaz!
We should go. Are you guys good on guns?
Rampage Eva. Prowler Eva.
Okay, we're all heavy. I'm wingman PK. And I'm 312.
312.
I'm moving already, guys.
Does that mean 3 bats and 12 cells?
Let's go, boys.
I assume.
I'm gonna loot in front of the tunnel while I wait for you guys.
Yes.
You ready, Tajin? Yeah, on my way. I have Karl now and Eva. Pretty good.
I'm too stupid to add up my cells on
On
the
the 2
spot.
timer as well. Let's go.
I don't know my 4 times tables.
2 blues and a white is not bad.
Full
Where do we
6.
fly, Tajin?
Here.
Let's scope this quadrant out here.
Just guess easy.
This team
Easy
here.
clap. Just always say 12.
It's TSM
Works
Pro.
every time.
Is that Vault Key?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Husky.
You wanna do it?
What the heck was that sound?
No, they're loba looting the vault. I just heard it.
Okay.
They're fighting on our right.
Remember my armor shit. I don't know if you should trade.
I have 4 times 4 times 4
We'll
cells.
rotate for now.
I have
They're
3
really
lots of
fighting.
4.
I don't know if we should.
How
start
many
that.
is
No,
3
20
lots of 4?
Yeah.
I mean, if we can
you
we
guess?
should, but
There's some heavy in here.
Ping me 2 times go.
Some cells.
3 stacks? At least 2. 12
PK.
smile. Well done. You've got it
You want
right.
that?
I have a massive.
Gold star!
I am very good.
I can guess. 21?
Where do you want to play?
We're going towards Lava City.
Yeah, okay. I'm coming.
They rotate super fast. Fast rotation.
The Lava City building. I want a Valcolt here.
You have it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming.
Ugh.
They're fighting
Those
in
3
Lava City
hours
as
are
well.
catching
You have
up
ult,
to me.
Tajin?
Those 3
Yeah.
hours of sleep.
Okay, just if we have like, did you use it here? If there's a team like contesting us.
I will use it, yeah.
Yeah. And then
Oh,
you just
there's a
fucking
lot of
strut.
them on the buildings, dude.
Ooh, a lot of people here.
We should go 2nd floor here. 3rd floor,
should
3rd floor, right here, right here.
Ah, okay, okay.
Can you climb up? Get in front of me.
Use your ult if you
Cracked
need
one,
to.
cracked one.
Ulting it. Go,
Let's
go,
get-
go,
take
go.
over, take over.
Yeah, take over.
Get the stairs, get the stairs.
He broke it, he broke it. Do another one. Does anyone need 2 timer?
Another one, another one.
No, I'm good.
Another one.
Not yet.
Just keep barreling, it's nice.
Okay, it's fine.
Alright, I need someone to trade armor with me.
I can do it. Come here.
Nading.
Nice. Yeah, you're just gonna keep re-barreling that side, because that's the only barrel that's gonna keep getting broken.
Yeah.
You're so.
I have ulti, so.
Yeah. If we hear a knock or something above, we just smoke him.
Yeah, how did he made it up? Did he crawl?
Yeah, Bangalore?
On the balcony?
That's
Did he
not-
crawl
that's
up the
Gambit, I
balcony?
think. No.
Because he didn't take the zip. I think he
It's
did.
Empire.
They're fighting above us, fighting above us.
Oh, give you ulted.
I'm gonna wait.
There's
I'm holding it.
looking at stairs.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, I'm nading up too.
I'm getting hit. I got hit.
Yeah, I'm holding you,
Chill.
Tajin. Hit him, no fun.
Nice,
Big
wait.
nade.
He knocked one!
We're getting naded like crazy.
Happy and go one!
Don't
One here.
overextend. I'm with you.
Hopefully they don't res. Nice
throw a
kick,
barrel
Katie.
on me.
Oh, he got the kill! He got the kill!
Okay. Push it on. Nice. We're good.
Take over.
Chill. Let's chill now.
Nice kill!
Nice kills. They got knocked on the roof. Someone got knocked on the roof.
I'm gonna look. On me.
Ooh, Happy and went up.
over,
Below
take
us.
over.
One floor below us.
No, I have to
Yeah,
go back.
okay,
I have to go back. I got docked. I fall off. Fuck.
Yeah.
Man.
No, stay low.
They're on my floor as well, man.
Oh no.
On my floor as well.
I'm
They're
two
fighting each
wraith,
other.
double wraith!
Fuck, guys, we're going too hard, man.
We went roof, man. and
Yeah,
got
I
knocked.
want to play
Fuck.
it slow.
No, we're doing too much, guys.
They,
Like,
they
we
should have
to, like-
held. They should have held the floor they were on. They should have held it.
Gonna drop early, probably not make their way any further up the leaderboard. CR though, off the back of a win, probably gonna be feeling it right now.
Third party
Mid-level in
sad.
these buildings, not necessarily. I mean, look, honestly, it might in some ways be better than having that.
Yeah, they got the
that
kill. They
shot.
should
I
have.
think
They
you
should
don't
have
have to deal with the
calmed
Valkyries
down a bit.
coming
But they
in.
did
There
play
are
the best they
some
could.
ledges and places you can play around if teams just decide to full send it.
Crazy Raccoon in a good spot at the moment. Fairly comfortable. Lots of good sets of armor. They've got 30 points on the board. They just won their last game. They're feeling confident, I'd say. And of course, this is a building where you can really coexist with a couple of teams.
free
You
loot.
have one team on the roof, one team in the middle.
Yeah, they're going too hard for sure.
Replay here of the fight that Reject took. That was against GMT that they did eventually finish off. If you remember, we watched them pick up one of
Oh,
the
that's so confusing. There's a team called CR and a team called RC.
It hasn't worked out for them, and so
Confusing.
their tough day will continue. But again, like I said,
They switched between them just then.
You know, you can kind of almost consider it a bit of a seeding day. Send teams into the upper bracket, send teams down into the lower.
I like fighting in that building. I like fighting in World's Edge buildings.
A lot to reset off of.
Yeah, well,
there is still an opportunity.
There's so many.
with the double elimination,
It's much easier to hold than the Stone Point buildings.
Right? if you're not in the top half of teams at the end of today, then it gets to the sticky part.
Yeah, is RC Raccoon crazy?
So most teams have the circle has shifted
We
over.
go again. We go again.
That sort of you know, the egg in between Big Maud and Lava City. Probably gonna be ending up somewhere around there. So most teams have realized this, and it's very congested right now.
I miss World's Edge too. Do you think it comes back when Newcastle gets put in the game?
Saw them playing that Edge style last game as well. They were getting a lot of
I don't get why they can't have all their maps on rotation.
Quite nicely. Like obviously it's a high risk, high reward kind of a playstyle.
Why only 3 of them? Is it because I need to take it out to work on it? I don't know.
Yeah, look, 100 Thieves trying to there on the other side of Surdell, who actually made it out.
It's gonna be Stone Point.
Interesting. Okay, so
they can't leave it in the game while they work on the map.
Full wipe for GMT there, so they still have a member alive. Looks like potentially making their way all the way back, and you know, there's a respawn beacon up there. I gotta say, I don't like his chances of getting it off when you know, you've got Verhulster and TSM on one side of the choke and 100 Thieves on the other one. It doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence.
Rivik! Thank you for the tier 3 10 months! Thank you, Rivik! Arigato! Thank you. Arigato!
Now we've got 16. Obviously, the buildings are going to get benefit for that kind of a game. But
I wanna be your sponsor.
To really play with for anyone that's trying to rat it out or try to get prayers or something like that. There's probably going to be a team right next to you. So very, very.
What would you
difficult in a scenario
sponsor?
like this one. If you haven't already rotated your way in, if you're not already set up inside one of these buildings, you are pretty much forced to play that.
Ad time, Sag.
We've got more
When's the ad?
going into these later circles.
Is there ad on my screen?
On the first map of World
Monster
Air,
Energy,
so
please no. Please no.
These later circles.
Oh, Bangalore! I just realized. Non-Gibby team. Oh, that is Empire. I forgot. They don't have Gibby on their team. And they won 2, I think. This is the team that won 2, isn't it?
Some jostling over position, and now things have slowed down a little bit as most teams have found their way into this
what ads?
Some degree of relative safety, and they're just trying to lock down their building or their position. And we're not really seeing those.
Yeah, EMP is killing it.
Yeah, I feel like Lava City's probably going to be a little bit chill for the next circle or two. You know, if
oh, big scan! Big scan, big scan.
Ads. Get rid of them.
Ads, get rid of them! Thank you, Arsenic, for the 11 months. Thank you. I can't control ads right now, unfortunately. I think I can. I think I can set it where I can turn the ads on physically myself, like during downtime in a game, maybe. Because you get to choose. Some streamers get to choose when to roll the ads. Because Twitch requires you to roll ads on your chat. You can't have no ads. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have any ads, but I don't have a choice. Cause I'm a Twitch consumer too. I consume Twitch content as well, and I don't like ads either.
And
so I don't want ads on my stream.
That arc was perfectly timed.
No, TSM! You got this Valus. He's sandwiched.
Oh, go sit in the cart, sit in the cart, sit in the cart.
Funding has come some way, yeah. I just wish they'd give you a choice, considering how many streamers they have on this website. I guess they don't want to give you a choice. They want to get all the money.
I should just.
Well, how
yeah, the ads support the streamer. That's why I wish it was a choice.
I gotta say they were making that rotation kind of.
Cause like you get I personally get enough support from subscriptions and stuff.
If you're not the first there, sometimes you're just dead.
Unfortunately, that can be the case, but still TSM not in a bad spot for this lobby.
You can run ad during break. Yeah, I gotta make it so I can do that.
residents inside the bottom of the building, which is already occupied, of course, and they're going to start to understand.
Oh my goodness!
Very, very
Big old,
EMPs,
big black hole in the thingamabob.
down the elevator shaft, and Team Liquid are going to go into the stairs. They're going to take a fight here as well.
That Crypto's 1 HP!
Flash, Nocturnal gets the first one, but he's instantly traded down.
Oh!
Who are on the other side of this engagement. Fun is very low, and Gilderson has no shield left.
Oh my god!
No.
Big ult!
Still punchable for Team Liquid as the Massive comes out once again. They have a gold pack back if they can get the opportunity. There is something in it. Unfortunately, when those kills are finished off, you're not going to be able to do that, and Team Liquid is eliminated. And also, Ascend unfortunately losing a player there as well.
Still 15 teams. Look at that, chat. Jeez, sheesh, 15 teams still. The choke.
Hiding behind the knockdown shield there almost works out, but unfortunately, with those buildings at this point in the game, there are 3, 4 teams, one for every level almost. Those offices are
Crazy.
It's very hard to deal. I mean,
It makes me want to get better at Apex, but I'll never reach this level.
Sometimes they don't have to be aggressive. They can actually be quite defensive.
I just don't have the time.
To block off an entrance, and the black
I just do so many things, like I draw. I like learning new things, like MMD and stuff. I've learning how to make outfits with it now.
To drop off and try to get a shot in. You can see, obviously, he's the Valk. So if he does drop, he take that shot.
I work on a million projects. I like playing different games.
Constantly looking for openings and opportunities.
It's more important to have fun with gaming, yeah.
Zone is starting to creep its way in though, and we're starting to get into that late game sort of scenario.
Did I make the chibis in Chibi Chase? No, I didn't make the chibis. I commissioned them. I commissioned them for my debut actually, so I've had these around for 2 years, or a year and a half.
The full eastern side of Big Mord. I mean, if you look at the mini map right now, you can see some.
I'm so bad with names though.
It's gonna be hugging that pretty much. So all of those teams essentially in Lava City. That's why they're Valk ulting in right now. They've just realized the ship has gone over there, and they're following those other Valk ult teams.
6 just taking up residence underneath Big Mord.
Yeah, it's been a year and a half already since I debuted. Yeah, Ryzen, that's it. Demon Lord Ryzen made them. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. I'm so bad with names.
So they can play there for a little while.
Okay, so a couple of teams have already been sitting in Big Mord for a while. Reject is one of them. And then the rest of these
pipelines like crazy.
There are so many that are going to be piled.
November's gonna come around, and it's gonna be my second anniversary.
Again, they've been there for a while, and that means there's probably the full 6 barrels up and running for Skittle Cakes, which is.
I am planning some big things though. Hopefully, I can get them to work this time around.
Skittle Cakes will be able to let his team.
I'm working with another artist. Oh my goodness.
Shouting in the background as we just take a moment of silence. There's a Kraber involved.
A Kraber!
Putting that to great use for 100 feet. Banner retrieve for Optic Gaming, but I'm not sure that's going to help them out too much. There's a push coming on through a team. They've been having a look. They've been hearing those shots come across. They want the third party, but the Peacekeeper is keeping them at bay.
Excuse me.
Skittle Cakes dodges some bullets on the way out. He's like Neo, but
Kraber.
they'll survive for the moment.
He's got it. He has the Kraber.
Everyone's going to be aware now.
I don't know who that is.
Down.
I've never seen any of the 100 Thieves team.
You're just the first one who takes that shot, right? Like you don't even hear the you don't get that sound cue early, and
Kraber is bested by a gun. Kraber is such a good gun. Ooh, close.
Another Valk now on Big Mord playing with fire.
They might send it here. They're thinking about the phase breach. They're going to go for it. 100 Thieves up onto the roof of Big Mord. What have they got planned?
Big Mord. Big Mord.
You
know, one Gibby ult can just ruin that. But they do have a Gibby, so.
In their arsenal at the moment, but they're not going to need to use them for now.
Woo!
Will switch to, and they are doing a fairly solid job, just cleaning house inside of the train station. We'll have to take a quick reset here as the.
Oh my god!
Fall low, Cleve in a bit of trouble, needs to back up from his team.
Sheesh! Where are these just random Valks running around? He shield swapped.
More than one team here, more than 2, and Team Empire. They might have bitten off a bit more than they could chew there, unfortunately, Genome. They did take out Fennel for the most part, but Luminosity...
Oh, he got stuck! Oh no, he didn't. I looked away for a second. He got crypto ulted.
Trying to run away with it, but it's going to be pretty hard when there's a good 5
Empire is hard right now.
teams actually
Empire's doing really
try and play
good.
for the northern side of this, which will just barely clip inside the ring. Onmu.
They still got top 10, I think.
The bubble goes down. There is no cover at all on top of the train station. And there's a Kraber watching. He's only got 2 shots left in it. But, of course...
Make it count. Oh!
But it doesn't land.
That could have been such a good shot. That guy was batting.
You see a Kraber on the field.
He's got one more shot to stop a heart with that, and then he's probably going to have to find one of those death boxes to switch back over. The teams that he's looking at down there, Luminosity...
They're 17th right now, Chaos. They got 2 kills though. 2 KP. Wingman Kraber. Ooh!
That will eliminate the bubble. You think you've got some safety, and then the crypto just rips it away from you.
That is a good counterplay for all the gibbies though. The crypto ult. Instant bubble takedown. They can die to their own ultimate.
They're more focused on what their rotation is going to look like for 7. They seem to be set up very, very nicely, and you know we've talked at length about the Watson, and in fact this might be the best case scenario.
Yeah, I mean they had the crypto right. They didn't need to be close.
Mod
to the
final ring, kinda.
And get that info, so they were there early, and they were there first. Elevate. One of those
Ooh, he missed those 2 shots.
Now, okay,
go back.
That means you often think about sticking it when you wouldn't otherwise, just because the reset option is that much stronger.
Ooh, he got finished. No.
The missile swarm just finishes off Nellis as that res was going to come through. So Elevate are going to have to play this one as 2, but it's not going to matter too much. They do run through Luminosity, pick up a bit of loot on their way, but they're going to have to...
That was so unlucky. He had to go back to... It was like the last tick, the last frame of getting rezzed.
Still looking really strong on top
and he
of
gets
Big Morton,
finished.
The issue is now everyone has to move off.
Now FSV,
Ball
4-7, they are
golding.
the only team in the circle, Elfish. This is very reminiscent of our last game. Everyone pushing into 4-7.
And you know, maybe it's going to be more difficult to push into 4-7 because if you remember last game, it was
Ring golding.
Crazy Raccoon with the Wraith, with the Falcon. Here,
oh, he stuck him! He's in it twice! 2 double stuck!
And it's going to do a ton of...
Oh my god!
7, they're charging their way forward.
Double stick!
Absolutely booked. They're out of there. See you later. And that's
that was
epic.
epic.
100 Thieves also eliminated all those teams coming off of Big Morton. All of those teams are getting absolutely wrecked right now by 4-7. It's almost like playing a zombies mode. There's teams just chucking themselves at you. Element 6 down now as well. And no one is getting past 4-7. They're playing the role of Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. They're saying, you shall not pass. Reject is down as well. And now
did you know you can throw Terry at me, chat? For 100 bits?
Gaming, I believe, left alive. 4-7.
Like that Axta.
You
can do that too, Chad. Just at me.
They do. Another APAC North team comes out on top here in World's Edge.
Optic! Did Optic win?
Speechless, which is not very good in my job, unfortunately, Genome.
Who won?
But man, what a crazy win for 4-7. And as you said,
4-7, 4-7. No. Was it the same team that got the sticks off?
But I have to say, that was a bit more explosive from them, wasn't it? Right? So many teams just trying to send it in their direction. I don't know how many.
Optic got second. Ahsoka.
There was a lot of team wipes there. I mean, we saw Team Burger come down from the south.
Same team. Gosh damn.
That's kinda, you know, their MO. They like to be in those final circles. And
I've been getting a lot more sticks recently. I've been hitting all my sticks.
4-7 grab those kills.
I've been hitting them. I'm getting used to it.
Team Reject there at the
Poggers.
end. The last 3 teams left alive. And they did a little
that was a remarkable final half minute or so.
Them to be able to then turn
that's what they play for. They play for like the game is to prepare for the final minute.
And you know, I think a lot of people have talked about how you know, sometimes they don't think
Team Burger
as effective in the open, right? Versus in buildings where you often think defensive characters like her and Caustic can do their damage. But we see there, you just take so much space, and teams can't valve in on top of you.
Well, while we've got the graphic up here, I'm going to reiterate the fact that Team Liquid and Team Empire didn't really get a whole lot out of that game. TSM also only the 2.
I don't think I'll ever go pro.
You know,
ever.
On the top end of this scoreboard, so those teams up in the top 4 or 5, with the exception maybe of 100 Thieves, haven't really gotten a whole lot out of that game. And again, the fact that now 4-7
I'm so tired. Why did it have to be so early? And this is the only early one today. Like tomorrow. Where's my schedule? Oh, tomorrow it's an hour later, and then on the day after that it's like
making this lobby closer and closer. We're gonna have an epic finish here in Game 6 as this
6 hours
consensus,
later.
Right? And the other thing we have to notice there,
I get some
Optic
sleep on
second, picking up a
Sunday.
couple of kills there as well. We talked about Optic being
50% of the teams in the last circle. It just looks like stress inducing to me. Absolute stress.
They might be on the rise. Luckily, you invested early when they were at the bottom and they're on their way up. So maybe you'll get a big win out of that one. Either way, huge win for 7. Just taking a look at the kills, they did get 9 in the end.
Make a cute outfit.
Across
Arigato.
the board, even the amount of kills they get to the amount of damage they've done.
A lot of games left.
There. So Sang-Jun actually putting out quite a lot, while Justin and Higa seems like those guys were just popping in for that last bullet. But either way,
We got a lot of games to watch. PUBG, Fortnite, etc. All the ones I've watched at high level did that. Huh. I guess that's just how professional Battle Royale is played.
And then there was 2 or 3 quick minutes of explosion, and it's all over, and that's all that they really had to do. Either way, we've got the leaderboard here on your screens. It's Team Empire that will take first for the lobby, but by the slimmest of margins, and look at how tight it is for the top 3.
Gotta support the WhatsApp player. 12 hours left. Yeah. How many games has it been? It's been 5 games, and it's been 3 hours. 3 hours for 5 games. So if we think about it's 3 hours per 5 games, and we have 18 games.
And we're getting tight.
How long left?
Exactly what we wanted at LAN.
And what's the best part about it as well is
How many hours will be? Do you think? Who can do maths? Ah! Anonymous Chair! Thank you for the 500 beans. I'm throwing Terry in my head.
We've seen this sort of hard rotate kind of style coming through from
Arigato.
the APAC North teams, where they're really getting themselves into a good solid.
Please, no maths. 8
hours? It's not as if anyone is really dominating one composition. We're going to see that for the rest.
Oh, 7.
There, right?
There's a whole lot going on. Yeah,
that crypto coming in and playing such an important part in, the teams who were near the beacon. They didn't have to do that. They could play from a better spot while still getting the information.
I might have to take a short break then, like later, when I get too tired. And then I can be back to stream the rest of the games. Plus breaks. Oh, plus breaks too. Will they have a longer break early, like later today? Because there's no way they're gonna have the players sit in the chairs for 11 hours straight, right? Like, they gotta go eat lunch and stuff. Huh? The max Apex round is 25 minutes, and a lot of these get pretty close to it. Yeah. No lunch, only monster. Please, no monster. No monster. We don't want monsters. Me and all my homies hate monsters. They got a 5-minute lunch break soon? Okay. 11 hours straight. Only 5 minutes in about 18 minutes. Oh, is the lunch break now? Just take a 1-hour lunchtime power nap. I wanna lie down. No, next game. Soka! Soka. Next game in 2 minutes. Yusu! It's 4 AM for you? Oh, such a shame. Yeah, it's super late, or super early rather. This started at 4 AM for you? It started at 4 AM? Then what time is it for you right now? Sheesh. Here comes the reggae again. Dun, 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 dun. 17th still? Well, I'm glad they didn't move. At least, not down. Team Boyga. Team Boyga's catching up. It would actually be amazing if the burger team would go first. 7 AM here. Let's go! They can hit 13 players, you think so? Without kills or with kills? How does the point system work? Well, for every placement, there is a certain amount of points given. So if you place first, you get the most points, and if you place second, you get the second most points. And then for every kill you get in the game, every KP your team gets, you get an extra point. Bum. Ba-la-la-la.
One game remains for
Welcome
our first
back.
lobby of the day, and it is very tight toward the top end. Ultimately, Genome, obviously, it doesn't necessarily matter whether you win the lobby or not, but it is bragging rights, and getting as many points on the board at the end of the day is going to be a big factor.
Only
That's
Flans.
all the teams have to play with, and if you finish
Is
off
it
the
a
first
team
six
name?
with a really good result, you're in a great spot.
NRG in third. I didn't know NRG was playing. I
Right,
completely
well,
forgot.
top 20 go to winners,
Wait, that's
bottom 20
Sweet's
go
team,
to
isn't it?
losers. So if you're thinking about on average,
I don't
how
even
you
remember
need to play,
seeing
you
Sweet
really
at
just
all.
need to be in that top 10 of each round. So if
Huh.
you're coming in the top half, that's kind of what's important today.
That is true. That is
He's
true.
on the other
Something to
stream?
consider, of course,
What?
As well as these battles for drop spots and
There's
and
two
that sort of
streams?
shenanigans that are going on at the moment as well. Something that can have
What are you
a
talking
longer
about?
lasting effect over the
A
course of the
different
tournament
group?
as a whole. So you're kind of laying the groundwork. Like you've done that a little bit to an extent in scrims, but this
I'm
is the
so
real deal now, right?
confused.
These are
Why are there
the
different
official
groups?
matches, and this is
On
where it really
Nice
does
Week
end up
stream.
mattering who's doing what, where as well specifically.
The main,
So
so they're
getting
not
a
on the
good
main.
start, making sure you lock down
NRG
your
isn't on the main
rotation, and
stage.
setting yourself up with great momentum for the rest of the tournament is imperative.
And as we talked about just before the break, it's been a tight
I'm
lobby,
confused.
right? I mean, you know, if we're looking throughout, like, let's take, you know, split 1 or split 2 as an
Not at the
example
moment.
across a series of 6 games, often you're getting teams winning with like 70, 80, 90, sometimes a big game you might get 100 points or more to finish off with. That can't happen here.
No.
We are going into game 5, and the teams at the top have barely
Two groups play same time, different games or same game.
So it sort of ties into what you're saying for 7:45.
It also means that there's so many teams.
There's a lot
who
of
could
people
still
and
come
matches
out
to be
on
played.
top
I'm
here
so
because
freaking
the gap is so
confused.
small. I mean, we've already seen, what was that first game today?
They
The
shuffle the
17 kill
groups
one where they had,
later.
like,
Oh, I
29 points or something
see.
like
Yeah,
that.
17 kill win. That was the second game for Team
I
Liquid.
see, I
Right,
see.
exactly. That's a 29
So
points in
Sweet,
the game.
we'll
So
be
if you
playing
take that
against
as the
Apia
barometer of
later,
this, you know,
right?
teams down to all the way down to like Elevate and
When they get
11th or
put in the
something could
same
still
group?
come out with a win.
Maybe, but it's going to have to be a massive final game here, and that's of
Soccer,
course
soccer.
what it will be as we kick off the last game.
Yeah, it was
of
Crazy
this
Raccoon
lobby.
on floor below us.
When we say last game,
That's why
The
we
back!
just hold
That's
down.
why we have to be patient to find that in.
That scared me.
I'll land on a wingman, it's gonna be a good day.
All of a sudden, Apia was in my ear.
Thermal. Oh,
We can cruise over here.
drop zone. Good for Caustic if you get there early.
Drop zone. Ooh, Bruiser! Free Bruiser! Hemlock is good.
I have a blue ball for someone.
Blue bolt?
Do you guys usually craft or no craft?
Blue balls?
Usually only like if we're like really scuffed on armors, we'll do blue armors and some bats. It really depends on the loot. On day zone, we should kind of move early as well. If you like have.
I think my
enough for it,
stream
you
is
should
a bit
definitely
late, but that's
plug a few
fine.
things.
It must be
purple.
caused by me switching
Nice,
between
that's big.
tabs constantly.
I'm carrying an ult so
I need
I'm gonna-
sniper scope.
I'm gonna pop this ult so.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking stacked. I'm coming.
What does
On my way.
Taishin have?
Okay, I'm wingman PK.
Wingman PK!
I'm car sentinel full stack.
I'll be Eva.
One bad 14 cells. I have 2 timers for your R3. And there's a blue ball, blue fucking with
A
a
blue ball?
I'm gonna.
Evo shield here.
Yeah, I do. Do you need a blue light mag?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm throwing
There's a
blue
blue
towards
ball.
rotation. Let's go.
No crafting, I'm coming. I'm gonna poke your white soon if you get a good spot.
No,
Oh,
we
we
have
have
blue.
blue.
Oh,
I
I
put the
see.
purple.
We don't see them. We can't see when they look at the
Only have one bad, but it
inventory.
is what it is.
No, I have 4. I can give you.
Okay.
I was
He's
waiting
walking
for
with
that
his
so I just
shields.
crafted.
Evo shield.
I have 10
Level
sounds,
2.
no bats right now.
I have 4 cells we can
I
trade.
give you the heavy mag after.
Okay. I just
Golden
have a gold
mag!
one, That's unlucky.
It's good, whatever.
You got a golden mag
Here,
though.
blue light mag.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Hellhound! Thank you for 5 gifted subs! Thank you, Hellhound.
This might be like that zone. In
Arigato.
that case, like getting in here would be nice as well.
I'm
Golden
ulti,
mag
I put my ult
puggers.
also.
White
Yeah, I'm
armor
out as
from
well.
the gold bot. That's
I
so
have it at
unlucky.
10%.
They have nothing
I
but
kind
bad
of want
luck.
a Valkyrie right here.
Yeah, sure.
That would be so good for Gibby too. Early game Valkalt. The ring is closing in 10 seconds.
I'll go to the snake.
Nobody panic, but we got bandits.
They gotta move.
One team just flew.
From fences, yeah.
They haven't scanned anyone yet. Monka S.
What is like?
I'm landing a stop harvester and then we're gonna go inside here.
We can scan this area.
Fruit announcer pack for
Team
Apex.
landed
Don't
doors,
land next to us.
double doors.
Check it out, bro.
Are they inside?
Oh, that's what
Yeah, they're
Apex
good,
should
good.
do actually. Like how.
Yeah, they are.
Oh no! Don't take the fight.
I'm throwing you up.
One knock. Nice. I'm back. I cracked another one. I'm batting.
Oh my god!
One low.
Costical tip the shit.
I have to
Where's
heal.
up? I got a kill.
Barrels around.
You
Barrels
got
around.
2 kills. 2
I'm
kills.
Closing the door.
2 kills. 2
I'm
kills.
holding this.
Touch,
I'm
ulted it.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Dude, my Q was perfect. Right on him. Go
Closing
back.
the door. Getting that.
Go bag.
I'm gonna slow heal perp.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Apex should do
Phoenix,
the thing
Phoenix,
that Smite does.
Actually, I have a lot of cells.
Whether
Just
you
take
can
4 cells.
you can
I have
choose
another 20.
to
1, 2, where's the third
customize
box?
your
Right here,
in-game
be honest.
announcer.
Bandit here.
There's 2 nades here.
Frag grenade here.
Do paladins do it as well?
EMP above us.
Yeah.
I
that's
like
only 2
Smite.
boxes.
Yeah, I've
Only 2
actually
boxes.
streamed Smite
right here,
before.
right
Oh,
I like
What happened to the
Smite
bulk
a
rate?
lot, and I wanted to really
Wait,
get into
what?
it, but
that's what I'm saying.
Maybe she's on roof and
the
hiding.
most toxic game I ever
Careful.
streamed
There's a
on
devotion
Twitch
here
was
without
Smite,
turbocharger though.
and I streamed
Yeah.
League before.
I'm gonna check for the third box. So you should take
I'm
my
not
purple.
in game. I mean, the chat was really toxic,
she
so
has
I
purple, I
chose
can grab
not
it.
to stream it ever again. Like when I
She's on
stream
top of
League,
me.
my chat is really wholesome,
Yeah,
but
but
when I
she's
stream
She's
Smite
alone,
for some
she's
reason,
alone.
my chat was just awful to
Yeah,
me.
I'm here.
I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I'm on your side. I'll grab if you need.
90
I was
only,
just
that's
trying to
a
learn
teammate.
to play.
Come down if you need to.
Yeah, well. That Valk was looting our Valk above. I'm gonna fly up and loot.
Such chat.
I need
bug.
cells and stuff. I'm looking around you. I'm
Where's
still
the
looking
League?
inside.
Yeah.
But I'm in position to dome you.
Yeah, he looted everything. There's a flatline here.
Is it heavy?
Yeah, 228.
Can you bring it down?
I can try, yeah.
They got 2 kills. Let's go.
180 heavy. You want me to
Nice.
bring heavy or the gun?
Heavy.
Okay, I'll
It's
bring
fine
all the heavy.
I have enough.
Certain games have
don't want
cut-off
the flatline?
backseaters like Souls
I have
games.
car.
Yeah. Yes, mine is one of them.
I just need light and
Surprisingly,
some cells.
League
How many you
isn't
guys want
actually
back?
that
I have
bad.
17 cells.
2 beds.
I think the reason people are toxic in
You
League
can take
chat
this back
is because the streamer is toxic.
Out 2 bats now.
No space.
I'm gonna take the
But
flatline.
if I'm not toxic in League, then my chat is fine.
Looking around you. You want to stay here? Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Dropping a nade.
You can throw 1 barrel.
Because who the frick
here.
backseats League in 2022? Me!
Yeah, oh, ooh, my goodness. And then you can throw 1 here.
I will.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay,
5, 6.
we have
Yeah.
3 bats, 12 cells. Let's not waste our meds too much. Does anyone need a red dot? It's on my mastiff.
No.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, I'm dropping it. I have
I could
62
try
away
streaming
from
Smite
purple,
again.
so I'm gonna
And then I'll see if the
look
chat
around.
is any better.
Team flying fences.
In front of me here.
I'll probably have to
Where?
reinforce
I
the
can
back
think here.
sitting room
Yeah, I
though.
see. Give it 30.
Yellow.
Holy shit,
good?
how can do that? Yeah, I'm good. They're in the open field. I'm 18 from fucking...
Well, yeah, Epic should have the thing that Smite
you have
has
any
where you
more
get to
Phoenixes?
pick
No?
your announcer
No.
pack. That would be cool. I'd like to do that.
Okay, I'm like one flatline bullet from leveling up maybe.
I can
I
say
gotta
the
chill,
ring's
'cause I only
closing.
have
Get in the
163
freaking
life.
ring now!
I feel like we need him.
This devotion is 250.
Get in the freaking ring!
No turbo. They're up here.
Yeah.
Don't peek too much.
I got him.
Remember. Nice.
No, I'm good. How many cells are you guys gonna have?
Round
I have
fun.
10. I have 8.
I'm gonna have 6. Can you give me tooth fishing? Nice. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna have 8 and 3.
Yeah, I have 6. But
Dota has it too.
I have 3.
I've
good now.
seen Dota gameplay and I don't like it.
There's no nades left over, no. There's a
I know
charger
it's
for
like another
43.
league, but I don't think I like Dota. I don't like the
Okay.
art style.
Yeah,
I
you
think
do.
the
Nate,
game
you
is
need
hideous, and I don't like
I
any of the
have 2
characters.
arcs,
I
can
think
take another one.
all the characters are hideous too.
You want this nade?
No,
I'm sorry, Dota
Can
players.
you?
No, I have no space sadly.
Okay.
Oh yeah, a Shiv
Come on,
FPS
Froot.
announcer would
Walk
be
a little
sick.
side
Shots
right
up here as well.
That would actually
They're
be
landing
so
towards
good
fence,
if they got
looks
if they
like.
have a
Yeah, there's already a
FPS.
team
I mean,
fences.
a Shiv announcer
I'm
pack.
dropping armors up here.
I'd use that.
They're going. Okay, good. They're going more around.
Yeah,
Okay, now we just have to worry about zone, dude. I think this pulls.
They have the
I mean, this can
Dota
pull
characters
towards the
too.
solo house
There's
right here.
way
there's a
less
crypto team nearby.
balancing. Like
Look
you,
for the
you
cryptos.
think League is
I'm
bad
looking
with
at it right now.
balancing their characters? Dota's
I think everyone's
way
kind of
worse.
banking on this zone,
Let's scope this quadrant out here.
like around the snake.
Yeah.
Awful balancing.
I'm kind of banking on
There's
this.
still a team up here, remember.
Because if we're banking on this zone like right here, we're
It
gonna fight
has
for the
better
lava right here.
balancing?
Scan this area.
If it
Huh?
pulls to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see that team up there.
Everyone is OP. Soka.
Do I hear a Valcot?
At the moment, it's balanced.
GB ult?
Dude, my rockets were insane.
Oh,
when they
Smite
walked
is
in. I
worse.
stunned all
Yeah,
three of them.
Maybe it was Smite that's
I
bad
just
balancing.
unloaded all
then.
my fucking damage onto them.
Yeah, we had to.
And then Taishin
It was Monday.
ulted them
He has
and
COVID,
had
so he
sex
was
with them.
disqualified.
No, I even knocked one with my
I don't play
missile phone.
MOBAs, too toxic.
Yeah.
One got away though, sadly.
Did we get that kill? How many kills do we have?
So many bugs.
I just
one.
unmute the
Do
chat.
we all have one?
0.
Yeah, okay, we only have 2 kills.
One is in the tunnel, one team in tunnel.
It's not toxic if I don't
The
see it.
snake? Or in the tunnel?
Tunnel, yeah. And this guy up there.
Okay, let's not waste our mates because we're gonna need them.
Gonna
We have really
18
good armor.
squads
No,
left.
no, no
They
point
can't
for us
afford to
poke
do
pushing. Let's
anything.
not waste our meds.
Where are you
Okay.
watching
Switch
this?
to
The
devotion.
command center.
Yeah, if
If
you
you
want
go
to.
on the
That's
main,
fucking
the
broken.
main,
Yeah, Sentinel is great, bro.
the main play Apex stream,
They're
and
rotating?
click this little button in the bottom corner.
Rotating to
You
where?
can choose to watch scars only, or TSM or whatever.
Up
whoever
top
you
here now?
watch.
They might fight fences, which is really good for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're queuing them and shit. They might int them. If they do, we're gonna third party that.
Yeah, we have to fair party that.
We just wait
Third
for our opportune
party.
moment. They have alcoholed it.
Dota got a lot
Pussy.
worse than 2 years ago. Oh, they Valcod it away.
One blue, one blue.
I got one on purple. This guy, my crypto
Dude,
ultis.
if I play charge rifle or Sentinel,
Yeah,
I would get
Jumper
so
and
much
also
more
has
kills.
COVID.
Thinking about it. I have 200 energy though.
And on
So-
lands
all-
there is a
it's
charger
all,
post
all
inside.
up to you, man. Like that's completely up to you, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, you could.
Oh
can
yeah, in
definitely
the
play if you want
pubs,
to, you're
in
good with the
like
Sentinel
pro,
and the
it's
charger.
18 squads left
Team
in
Oh, we're
ring
good.
3, ring
Defense still
4.
there.
We're gonna play.
But in
we're
pubs,
literally gonna play in
it's
front of us.
5 squads left in ring 1.
Like right here. I'm gonna go on the roof.
Yeah. I want to pressure this team to move away from us. A little bit.
Can I play
Jen,
with you and
Jen
poke around?
tested positive
Yeah,
this
what you
morning
should do,
again.
Taijin,
He tested
is
positive
try
again
and
today.
transfer barrels.
There's a 2 to 4
You
here.
wanna put barrels on top?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
No, like in front.
Okay.
Like, we're gonna
The
play
complicated
this.
thing
This is
about
really strong,
COVID
and
is
this
that
is
if
really
you
strong.
have COVID, you need to take more
Try and
than
throw as much
like
gas as you can,
1 or
but
2
safely.
tests at a
Safely.
time because
Is
it's
there
not
still
always
team here?
accurate.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was
I'm
positive
looking.
for COVID, I had 2
don't
negative
see them.
tests
They're
first in
moving.
the same sitting.
I see them here, but
And then I
I
had
don't know
one
if they're going
positive
around or
one.
not.
And you
This
just
is
come back
probably
and pick up
this
someone.
zone.
Leave these barrels though, because we don't
So
never
he
know
might
that
have
team
just
might
had
go
like
to,
a
mirror.
faulty,
Yeah,
faulty
they're still there.
negative
Yeah, I'm
test.
just looking behind us. Tell me if you need me.
I wanna
Really?
attempt to real quick.
Yeah.
But the one
They're
you have
gonna
to
fight up
believe
here.
is the positive test, because
At the moment,
there's
there's
no other
literally no
way
one
it
behind
would
us.
test positive
Yeah, we're
otherwise.
just gonna have to play in front here.
Bunning on top, inside of Harvester.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna end up fighting there. If we hear it's a shotgun fight, we walk up on them.
Lol.
Tashin just say lol. Lol.
Valka's purple, item 32.
Lol.
Wait, that's knocks on nades.
Wait, 2 knocks, what the fuck?
You can get a false positive?
Looking anymore.
I mean, if you're taking the
They're knocking
test
where,
because
though?
you're experiencing
It's 18
symptoms,
teams. I don't.
It's a lot of teams.
Yeah, I feel like it's
I
gonna
would
be
say
chaotic.
Team up here.
it's no false. But if you're
Yeah, but
not
our biggest
experiencing
worry
any
is this fucking
symptoms, then
team.
it might be false.
Yeah.
Definitely based on symptoms.
Because we're gonna have to end up
This
balcony
bird flu
probably on the
now? What's
buildings
bird
here.
flu?
Or
That's
something
not a
like
these
here.
nuts joke, is it?
Alright.
Nani?
This team Valkulted from Harvester. I don't know if that's the team from above or what.
Well, I have
Where are they
family
gonna
who
go?
work in the hospital.
They're gonna go into thermal, I think. Oh, they're
Where
landing
did you
up
wanna
here
move?
on the fences. You can poke that. Like
Yeah.
right in front of us.
They're all in the fucking corner.
You got charge rifle.
It is a quiet game. It's a flu
play?
like swine flu.
We're just gonna walk in front of
Is
us.
it new? Is it a new flu?
Like with the zone. We
Or
gotta
has
watch
it
our
been
right, the
around?
ramp.
But it's just like hyper recently.
Again.
They're
What's that?
walking up on the left.
Fuck.
Yeah, I
You
was
can
about
test
to.
positive but be
But they're not in there. Oh, they are.
asymptomatic?
You want me to ult them? Force them and maybe take the fight?
Soka.
We might have to fucking jump down here, now.
On my way.
On me, we're good on me,
It's not
good
very
on me.
contagious.
There's a team on
I
our right
don't
though.
usually get sick.
Get this angle. Get this angle. Precision.
We're gonna have to fucking Valkult here.
After them.
Don't pop bat in the very Valkult thing, ready?
I only had COVID once, and it was probably the worst sickness I've ever felt. And I had a vax too,
Yeah,
back
well,
when
right.
I got COVID.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't have the vaccine,
don't have
then
dome, remember that.
my symptoms would have been worse.
Lenny.
And I thought they were bad enough.
These bins are good. I'm batting.
Unfortunately, though, I had to experience the same kind of symptoms
I'm gonna
when
get
I
it.
got
I'm
my
gonna get it. You guys stay here.
second vaccine, because apparently
Shocker.
waiting a whole
Yeah, you guys
month
stay there.
wasn't enough.
Okay, we're good. Really good here.
So I had like two. I
We're
still
gonna-
technically
we're gonna
had
play
like
here
two
next.
doses of COVID in my body.
Yeah, they're in the tunnel. That's
Yeah,
good. That's
yeah,
fine.
I'm
That's fine.
coming
That's
up.
fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna play here late.
I feel like I get bullied. I might come out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
the
gonna get
second
shit
one
on.
knocked me
We
out.
just have to. Our next play is to play here. One bat, 4 cells though.
One
Make
back,
sure you
one top
get
as
a
well.
vaccine if
I have
you're
a
not
shit ton of
already.
nades.
Like
Do
the
we
second
cell,
one,
one back?
I have
you
a
need
lot of
the
fucking
second
cells.
one.
Next space is gonna be
A
here.
lot of nades, I mean. Yeah,
Ready?
we're gonna play here. Yeah.
Okay. There might be bad angle to the right.
We might have to fucking go there early.
Yeah, I
though.
know. The vaccine
'cause
does
I'm just
not
getting off the
prevent
right side angle
you
here.
from getting COVID. It just
There's
mutes
safe
the
underneath
symptoms.
too, you know what I mean? Can
Yeah.
we do that as a plan B, or what do you think?
The
Doctor?
tunnel team is sporting there.
He has a Kramer?
So we have to
Is
go
that
now
what he's
and
holding?
set up on the
Okay,
left.
okay.
Is that what that noise
follow me.
was?
Like we have to put barrels on the
My
on
dad
the zip line here.
has 2 vaccines and a boost,
Careful,
and
the
he got
cows can see us,
tested
so
positive
make
for
sure you're
COVID.
safe. And there's a team down here.
Oh, Sentinel.
There's a team down here, so I'm really good on
It
me
did
right now.
sound much weaker.
Team from building looking.
Yeah, we're fine.
They're flying on each other.
This team is going up. Valkult or some
Are you
shit.
good, Passion?
I'm good.
No, that's
Play
IPN,
it.
not Monday.
I can ult it.
They're fighting. We're gonna turn that maybe.
Monday
I'm
got
opening it.
COVID, that's why we're talking about
I'm getting
it.
closer.
Yeah, Monday was triple vax too.
I'm
In the
nading.
smoke, in the smoke, in the smoke.
I'm nading the smoke.
I'm getting shot, chill, I'm getting shot.
Chill. I cracked one here.
We're in here, boys. Crack two.
Oh, he cracked 2, he cracked 2!
Do we follow you, Apricot?
No. I gotta go back.
I think we can take over it, no? Okay.
No, there's too many.
Oh,
I need bubble.
oh my
Chill.
god.
No, you're fine. I'll go back.
He almost got knocked.
I'm dumbing.
We're good.
Oh, good
This is
dome.
bad.
Nice
We
dome.
have to get that team off, man.
Good
No,
dome,
we're
good
bad.
dome.
Yeah, we should third party that.
Okay?
Get
okay.
closer to the building. Yeah,
Get
no
this side,
time,
get
so
this
we
side.
need Costical for that.
That was a
Get
quick
there,
thinking,
get closer, 'cause you don't have meds.
IPM.
Oh, they're thinking the
Wait, head glitch.
Fuck,
Last
man.
bet, no match.
Laser one.
No
Leading
bats
up.
either. I'm using all my mates here. We have to fight here. We have to bubble fight here.
They're burning one here.
Yeah.
Top 10, top 10.
Wait for my dome. Watch my head
Yeah,
glitch.
how long?
10 seconds.
I'm getting on my left.
They don't have meds here. Oh, they can see him.
I got no meds.
5 seconds.
Valkyrie's hitbox is like way bigger
I got no
than
meds at all.
what you can see on the screen.
I want bat. I drop bat.
Like, you can
Let me
shoot
drop
at
it.
Valkyrie's
Here.
jetpack and
I
it
don't have it.
counts.
Wait, someone took it.
Okay, I'm batting. We got a dome map of the building on the left.
Yeah.
Ready?
Like, you can
Which,
shoot.
this one?
Yeah, and we Costicled into them.
You're hiding in the corner.
Go.
Coming.
Costicled into them.
I'll heal.
I did.
Get in.
I can't.
Fuck, man.
Oh.
I'm backing up for a bit. Yeah, I can.
Fuck,
I have
man.
no heals.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was very rough.
Nice try.
Fucking rough, man.
They got
We
9th,
lost all our fucking heals, man.
9th place.
I guess we shouldn't have crossed to the right side, but they were fighting so hard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they just spot.
Oh, there we go. This one's muted now
For
too.
them, Team Liquid also looking pretty good in this
They were in it
one.
for a
Maybe
while
they can
though.
take
They
the
were in it
but
for a
does
while.
walk away with the win
They
here
got
in the
caustic.
first
That was
lobby of the
that was
day.
Taishin's ult. Taishin ulted into that building.
Could be them, Elfish. Lots of other
They also
teams still
bubbled
left in this,
inside,
though.
unfortunately.
7 now left alive. It's 100
Ooh!
to go down.
Oh my god.
They're starting to make their move there. Pricey with the wingman from long range will get a tap onto fun FPS. Their compatriots in Storaku go down now, however, and Burger just has to deal with
Ooh,
Team
big fat
Liquid
ring.
on their side, who are kind of sandwiched between a couple.
Yeah, between a rock and a hard place as well, because that zone is pushing them in.
Between a rock and a hard place.
Team Liquid are down to just the one. Phoenix team losing a player as well as this.
That's what the latest Better Call Saul episode is called. What the heck?
Gaming, it hasn't gone well for either side, of course, but Phoenix team has been eliminated in the 5th place. Optic just desperately trying to find these
So many
resets.
bombs.
Unable to do so at the moment. Reject.
Is that a
GMT
a solo
having a much
over
better
there?
result as well. They're into the top 4.
Considering the 4 squads to the left alive here, though, you've got Reject on 52
Nani?
points. Optic were one of the only other teams here who
Way
were
too
really
dank.
sitting at the top of the leaderboard. And
Wow,
a big
Lobo ult.
performance here from those two.
4
Could
teams, 2
dump,
rats.
leapfrog them all the way to the top here and take out this round 1.
Oh, maybe Burger wins! You think Burger will win? I kind of want Burger to win this one. Just because the team is Burger.
And they need to be getting those points right here.
But we
right
also
now.
know
This is the last
G-Snake,
opportunity
so...
for the lobby. Duplex was finished off there by Dell in the end, and Optic Gaming inevitably
I wouldn't mind
will
if G-Snake
fall.
won
I like
either.
that move from GMT now, though, by the way, because that's cleared out their entire side of the map, and Team Burger and Reject, as you can see, are really kind of jostling for position on the other side.
Yeah, but because this circle
Now
has
I want
such
a
a
burger.
big
I had a
shift from
burger
the high ground
yesterday.
towards the top of it, it just feels like
I had a burger
Reject are
that
gonna
was
be
so
indomitable
salty yesterday,
from up
chat,
here.
that I
GMT,
went
they're
to
playing this
bed
game well. Finally, we're seeing what we
feeling
expect
sick
from them.
because I
But
needed
from
to
the low ground
hydrate.
here, it's gonna be a long way to the top.
Surely that's going to force the
I
bubble
can't
down.
eat salty
Burger,
foods
I
anymore
think
without
down, but yes, I do
needing
see
to
the Bob invested
gulp
early
water
on in
down
the piece, and
instantly
that's
after
pretty
I
bad news, because now
ingest
the
them.
EMP starts to come across. This is where Reject is really going to start to build themselves into this game. Jaro is
Yeah,
knocked
this
down
is
by
live right
Mendy,
now.
so
This
you've
is
got
the
GMT and Burger taking
ALTS
the fight
right
against
now.
one another. In fact,
A
GMT
Bigger Boy
may be trying to
tournament.
battle on both sides as they're gonna
It was
go
a
for
Big
Burger
Mac.
and Reject, and it's Burger out in third.
I had a
Now
Big
it's
Mac.
GMT who might actually walk away with the win somehow. They've been able to do enough for GMT from
You
an
see
awful
that?
start in this lobby have walked away with the win at the end
That was a good
of
one.
the day. The 11th hour, they finally get it going, and GMT, that must be such a relief.
Who's streaming
because
it?
has
Play
really been
Apex
tough going,
is.
I must say, and
Apex
it's great
is
to see
official
smiles
Twitch
coming out
channel.
for them, because I did feel a little bit bad for them, obviously, GNM having to play with the stuff. It's never going to be easy, but they pulled the win off, and there you go.
He ate the massive shots.
Look, there's a couple floating around here, but it doesn't matter.
That was a long game for some reason. That one felt really long.
And finally here in Game 6, GMT have showed up. I mean, I honestly am struggling to believe they won that end game, right? I mean,
what a bugger.
They had the high ground. It felt like the other two teams were probably going to be funneling into each other. I think they even had like the last use of the bubble there, and they had the crypto, which can dictate how the other teams use their bubble. And
how big of a break between sets? 1 hour and 30-minute break now? It's a 1 hour and 30-minute break?
Yeah, I think they kind of just kept their heads out of that fight for as long as they needed to, right?
One and a half hour from now.
Kind of reject and burger, and then GMT just sitting on the side, getting some shots across. And inevitably, they managed to get a knock onto each team, which give them such a massive advantage once they bring it into the two.
I would take a nap, but I might play some Apex for an hour.
Out of that last game, Reject having a really good final result there as well. And then it starts to fall off a little bit, right? You've got 20 points and then 17 points, and then like 9 and 12. So it doesn't feel as beneficial for Burger and Optic and Phoenix and Liquid, etc. But you know, maybe at least in the case of Team
they got
Liquid,
4 points. 4 points.
I'm going to be really excited to see when we get that final scoreboard coming up. Other teams that we think about who were kind of in contention, maybe TSM at some point was, but with 0 points there in Game 6.
Oh my god! TSM got 0 points!
Off the back of some inspiring performances by them.
That's unfortunate.
1 point in this final
that might
game,
determine their loss today.
Sure, we're gonna get those final scores
but
soon.
we'll see
Who actually takes out the round. Elfish, this is gonna be a very.
Do you think he's molding? Do you think Hal is molding? Probably, most likely. He's kicking himself for this game. That was just that one game. That was the one game summary. First they show us the one game, the game they just played. They show us the summary, the point summary. And then they add it all up and show us the next scoreboard, which is the total scoreboard.
Yeah, they had to play for a lot of spots, right? You know, they were all the way south below.
He was molding in that POV. Oh, we should have watched it. We should have watched it.
There was something they had to fight for.
Look at all those kills they got. 3, 7,
with the win in
8.
Our Game 6.
It was interesting that we got to hear them, you know, in the listening really early on in the piece where they were saying,
kills.
okay, it's very unlikely to be a thermal station circle. We're kind of cooked, and then they are so positively surprised.
Yeah, Hal is always like 100% on mold mode every day.
Then they go on to win the game.
Yeah, they didn't
I can't imagine molding every day. That sounds mentally exhausting.
Being like, oh, we're seeing a lot of teams rotating here. Like maybe it's.
I get exhausted just molding once in a game. At myself.
But you know, nice to get some points on the end of it. The tail end, at least it's some good points on the board, and that's something that they're going to be quite happy with going into the second lobby.
The snake.
That's done and dusted for World's Edge and for Lobby 1, and now I want to hear from our panel. So let's jump back
Lobby
to
1
the desk and see what they have to say about it.
Thanks, gents. Appreciate your time. Certainly appreciate you bringing the chaotic action to us here for games 4 through 6.
I wonder if I can
Xenox,
message
I'm coming to you
Appia.
first, my friend, because if we want to talk about highlights for games 4 and 5, this is where APAC North was showing their
Good work.
Yeah, certainly. I think we kind of
You
expected
played
going over
well.
the World's Edge that maybe the meta would suit them a little bit more. In some ways, yes. In other ways, we did see some standouts, especially some fighting outside of buildings, which also benefit them as well. It was a little slow going,
Shut the frick
especially
up, Hal, a few games ago to his teammates.
Storm point over to World's Edge, quite prominent that, yeah, things did slow down. While we did have a couple of early fights in match 4, it then really
Whoa!
a little bit of a stall. We saw a lot more of the core stick and the
I'm in love with the triple tick again, by the way,
and
Chad.
ultimately, you know, it was crazy.
I took out an entire team last time I played with the triple take.
Got a big, trust me, we all saw he's got a big smile on his face, certainly. And
I think Skaz is 17th right now, but they could easily be 16th.
A little bit more measured, I would say. But going into match 5, things really started to unleash.
Yeah, certainly so. And again, the Trash Panda's coming out on
I think
top
they're all
there
eating now.
in this game, so very nice work.
They're getting lunch. Luncherino.
There was a nice confidence boost.
19th?
I would imagine some of these teams.
Oh, they moved down. No!
Well-established metas in EMEA and North America, respectively. But we saw some nice bunker busting here in match number 5. A lot of crypto ults actually just coming and griefing other teams as well. I saw many situations where there were one crypto ult on top of another one. which if you're the guys in that building, then you can't be happy. But Forte will certainly be happy with what happened in this fifth match. They were able
Move
to
this
get
over here.
Absolutely. And Xenox, I mean, you take a look at these match 5 results.
Hope that's not too loud.
I see, look at 4-7 here coming out on top, and I also see a Watson.
Fences! Yes, Fences win the game in the end. But quickly as well there for game 5. Onmu on the Kraber. So impactful and just a big power play in the middle of that game. But yeah, back-to-back wins for APAC North game 4.
Are we sure that this goes on for an hour and a half? Excuse me. They just do this for an hour and a half? I don't know if GMT's the only one running Loba. I haven't seen anyone else running Loba. I think there's only one team running Bloodhound too. Empire. I love that one. I don't get the schedule when the boys playing again. I don't know. They're going for lunch. Run Loba and Stomp Fight Soka. One of the team in Loba. Naruhodo. First day playing with IPM, the comms will be the next day. They're doing really well actually. I'm proud of them. Why is my wire so fricked? Fricked up wire. Let me just blast your ears real quick, chat. Lunch break. Well, since it's a lunch break, oh boy, here we go. I have to put this over here so I can see when they play again. La 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 la. La la la. Bang. Whoops. It doesn't have a countdown. There's no countdown to tell me when the next game is. Oh yeah, Skaz is in 19th right now. They moved down 2 places. Running on 3 hours of sleep is not my cup of tea. They're just talking right now, yeah. Soka. Naruhodo. 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 42 minutes of King Bing's Banyan. This'll wake my brain up, I think.